You've got less than an hour until today's Live America's RAD Cast begins, right here. Ready to be watched or heard right here at theradnetwork.com.
Got this email, radcast at theradnetwork.com. We were doing food news, and we talked about how Texas Roadhouse now is selling their cinnamon honey buttery spread. And it's supposed to be perfect for their rolls, but now there's some controversy over whether or not you can get the Texas Roadhouse rolls. We got this email from Kim.
Hi, Kim.
Who says, I'm listening live to you guys and working at the grocery store. I'm not going to say just yet. We carry the rolls in our frozen department. Now, I'm not a Texas Roadhouse guy, not for any reason. I've only been once or twice. They're famed rolls. Are they the rolls that Jeff brought up that with they already have a honey glaze on them?
I don't think so.
Right, because that's the only ones I'm finding.
Butter. They have butter dripping on them.
They had butter on them, yeah.
And his looked square.
They were
looked
different.
like pillows,
ugly,
like rounded pillows.
So as far as we can tell, they don't sell the actual rolls that the butter is meant for in grocery stores. They sell these other things because the butter is flavored like honey, cinnamon, or whatever. You don't need to have the honey roll. I don't.
Really is.
So search amongst yourselves. As mentioned, by the way, speaking of food and such, tomorrow, somewhere-ish around this time, Greg from Maptrition at maptrition.com, who you can find at theradnetwork.com as well on the Radvertisers page. Greg will join us once again. So if you have questions about whether or not Texas Roadhouse rolls and or butter are good for you from a nutrition standpoint, you can email us, radcast at theradnetwork.com. So he'll be live with us tomorrow morning, but then right after the show, we're doing another live hit at 10 a.m. With you, Jeff, and Greg doing more like a long form thing again.
Yeah, he'll be doing his show. Yeah, his Maptrition show at 10.
All right, so we got Greg's on live with us at 8-ish, and then the live Maptrition show at 10 tomorrow, all at the radnetwork.com. As we wrap up food news, I mentioned this is not what we talked about earlier. This is a different survey, the American Customer Satisfaction Index. And for the first time in more than a decade, the top-rated quick service restaurant, which can include everything from fast food to sandwich chains to coffee shops to pizza places and all those. So you don't quite get to, say, like Olive Garden, Little Caesars, those kind of things. You stay a step below that. The top-rated restaurant chain, based on thousands of customer surveys reflecting recent experiences. So it's not just the food, it's the experience. It's been the same for the last 11 years, but we have a new winner. A new winner. What?
I wanted to say Popeyes. I wanted to say Popeyes.
For the overall experience of
I just see they're busy all the time.
Fast food? What
Yeah,
about
like
In-N-Out?
fast food. Yeah, but In-N-Out's super small. It's only California based, really, and a couple other places. But no, I mean, like, I don't like Popeyes that much. I get it like occasionally, but they're always busy. So if it's a step down from like Little Caesars and stuff like that, that's what I was kind of thinking of, like places I don't go to, like not Wiener Schnitzel.
How big's Chick-fil-A? How national are they?
Not that big. No.
Okay.
They do well
Their
though.
service, man, you feel like royalty going through their drive-through. You can ask for anything. They'll be like, no problem.
My pleasure.
bless you.
My pleasure.
I'll clear a few things up here.
Okay.
First of all, Chick-fil-A is national. Popeyes didn't make the list at all. But that's an interesting one to throw out there. But yeah, anything, even pizza places, they all make the list, just not family-style restaurants. Chick-fil-A has been, for the last 11 years, the number one rated quick service restaurant.
Somebody jumped
until
the
this
shark
year.
on them, huh?
Until they only lost by a point, just 1 point.
Okay.
It's based on 16,500 respondents, and what the ACSI does is they rank people that know they're being ranked. It's kind of like an industry version of Yelp, but they have a filtering system.
I understand.
So that it's not just bartenders from other restaurants kind of thing. They sign up to do this over the course of the year. So Chick-fil-A is second now for the first time in 11 years, behind Jersey Mike's. The new number one quick service restaurant, according to customers. What did they say? Oh, they say because of its freshness, its food variety, and its value, they edged out Chick-fil-A by 1 point.
Never had it.
Yeah, it's not one in my area. It's on two opposite ends of the neighborhoods. Like, I can go up the hill to get it, or I can go into like the trafficy area of almost downtown.
Yeah.
I've had Jersey Mike's a lot. I mean,
They
like,
closed.
I mean, but their freshness is the good. Like that's very good. but their quality, I don't know. Like I'm not in love with their sandwiches.
Do they
to be
have
honest with you.
the thin lettuce? Is that
And their price
or is that
isn't
Jimmy
that cheap
John's?
either. It's not that
I
cheap.
don't know.
Well, they have the shaved lettuce at
okay,
Jersey
shaved.
Mike's.
Yeah.
No, okay, then I like. Yeah.
So like a Jersey Mike's, I know that they'll cut the meat in front of you, right? So that's like that gives you a little bit more of that fresh.
It's a
type of
Jersey
thing.
Mike's steak.
Yeah, right. And then I mean, and it's good. It's just like I honestly prefer Togo's over Jersey Mike's, and
So,
it's a lot cheaper.
Back to regional. I mean, I'm a California kid. You're never going to be Togo's ever. I'm convinced you're never going to be Togo's for me. But Jersey Mike's is my favorite national one right now. I've only been inside one once. One time I went inside it, and it wasn't the greatest experience. The guy was kind of a mental midget. But every other time it's DoorDash, and I think it's a great sandwich. Just in terms of a sandwich, you're just getting.
Do they make their own
a
bread?
sandwich.
They,
I think
they do.
Okay.
I think they do.
Fresh.
Yeah, but I wonder if that has something to do with it, Rob. I wonder if the DoorDash people with that
Yeah.
appreciate or they like lean into DoorDash have definitely upped their online sales. So I mean, if people are going to Jersey Mike's over Togo's, because I don't know if I've actually ordered a Togo sandwich on DoorDash or whatever any of the other apps.
again too.
Yeah,
I
like,
can't. Yeah, it's
right.
not
I wonder if
available.
that's like just put them up there too, because they do make it very convenient. Some places like rebel against the online orders, and some people like just say, "Hey, this is the best thing that ever happened to us." So
I don't know the DoorDash connection here. Maybe it's ironic or coincidence, but like Chick-fil-A, to me, that is the best fast food item to DoorDash. It holds up the best in my experience. Everything else can be right on the cusp there by the time it gets there.
Iffy, yeah.
Dude, Taco
Chick-fil-A
Bell's
is
the
solid,
worst.
and it can handle a little microwaving. I don't know if that's playing a
Air
role
fry.
into this or not. You just shut up.
Taco Bell's the worst. I agree.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I
They're
mean,
the
but-
best when it's hot, but if it gets
Yes.
a little lukewarm, you're like,
Oh.
"Ugh."
I remember during COVID, I was so upset at Taco Bell because they did the thing that everyone did, right? They put their stickers on the bags, the to-go bags, and so that way you can tell that like someone hasn't opened it. And
Yeah.
I was like, do we really care if you guys have opened it? Like if I'm here, like I'm okay with if you guys have opened it, but it's just like we can't check our orders because you pretty much taped it shut, and so
Right.
it just like got a lot of wrong orders. So that's why I'm always like, I understand that Taco Bell's on the bottom, like they should be
That makes
on the
sense.
bottom.
For DoorDashing, for having it
Yeah.
delivered.
In general,
Yeah.
I feel like I honestly like Taco Bell in general to me is like,
Hey.
can I get a right order? That's kind of like how I feel about
Maybe
Taco
for
Bell.
a
Maybe it's just
difficult
my
to the
Taco Bell.
Wow, yeah, that's gotta be your Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They even have an app where you can just do it yourself.
Oh, I love it.
Everyone has an app.
Yeah.
You
No,
can do it yourself.
they're exceptional for using the app. There's one on the beach too.
It all relies on the people actually putting it together. The technology I build software like that, yes, it's very exact. It's very, very easy. But yeah, so for some reason I'm like, can I get hot sauce? And I got no hot sauce.
Oh,
Can I get?
yeah, that's why you. Oh, I have
Yeah.
to do that. I have
Yeah.
to check the window. I'm that mean old lady when it comes to getting my food at the window. I look in it, and I don't give a crap who's waiting behind me at that point. And
Yeah.
I go, excuse me,
Right.
you forgot my sauce.
I hate that.
That's the point that I was making, just a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I get
All right.
that. Okay.
Valid.
So Chick-fil-A fell after 11 years at number one. They're second behind Jersey Mike's for quick service restaurant overall experience. Jimmy John's finished third, and then Panda Express and KFC rounded out the top five.
Oh,
For
really?
overall experience of quick service.
Yes.
Lowest on the list was Little Caesars, and Burger King and Subway were the bottom three
See-
in terms of best experiences. So that doesn't mean they're the worst. It's just of the 15 that were mentioned, they were on the bottom.
Okay, is this with human experience? Because man, Little Caesars, like using just the app experience is great. You don't even have to talk to a human. You can pay for it on your phone. They have Apple Pay set up into the app. It's beautiful. You just pick what you want. You can put a little code in a little box, and you just grab it. You don't even got to talk to the human unless they don't have ranch in the hot box. Then you got to ask for ranch.
I agree with that, but I also feel like that's what's keep Little Caesars in the mix. The fact that they made it very
And
convenient.
it's cheap.
It's great.
And it's cheap, right? And it's very convenient
Yeah,
for people
price.
who are doing that, right? Pick up, grab a pizza, grab a ranch or whatever the sauce is that you want, and take off.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
I
it's-
think that's what keeps them a little bit higher than they should be.
Yeah, but
and it's based
no human
entirely on
interaction,
whatever
though.
the customer's experience with the place is. So, like with Jersey Mike's, where I've only been inside one once, and then dozens of times it's DoorDash. It's all based on DoorDash, but they don't know that. It just gets a really high score for me because the only time I went in, guy was an idiot. So, you know, if Little Caesars is a pain in the ass and you're going in, you might have a lower reflection of them than I don't know the last time I was inside of a Little Caesars.
Every time I go into Little Caesars, I feel like it's the clientele that comes in can scare you away. There's certain Little Caesars I don't want to walk into. I'm very happy it's just like walk in and out because sometimes you got people on the struggle and they're
Some
not
of them
always
are
the
like-
nicest people. Like you can get a homeless person in the one I go to. There's always like a homeless person or two like camping out like inside
Trying to
of
get
one.
some
Right?
pizza?
Yeah.
Inside of it, they're like, "Can I get a
They're
couple
just-
pieces of that?"
They're just hungry. I get it, but I don't like being near homeless people. It deters me.
Yeah.
Just because they're homeless, you don't want to be around them. I mean,
Yeah,
Jesus
they're
hung
gross,
out
they're
with
stinky.
whores
They're gonna
and-
ask me for money. I don't want to catch a disease off. I know. I'm weird.
a
I don't have
disease.
sympathy for them, Rob. I don't like them.
I don't know that I was suggesting you needed to have sympathy for them. I'm concerned that you don't like them, but but also and I use this term as a definitive word, not as a put down, but the ignorance over like, ooh, you're homeless, you must have disease giving ability.
That's what I was gonna say. The disease
Dirty.
part is the only one.
Okay,
that
not
threw
all
me.
homeless. I'm talking about the dirty, nasty ones that
mean,
are just
okay.
like scruffed up and rough. And you know, I get if you're struggling, living out of your car, you're trying to make things work. Sure, I'm sorry, you're not what I count as a homeless person. You can say that word. When I think of homeless, I'm thinking of like a nasty bum sleeping in a sleeping bag that's been probably urinated in, just all that. Oh no,
Gross.
They're
ugh.
sitting
in Kyle
outside the Little
version-
Caesars and they're like, "Hey,
Right.
half that pizza is mine."
Pizza.
They're bullying Kyle.
I'll give you a disease if you don't pizza.
Hey, big guy, I want pizza.
I mean,
Pizza. If you do break it down by category, Jersey Mike's obviously won the sandwich category. Papa John's and Pizza Hut tied for pizza.
Wow.
Starbucks led the coffee category, and
Starbies.
Burger King was the winner in burgers, while McDonald's ranked 7th overall. Top chicken spot, Chick-fil-A, obviously, followed by KFC, Raising Cane's, and Wingstop. Last one on the American Customer Satisfaction Index. This is different from last week, although it's a similar one. That was the restaurant industry last week. Now you do the top 15 full-service restaurant chains. Now you get into what we call the family-style dining, etc. Texas Longhorn was number one. I'm sorry.
Roadhouse?
The Longhorn Steakhouse was tied for number one with Texas Roadhouse.
Okay.
There we go. So those two were tied at the best, right ahead of Olive Garden for full-service restaurant chains.
Yeah, Olive Garden's pretty good.
It
And then-
is.
Applebee's, Chili's.
What? Applebee's made the cut?
Those are your
Applebee's
top
is super
five.
popular.
Yeah, they're bars.
I don't
You
like
go there
any of
for-
their food or drinks or some of their clientele, but they're very popular.
I do like them, man. They got one in the Costco parking lot where I'm close to, and it's great because after the heavy day of shopping, you go sit at the bar, you get an appetizer and a beer. Oh man,
I feel
Okay.
like that's the best thing to do. Get an appetizer and a beer,
Yeah.
and you're gonna be
Yeah.
happy at Applebee's.
yes. Don't go there.
Don't
for
get
the
their
steak.
service. Their service is gonna be disappointing, and their bar crowd is to me entertaining. Like I mean, it's someone.
think-
it's willing to.
We got an endorsement deal right here from Jeff. Other than their food, their service, and their clientele, Applebee's is my go-to
What did
place.
Applebee's do
God.
to you?
Oh yeah, if
Chili's
Applebee's
is better
called me
than
the other day,
Applebee's.
like today, and was like, "Hey, we're trying to get sponsorship," I'll be like,
Chili's.
"Oh, you got to step up your French onion
I'll take
soup."
over that phone call, Rob. I will take over that phone call.
Okay.
Do not let
Great.
him answer if it says Applebee's.
Yeah, no, that's right. It's just everybody else shuts up, and Kyle tells everybody why Applebee's is so good.
But then
Have you
Kyle
been
goes
there
to the
lately?
Applebee's, and then he tries the soup, and then he falls down and pours the soup over his face or something,
Oh,
and then that's what
course.
hurts me. Yeah.
And then I'll scrape it up with the bread. For tea.
Still
the
good,
other
still
top-
good, still good.
The other top 15 full-service restaurant chains. This would be my Applebee's then. Cracker Barrel. I do not get that place.
I haven't been there.
I've only been to one, and it was in Florida. Yeah.
No.
It's no good in the South, and it's no good out here either. It's
I mean,
just no good.
It's not.
They
it's
closed it
something
down.
That you would. I mean, it's IHOP. It's IHOP.
It's IHOP?
It's
It's
IHOP,
breakfast
in
food?
my opinion. It's breakfast food. Yeah.
They had
right?
one
I
on
think they have a
Tuesday,
lunch. They have a
yeah.
lunch, dude.
Okay,
don't
so
they?
I've only heard the elderly talk positively about it. I feel like they're on par with Panera Bread. That's how I picture them.
It's like more older
Denny's.
people, I think.
Oh, it's a
vibe.
Denny's vibe?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like ish.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'll try
Yeah,
them.
Panera still has some hipness and some Gen Z factors to it for certain crowds, but not Cracker Barrel.
No.
That's all.
They do.
Yeah, Denny's is.
They have like a little like store on like all of their.
Yes.
They sell their little merch and
Oh,
stuff.
Black Bear Diner. Like it's like that. Like
Yeah, right. It's a very
Black Bear
similar.
Diner's delicious, though.
Yeah.
That
So
are
I
way
mean,
better.
it's like that. It's just it's nothing that I would like say is like overwhelmingly want to eat or buy their product.
Why did you say Black Bear Diner? Damn, now I
well,
want
it's
Blackberry
their
Cobbler
little,
like
their
a
little
son of a
merchandise,
bitch.
their little store.
Yeah, but
Like little general store.
oh man, I started thinking about hot warm Blackberry Cobbler with ice cream so hard.
That sounds
Oh, and
fire.
they even have it in their French toast. They make a French toast version of it too.
You see when Kyle closes his eyes? Does anyone else see that? When he closes his eyes, that means he's on another one.
I am.
He's taking
going down a route.
I am
taking a trip.
in another universe where I'm sitting at that Black Bear Diner.
You
And there's a cold
teleported.
glass of milk and a big old plate of cobbler. Oh,
That's another place that's always packed and everybody loves it. I do not get that damn Black Bear Diner place.
get the cobbler.
The cobbler's
cobbler,
good,
Rob.
actually. And their
Yeah,
hot
I mean,
chocolate. They've got the
Rob, like
machine.
more than like IHOP or Denny's or something. I don't see Blackberry like over subsiding them. That's the only thing that bothers me. It's
Cracker
like I don't.
Barrel.
Yeah, or Crackle Bear. Cracker Barrel. Barrel.
Okay, Crack Barrel.
Crack
Now the
barrels.
Crack Barrel, that might do well.
So it's Crack
We'll
Barrel.
can
have
make
to
a lot
set
of
that up
money
in
off Crack
South
Barrels.
Sac, and we'll be fine. After Cracker Barrel, Golden Corral was
that's
still in the top 10.
Oh,
Really?
God.
Really? I mean, we're just scraping the bottom of the barrel here. Cracker Barrel and Golden Corral are ahead of the Outback and
Dear
the Cheesecake
God.
Factory.
No.
Oh,
Wow.
Cheesecake Factory, man. There's too many things on the menu. The service there is so good though because they gotta be so. The servers I feel like are so patient with
Which
the
one?
people at the menu.
It's a Bible.
Which one?
The one, the
Cheesecake
crack.
Factory.
Oh yeah, cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
Yeah.
It's like a.
I've always had really good
Freaking-
experience there. They don't mess around when it comes to their servers. You actually have to go to like school to learn their menu, from what I'm told. I don't know. I never applied there, but I've had server friends that work in the industry, and they're like, "Dude, cheesecake's
Yeah, I
rough."
heard a lot of stuff was scratch made there too, but I don't know if I believe it. They have the menu's too vast.
So basically, it's based on everything people have heard. This is a really great place.
Yeah, I don't know
They
for
might
sure.
have a school.
There's a
They might have
river.
a school. They might make things fresh.
Not a
Don't
school,
know.
but you have to go to like a Round Table had one too. You had to get your first week of before you
A
started
training
work.
course?
You had to. I swear you went to a Round Table that was not open yet, so that you'd have to go there early in the morning. And you sit through this class, and one of the managers would come, and she'd teach you how to do the pizzas, and teach you how to make all the appetizers and the twists and everything. And at the end of the
Really?
week, we got quizzed on it on how to do it, and they made you even perform and everything. And then you were okay to get into your store where you could actually start your work.
So you experience
What
this?
would you
Yeah.
expect?
Okay,
What would you
making sure.
expect though?
Thank you.
I thought it was
I
speculating.
thought for sure it'd just be like day one, like you just get thrown into the job like any other server job I've ever had.
I
Never,
used-
never had to go through extensive training like that. Buffalo
I
Wild Wings
mean,
did.
with
They
like,
were like,
if you had an expensive experience in pizza, then maybe.
that was for
I mean, like,
everybody.
but-
that was for everybody. Unless you were
mean-
like transferred from the store. But if you went from like Papa John's to Round Table, they're
Oh,
gonna make you
no.
sit in the damn classroom.
That's
No,
good.
right. If I
That's
went to a
good.
job, though, I would expect like a week or so of training.
Oh, trust me,
make sure- yeah.
it wasn't that serious because at the end, everybody is asking me for the answers on what the toppings were because I took it serious, and all the older people were like, "This kid's dumb. It's his first job. He tried hard. Let's
I
copy
do agree
him."
with that people probably don't take it very seriously. That's true. But I would expect that they would want to train
You'd be
you.
surprised.
Yeah, it was great. It came in good use when you did takeout on the phone because, they didn't have AI back then. It's 2007. So they'd be like, what's on this? And I'd be able to recite it because I memorized it in the little
That's
classroom.
true. That's very true.
I did do a training
That's
about
why
walking around the studio that Kyle did not pay attention to. He was like, I don't need any of this. I know how to walk.
Yeah.
Another
Training.
reason that AI is great, you don't have to memorize things. You don't have to know things about where you work. You can just have AI do it. I don't know why people are against it. I'm sure we can get AI to teach Kyle how to walk around the studio without stumbling into.
Yeah, maybe I can get some AI glasses that are like beep,
There we
beep,
go.
beep, beep. When I get too
How would
close
you
to an
answer the
object.
phone, though? How would you answer the phone with your training?
Oh, you want me to do a pickup call?
Yeah, do a
Thank you
pickup
for calling
call.
Round Table off like an antelope. This is Kyle. Listen for our dine-in, takeout, or delivery.
Bam, training worked. We need to start stepping this stuff up.
There you go.
Look at it.
By the way,
Memorize that. That was solid.
That was
On
10
the,
years ago, too.
On the bottom of the list, full-service restaurant chains, the lowest ranked for both food and service and quality were IHOP and Denny's, and Red Robin were the bottom three.
Yep.
Overall.
I could see
for
that.
full service.
Yeah.
IHOP and Red
restaurant
Robin
chain.
for sure. Last time I've been there, it's been lackluster, and the tables were sticky at IHOP, and it just feels like you're, okay, what's the best word to describe this? Corporate. You're
Downhill.
very corporate restaurant. You feel like, just
Downhill.
Yeah,
That's
the
what I think of
dry
Red Robin.
pancakes, yeah.
Like
Right, because
every.
Red Robin used to be like,
They used to
Yes,
be
thank
used to
you.
be.
happening spot.
Because I feel like it was so much better, and I mean I haven't been there in probably at least 8 years now, but I mean I went there maybe 4 or 5 times before that, trying to be as excited as the first time I went there, and it was super downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unlimited
You were
fries, a freckled lemonade. That's living.
Jeff
but-
keeps going back to Red Robin, trying to chase that first buzz.
Yeah,
Come
right.
on, man.
Come on, guys.
America's RAD Cast.
Just
only on
one
the
fresh French fry.
radnetwork.com.
What is going on now?
What'd I do?
What
What?
is happening there in Midtown?
Nothing.
I don't think anything. How we're talking about Sizzler's toast.
We were fighting about
Don't
food.
don't lie to Daddy. I see Jeff's face as we're coming back. Yeah,
I was-
what's going on?
So they didn't see it. They didn't see it. I went like a half a second early from the break. That's all.
Oh,
Yeah, because engineer Bob
But what's going
faked me
on?
out
You
You
said
on
it
some
really
audio.
stern too. I was like, oh god, we're coming back, guys. Gotta go.
Oh yeah, I yelled at them about coming back. Yeah,
We were talking
Oh,
about
okay.
Sizzler toast. And he's like, we're coming back. And I was like, oh, yeah, this is a long intro. We're okay for
they
a
were
second.
super into a conversation. I was like, shut up.
You were part of it, too.
I did, and then I
He
said,
did
shut
shut
up.
us up real quick. I heard the tone. I was like, nope.
I don't know
Evil
what else I
Jeff.
was gonna
Evil
do.
Jeff's coming out.
so
It's true.
so when Jeff actually takes control and acts as a supervisor, he's evil.
Yeah.
See, I just think he's evil all the time. I don't base it on certain situations.
If people be quiet when I say be
think
quiet, I'm okay with that. That's
It
fine.
was a pretty mild shut up. It wasn't
Yeah,
even that
it
mean.
wasn't
Yeah.
bad.
I could feel the energy though. I could tell it was definitely scolding.
Oh,
coming on.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I
it was
didn't-
close.
okay.
Dee can recognize my tone.
Yeah.
She's heard it a bunch.
Yeah.
Well, and
Oof.
it's I can't believe from Jeff's perspective, just for the energy I've gotten from him this week, I can't believe it's only Wednesday because I think today feels like Friday morning to Jeff. It's like, God, I really have to do another 2.5 days with these guys. And again, I'm in that group. He now views me as a problem because he's just taking over.
I feel like he gets here early, and then when me and Dee show up a little later, he lights up like a Christmas tree. He's excited to talk to us. He's like a cat's been left at home all day. He's like, oh hey guys, hi. Oh.
Hey, Kyle, I can confirm. Pull the curtain back. So when I get up early in the morning, I turn on my setup here, and then whenever Jeff strolls in, he'll connect, and then until 6 a.m. when we play the best of hour, you guys can see my studio, and depending on what Jeff is showing, I can see what's going on in there in Midtown. And I walked in this morning. And I remember we've changed the schedule so that Kyle, you can come in a little later. And so there's Jeff. It's like 5 a.m. ish or so, and he's sitting there on his computer, and he's
Sauntering
looking
about.
all sad.
Typing
Oh.
sadly.
And I'm like,
Super
there's no one
intuitive.
there.
I'm just doing a lot of great work.
no one there.
AK, he's working really hard.
I go and click.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have to go turn their lights on, and I don't follow
My
over
lights
stuff.
were
I
not
don't jump
turned on
over
this
stuff.
morning.
I don't knock down any cameras. That's the real big positive.
Yeah, because you didn't walk over here and turn lights on.
Oh, no lights
I didn't
for you,
need
Kyle.
to.
My
Yeah.
lights were not on this morning.
Oh, but I thought Jeff just said he turns on the lights.
Yeah, well, he did,
I
didn't
didn't.
do it today.
So Kyle has lights above him. I wait to turn those on until he gets here, just right above him. But all the other lights.
So
We're
you
saving
lied.
energy.
You
We're
don't-
conservation.
you
I
don't
turned
turn
them
on
on.
all the
I played turn the switches on today.
all the switches.
Yeah,
You
all
mean
the
you had to
switches. I came first thing I did. Little
You had to
one,
click a
big
lot of
one, big one,
buttons.
and then those.
click a lot of buttons over
I even
there.
got these last second, and then I turned my computer on
Turn that one
too.
on for you.
Yes, yes.
And my light. So
5 buttons. It's
I'll
a
give you
difficult
something.
task.
I'll give you something.
Kyle walks in. Yes, he does. He did have to carry in the box, so let's give him that.
And camera. I made 3 trips to my car this time, so I didn't drop a whole thing of box again.
This is the box from Williams Manor that Kyle dropped outside my house
That's
yesterday.
correct. Yes.
Okay.
Normal concept,
no,
but yes, he did that.
When I saw Jeff sitting there, and I realized because I'm used to Kyle being in his spot, and then I went, oh, that's right, we've changed things around so Kyle can get some more sleep. And at first I was like, oh, poor Jeff, and then I thought what Jeff was thinking was he probably loves it. It's quiet. He can concentrate. Because I try to be really careful because if I get into my screen, I know it distracts Jeff, his peripheral. which Kyle's still trying to learn what that word means.
Sight.
Jeff's peripheral will show
Sight
Roll.
areas.
something going on my screen, and he'll get distracted, and so I try to like sneak in and get my print.
I see that a little bit. Yeah, I see
I know.
just like you trying to hide a little bit, but yeah, I still see you.
Well, especially if I'm naked, and then it's
see
really
you.
important to me.
Then I pay attention a lot more.
I think to both of us, it's important that I be more careful.
I think I learned the word peripheral in college.
But I don't think you learned it correctly. I think is the issue.
But it's
That's
like
what we're
side
working
vision.
on.
It's in your
You're
it's in your sight.
overusing it. You're overusing it.
Right.
It's the word
right.
of the week for you, though.
Peripheral.
Peripheral.
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
It's like in a week, you'll use it as often as you say, "Damn, Daniel." It's like in high burn rotation.
I didn't even know.
For you, right?
I'll pay attention.
Everything old, new again. Things come back. Retro things. It's always happened.
Yeah.
Clothing, trends, etc. 90s are huge right now, and board games are making a big comeback.
Oh, I love board games.
I can't stand board games.
What? Who
I
can't
love
stand
board games.
I don't like playing them that much. Okay, Monopoly's the only one I like, but if anybody
the
or Connect
longest
4,
game.
Monopoly and Connect 4, if anybody busts out like a game of Sorry or Yahtzee or Mousetrap, I'm not in the mood.
Mousetrap.
Yeah, you never done Mousetrap?
Mousetrap was after his
I'm
time.
pretty sure. No, I know Mousetrap, but I'm pretty sure it's like 5 to 8 years old.
it's a lot of setup for basic ass
I mean, like, I'm
rewards.
pretty positive.
You
that's what
even
it
like
is.
that?
Dude, it can't be that no, because I mean,
The rattly cage.
it was such a pain in the ass to play, and it took forever to set up. There's so many moving
You need
pieces.
to get your mommy to set it up, and
Uno.
then you can play
Solitaire.
it.
No, I had a little sister. No, we tried.
Connect 4 is fun
He
if I
probably
play with
broke it. He
like
probably broke the
with
Mousetrap.
kids, and then Monopoly's good.
What is Connect 4? Is that what you said?
Yeah, Connect 4. You like
Yeah.
put the little
Yeah.
chips in. Yeah.
That
You know
was
what
fun.
it is.
Oh, I
you
sorry. I
asked.
thought you said what is Connect 4.
Yeah, I thought
Sorry.
you said that too. I was like, oh, poor Rob. Never played.
Oh, come play Connect 4 with
That's
you.
what's wrong with him. Oh.
It's all right. We'll play Guess Who next time. I'm over.
By the way, everything's wrong with Rob list is much longer than a Connect 4 game. We'll review that on a whole episode someday. We are more likely, Americans are. No, we're not. We're less likely. Sorry. Read the right word, Rob. We are less likely to play board games today in 2026 than we are to play mobile games, of course, on our phone, computer games, or video games, but still 1 out of 4 families say they play board games on a regular or semi-regular basis.
Nope.
I
I've
love
just never
it.
heard. I've heard. See, I'm usually great, bring it on. I've heard people who are indifferent. I've never really heard a Kyle type. I don't like board games.
I hate them.
Okay, so
How'd you do again? How'd you do an Uno?
here's
How'd you do with Uno?
Right, because
I
these all
love
count.
Uno.
Card games count.
Yeah, I like Uno. There's something I get excited about. If anyone wants to sit down and play a game of Uno, fine. Monopoly,
Let's go.
fine. Here's what I didn't like. I grew up with a Mormon family, kind of, grandparents. Watched by them a lot. I get sent to other Mormon kids' houses for play dates. And their thing was they were kind of like, they didn't want any video games in the house at this certain family. And they were really, really well. All their kids did really good developmentally, and they're pretty successful now. But it was the lamest house to go to because the only fun we had was everybody would do this family, and it was 8 of them. We'd all bust out the board games and play with one another.
That's
And
fun.
I wanted to rebel against it so bad. I wanted to get out of there, and I wanted to do my own thing and be Kyle. And I just felt like I couldn't be, and I was trapped there. And board games just trigger that for me.
I think that's like a little bit normal, like growing up like younger and having me like stuck with the group of games that whoever your cousins or whatever are playing. I did that with like uncles and aunts that would take me camping. I'd play Rummy Cube. I don't know if anyone knows like Rummy or Rummy Cube.
yeah.
Did Rummy?
I'm really good. It's similar,
No.
but
Yeah,
it's,
but no.
Yeah, but it's not the
Rum?
same. Yeah, and I'm an expert at Rummy Cube.
okay,
It's not
wow.
it's not an asset that I can kind of take into my adulthood, but I played that a lot and it was very sad. So I get
love
that.
board
In fact,
games.
Rummy Cube got a 26% positivity rating. Not good. Not good. You
Oh,
want
not
to be
good.
well
Oh,
over-
dang it.
no,
Pictionary.
well over 50%
Okay.
to be popular. So Kyle, when you're so you're going to these friends' houses where you have to play the board games. Did you ever play board games with the family? Was that a positive experience
No,
with your family?
we played Uno. Me and my sister played Hi Ho Cheerio and Connect 4. And then Yahtzee, I got to play with my step grandma.
I love
and
Yahtzee.
she was a child psychologist or whatever. So she was a fucking treat to sit down and play the game with. You know what? Can we move on from board games? I'm having some triggering moments right now.
Yeah.
These are all happy memories.
But
for
Yahtzee
me.
is pretty fun,
Not
though,
really.
Kyle. So I have to
love
say, Yahtzee's a
Yahtzee.
universal one.
Sure.
Speaking-
I'm not having a good time thinking about Yahtzee.
yeah,
Did you
no,
have to like
this
take your
is a
clothes
whole-
off at all?
No, it wasn't that bad.
Okay, good.
No,
Okay.
no.
Strip
no.
Yahtzee, and you
other-
were a child? Got it, okay.
layer.
It was not a
of child
strip.
trauma here. So, okay, so we did the favorite ones because you can include card games. So Uno, somebody put out there. Monopoly is overwhelmingly the number one for popularity game
Huge
that we're playing again. That's the big complaint about Monopoly is it's like a 2+ hour idea.
5-hour ride, yeah. It's a.
And no one knows how to play, like totally play. Too,
no,
so
I'm
you have to
always the
argue with
banker.
everyone.
I'm the mean banker. I'm gonna take your properties. I'm cutthroat with Monopoly.
Well, and you have to establish.
Yeah.
You learn this the hard way. The house rules because everybody has different rules, and so you have to. How are we handling free parking? Because everybody does something different. Is the money going in there?
Yep.
Right? Or does the money go to the bank? All these
Yes.
things, and whatever the house says, you have to establish it ahead of time. That's where you get into those fights with the board.
I think that's what. Yeah, I think our family played different than the actual rules where the free parking got put in the middle, and then if you landed on it without going to jail, you got the money.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's how we played. I'm not sure if that's like the main traditional way to play
See?
it, but I know the rules are
That's
slightly
how-
different.
That's how most people that I played it with
Yeah.
played it, and we didn't play it that way. We didn't put the money in the middle. It went to the bank as
Yeah,
a fine. We
yeah.
did-
I think that's the official rules.
Yeah, I remember putting the money in the middle too,
Depends on what family.
but I don't remember reading rules. I always just let somebody
Yeah,
else be
it's
in
family
charge of
rules.
that.
Pictionary is my favorite
Right.
though. Pictionary,
But
we had the
this
big
is the-
easels.
This is the difference, though, between like languages. There are official rules, and then the house can make up other rules. but
Yes.
the official rules will be the official rules. Which one were you just talking about, D?
Pictionary. I love it. We had big
That's not- I
easels.
feel
I had
like-
a big family. But you still have
I
a
feel
there's
like
still
there
a board.
isn't like an official board game for Pictionary. You just get like a piece of paper and you can.
Well, there's
get
still
a
a-
It definitely
whiteboard
depends
and
on who you
it.
play with,
There's
for
still
sure.
a board.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
a fun game. I do
Trivial
like it.
Pursuit.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm confusing the two.
What was the other one you
No,
could play?
because
Pictionary is where you
Look, if they're-
draw.
if
Like-
they're saying card games or board games,
there
then
was a-
drawing games are board games.
What-
They're putting them all in.
What's
Yeah.
the game where you have to guess what you're doing? You have to pretend like you're somebody or something.
Charades.
Charades. Oh yeah, we played
Charades.
that a lot too.
Oh
That
yeah,
was
it
a
was
lot of fun.
Life.
A lot of family can't. Oh, that I loved that
I
game.
did like
Life, you got to be a
Life was
doctor
great.
or like a
Yeah.
garbage man.
That one was fun to play. I do like Life. We even had a video game version of it on PlayStation, and that was fun to play too.
I miss Candyland. That was fun with my nephews when they were young.
Oh,
I
didn't-
loved.
See, I don't like Candyland.
It was fun. Why you got in the chocolate swamp too many times?
I guess so.
Yeah.
That was.
Well,
It was the basic one. It was like two little kid.
I think we should separate. Like Candyland was fun when you're younger, and
Yeah.
then when
Yeah,
you're
my
an
nephews are
adult, then it's a
young.
little different.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like playing
Well, and I
Candyland
think
now.
for this survey, you're going to have a lot of parents and siblings who are playing with their younger kids and siblings. And so maybe you do have adults that are reporting, I like Candyland. That's fun.
It was fun.
but yeah.
I played Candyland.
We're
with
not-
the grandma. This is so weird. How I hate. Okay. I hate
the
certain
four of
games
us-
on who I played them with. Like Monopoly,
We're-
loved it. Played with my best friend. It was a great time. All the
Yeah,
other games,
I
like
don't want
ones-
to play. I don't want to play Monopoly with you guys, and we're not going to play Candyland as a foursome because that's weird. So it is a lot of it is your experience. It's about who
Yes.
you're playing with and what you're playing.
Yeah, I was a big like card family, like poker and
Yeah.
like other type of card games, canasta, rummy, like stuff like that, hearts. They were like I would my grandparents lived across the street from me on my dad's side, so I would go over there a lot to participate or even just to watch their card games. So that's
Wow.
embedded in me. But I always had a good time. It was always fun.
And that's
now I
the
know how to play
problem
'em.
with this survey is because all of those card games, other than Uno, they're all just generic card games. So we're naming types instead of brands, and so none of those types make the list, even though those are all the ones, right? That we're all, whether it's Go Fish or Old Maid or War. Or Speed. Those are
Speed.
War,
I love
Speed,
War.
yeah,
oh,
that
that
was a
gives
good
me
one.
PTSD
Yeah.
to this day. Good.
I've never played
But
half
War-
of these, man.
War is the monopoly. War is the monopoly of card games because that thing can go on for nights.
Yeah.
Where you're and you're each taking your. This is my stack. I'll put a rubber band around it. You hide
Seinfeld
it until the
reference.
next.
The war.
Risk. That's Risk.
Oh, Risk. Oh, dang it, Risk. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of when you said War. Yeah, and that was one of my favorite games. Was Risk.
Really?
It was,
Risk. Risk was
Very
a great
strategic.
game.
I've
And
never played
Kramer
Risk.
and Newman were carrying around the board, but this is just War with cards where you flop down. You split up a card, a deck of 52. I throw down a 6 of hearts. You throw down a 7 of clubs. You win because it's higher. But then when they match, then you go to War. 3 cards face down. Flip it up again, and you get everything. And you get down to 1 or 2 cards, and then all of a sudden, ace, and you start building it
A lot
back.
of life lessons.
I went to an
Those
Indian
games.
casino in San Diego that had War as a game, and it was like
I've seen that.
it was like one of the most exciting things ever. Because I was young, I was 18, so like I didn't know how to play a lot of these other games very well. I was like a little intimidated. So I was like, War. I still lost $80.
Did not win at
It
that
did not.
war.
It did
Lost
not
that
work out
war.
for me. Yeah.
Aw.
So the top 15, Risk, by the way, just missed. It was 16th in terms of popularity of board games. Monopoly, number 1. Checkers, second.
I was going to ask about
Okay.
checkers
Oh,
and
yeah.
chess.
Yeah, and chess
Chess.
is on there. Chess is 12th. That's
That's a hard game to play for
Different
some
level.
people.
It's a little different.
some people. Wow.
Actually, I learned playing it with my grandpa. Actually, we had a good time. I like chess. I haven't played in a while,
Did you,
but
did you argue with them? Like, no, the horse can go diagonal.
no, he was actually he was really good with me. I didn't try to mess around. That was a good experience actually. I got really good at it with kids my age. I could whip their ass, but grandpa, no, he was old school. He wouldn't let me win.
By the way, before I go back to the names, that reminds me. So this is not when you're playing with kids because that's a different thing for everybody. Some people believe it's important for them to win. Others believe it's important for them. I'm just talking about as adults. When you're playing board games, is it important that you win?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hate walking away from a board game as a loser. Man, it was rough losing to my sister at Connect 4. I get so pissed if she beat me.
Yes.
It is very few times that I care if I win.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah,
I'm
Yahtzee, I
usually
didn't
playing to appease whoever I'm playing with. Usually, that's usually what I'm doing. I'm out.
So you don't like board games? You wouldn't choose a board game if you're
No.
appeasing all the time?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's not a time that I'm going to be like, hey guys, you want to play a game of chess or something like that. It's probably not.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what about like bar games like pool or darts? Do you want to win
I
those?
I have
Or
to
is-
win. Oh, darts.
I'm also good at
But are you
those, so-
winning, Jeff, or is it more the fun part?
It's definitely the fun part of it. Darts with my friends were pretty competitive. Like I'll win maybe like
Oh, I want to play darts.
45, 50% of the time, but they can beat me pretty easily. Pool, I used to be a lot better at that. They caught up on me. So I used to have a pool table in college that I used to play a lot. I got really good, but now I feel like most people are even, or I'm just too drunk when I'm playing.
Dude, my girlfriend's a
I think-
pool shark. It sucks playing her.
A lot of this does come down to who you're playing with or who you're doing it with in terms of all of it, not only the fun but the seriousness, because sometimes like in a relationship it's usually for fun, but you'll have one of those games and you will get pissed at each other.
Oh, yeah.
Christine and I used to get into it playing War of all
Sequence.
things, and pool's the same thing. And yeah, you playing with a pool shark or whatever.
Dude,
it's
it's
like
rough.
kind of-
Yeah, here's the thing.
but other times who cares?
She'll let
Whatever.
me get on a roll, and the second like I'm like, ooh, I'm kind of hot. I'll get him in. She'll give me that little look like you're cute, and then she'll just destroy me. She can get them like all in on one try. There's some times where she'll play a game and knock them all in. I don't even
See,
get a chance to shoot.
that's just strategy a little bit because I do the same thing a little bit. Like I let people get their balls out of my way in pool. Like they hit their balls out of the way, and then then the table's kind of clear for you to. If you can make any shot, then most likely you're going to be able to run the table once all their balls are out of the way. So that's a strategy. Can you get your balls that are right in the middle of the hole out of my way real quick, and then I'll just go run the table real quick.
It's fine.
You can buy me a beer.
In the survey, only 13% of American adults say winning is very important when playing board games, but another 31% say winning is somewhat important. So it's like about half say winning matters as adults when you're
matters.
playing
It
board
depends
games.
who I'm playing with. Yeah, if I'm playing my
does.
best friend Jordan, we're playing Monopoly. Oh, it matters. It really matters. So we're
I wanna-
cutthroat. We're
I
not
wanna
nice
dominate,
about it.
Yeah. I want to dominate. I want to win.
Yeah. But if
Other
I-
times, whatever. It's just for fun.
Even my nephews, yeah.
1 out of 4 people say it's not very important to win, and 8% say it's not important at all. There's the Jeff. I'm appeasing.
Oh, I was going to call them losers.
8% losers.
Yeah, I mean, again, for me, like I'm okay with like letting other people win a little bit or taking a little bit off. Poker is different. Poker for me is definitely different.
Oh, that's a crap.
Yeah, like I want to win. I want to beat you. I want to make you feel bad when I beat you. That's like one of the.
Are you playing for money?
Yeah, definitely.
Always,
I mean,
I want to take your money. I want to laugh about it. I want to be like, oh, this is what I'm buying with your money. Like that's the only like really sarcastic I get with my close friends when we play poker, which is like 3 or 4 times a
money
year.
into any of these things. Pool then becomes now I'm playing to win. Now I do care. It doesn't matter if it's a quarter or $20. It's like
right.
Okay, well now I'm playing for
right.
Whereas I'm not playing for pride when it's just pool.
I guess this isn't a board game, but golf's the other way. Golf's the thing. I want to win, so I'm gonna play as hard as or good as I can.
Well, so golf on a normal Saturday, I want to win against myself. Yeah. So because my friends and I don't usually play against each other, but if we do, then it gets serious. Then you're talking in backswings and really screwing with each other.
I need to get a set of clubs again, man. I miss golf.
I've definitely said this to these two multiple times. Like, I didn't win, but I played really well. Like it's like I played better than I thought I was, but yeah, I did not win.
So back to the top 15 board games in America: Monopoly, checkers, Scrabble was third.
Oh, I love Scrabble.
Hello, Kyle. Yahtzee was fourth.
Oh, I love Yahtzee.
Battleship rounded out the top 5. That's always
a
good one.
classic. That's a classic.
Yeah, that was fun. That was my favorite one, like growing up.
Yeah. 6th most popular, Sorry, followed by Clue. I gotta have Clue.
I
love
did not
Clue.
like Clue. No.
Clue now?
Clue was so
this is the 2026 survey.
I feel like in the 90s maybe, but
Candlestick and
everything's coming back, Jeff.
I guess.
What was that one where you had to flip the faces down? Oh, I didn't like that one either.
Guess Who?
Guess Who? Oh yeah.
That was a good one.
That was lame.
Because they were quick.
That was stupid.
Anyway, does your guy have glasses?
Yeah, sounds like lame.
Unless you picked the black guy, then it eliminated it really quick.
She has blue eyes and curly hair.
There's only like 2 of them.
Then came after Clue. Then Trivial Pursuit was 8th.
Yes,
Candyland, the aforementioned Candyland, made the top 10. Was 9th, and Connect 4 rounded out the top 10. And then Trouble. I remember the name. What was
It had the
Trouble?
bubble. You hit the bubble and it has a dice in it. It pops.
Yeah.
Okay. Chess 12th. Life. You people, Life 13th. Never. I just don't get the life thing.
Games.
Maybe it was my inherent hatred of the whole domestication and the kids in the car and the little people in the car.
Yeah.
See, I liked it. I had fun playing that one. Oh, everybody tried to be a millionaire at the end.
It taught you how to you have a split level house. You got to have some repairs. It taught you a lot of stuff.
Like you have 2 kids. Do you want to
get rid of one? Do you want to buy a house? Do you want your split level?
Yeah, you just had a kid.
Yeah,
those were not lessons I needed to learn. I wasn't gonna have kids. And you can take care of the split level house thing by just making more money, or having people, getting a guy, whatever. Those were the games I needed to learn. Pictionary made the list 14th, and Backgammon rounded out the top.
America's RAD Cast, only on the radnetwork.com.
We're doing the survey. Everything's coming back. Everything's cyclical. Board games are back in America. 1 out of 4 families are playing them regularly. We're going over the most popular board games. Monopoly, number 1. We went through the top 15. And card games could be included, but they were mainly doing brand names like Uno. So if you look at the exact same company, YouGov, they did ask about the most popular card games played in America, which are coming back. Overwhelmingly, Solitaire is number 1.
Yeah, I love playing that on the computer.
It's great on your phone. You're stuck in the airport, things like that. Kill
the
time.
little cards shuffle and they just
Kyle, you're still doing it like Beth. You want to talk about old school '90s in the office type thing?
That's the last time I played it, man. Yeah, so when I was a kid, we had a computer at our living room, and I remember you got to change the deck color on the computer, and I always picked the palm trees. And yeah, like D saying, man, it was always such a goal just to get the cards to make that cool little design they did at the end.
Did you pick the 1 or the 3 card release?
I don't even remember.
So a lot of times they would do 1 card at a time. That was easier, but 3 cards would be harder.
I think it was just 3.
Yeah,
I didn't even know there was a 1 option.
Oh yeah, the easy one. That's the easy one.
Oh wow, I didn't even know there was that side.
I mean, I'll never
No.
play solitaire again unless
'Cause-
like I have nothing else in my life but a deck of cards.
Yeah, I remember just getting so
And I'll play
frustrated.
solitaire,
though,
like,
with
but
it.
I won't ever. I mean, I could find a better computer game than solitaire. If I have a
Well, no,
phone
yeah.
or a
Minesweeper?
computer.
No, trust me. I don't know why. I liked playing it, though. It wasn't the only one I've had. We had this other one, the little skier went down the hill and got chased by a Yeti. We had something called Hovercraft. That was fun.
The ski free.
Yeah,
Ski free. I
Yeah.
still can't find that.
But the survey we're talking about is
Dang
card
it.
games.
Board
Sorry.
games,
Not
card
computer
games,
games.
not computer
Card
games.
games. So it would have to be a card game that might be
But-
on your computer or your phone, but
So
not
solitaire.
a computer game.
Solitaire
right.
rocks.
So solitaire, right? On your, it's a card game that just happens.
So
to be on
what's Spider then? Was that just computer based too? It was a different version of solitaire.
Spider was a different version of solitaire.
Okay, I've never
your-
played
that would
that.
fall under the solitaire heading. So that's the number one most popular. Go Fish
Yes.
second.
Yeah.
The old.
Good old
that- is
classic.
that- Wait, is Go Fish or Crazy Eights the one where you say, "Do you have any sixes?" Or
That's
whatever
the Go
that is?
Fish.
Yeah.
Okay.
I never played
What's
Crazy
Crazy
Eights.
Gone
Eights?
fishing.
I don't know. I never played it.
Crazy Eights. Eights are crazy. They go wow. Because it's in the top 10. I'm just trying to remember how to play it. That's a
I
childhood
don't
thing.
remember. Yeah.
I haven't played Crazy Eights in forever. That was the eighth. It was the eighth most popular card game. Is that interesting? No, it's not.
Coincidence.
Solitaire first, Go Fish second, Blackjack third most popular card
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, I love blackjack.
Go.
Old Maid and
Never played that.
War. War tops out the top five.
What was Old Maid?
That's where you gotta find
like
her.
cards. They like match some stuff. I think.
It's like
I don't know.
concentration, right? Only you have to remember where the Old Maid is
Yeah.
and not
Oh.
hit her, and you match up the rest of them, something like that.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
that
I got
sounds-
I got a definition on Crazy Eights. It says the goal of Crazy Eights is to be the first player to empty your hand by matching the top card on the discard pile by suit and rank. All eights are
That's
wild and can be played at any time, allowing you the name, the suit, and the next player must match it.
Oh, that's cool. All right.
It's just one of those games that didn't hold up for me from childhood to
Yeah,
adulthood.
either.
And Go Fish, both
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah,
I remember
Yeah.
playing them.
Yeah, I remember playing Go Fish. I can't tell you how you win.
I feel like speed is similar, right? Speed is the same thing. Like you're trying to match a suit or the number, and then you can just keep on going,
I think
going.
I remember Go Fish. Now I was the first one who had the most pile of fours. So like at the end, after you're done with your cards, whoever had the most
Yes.
pile of matching fours. That's right. Yeah.
Go Fish?
Yeah.
Now,
I thought I was trying to get
Wait,
everything out of
wait.
your hand.
the way I played
Kinda,
Speed
yeah.
though, there was a you were doing it really fast, but then there was a thing about slamming it with your
Yeah.
hand.
Man,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
never played
That I'm trying
Speed.
Oh, it's.
Oh, you
fun.
got to slap the.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, yeah, I do remember that now. Yeah,
Yeah.
slap
Yeah.
something.
You got
There's
dicey,
a-
yeah, the
there's-
deck, and then you
And
got
it's not the
slapping
person in
it.
front of you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The Speed. Whereas War is just you just put your card down. Is it higher or not? And you win that way. Those are the top five. And then poker. Poker is the sixth most popular card game.
Ah, I
This is just
love
based on
it.
what people say. Hearts seventh. Okay,
Never
all
played
the
it.
hearts and spades is also in the top 10. Fine, whatever. Crazy. It's Jim Rummy was ninth.
I
So that
love gin rummy.
Don't know how to play it either. Never
Oh,
played
it's
this.
so much fun. My mom and I battle.
It's
I
a
love
little
it.
more strategic. I like it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's an offshoot of Gin Rummy, which is called Rummy 500, which is you're going in the wrong way. That's a fun game too. You've never played Rummy at all, Kyle?
No.
Sucks for you.
It's easy. It's like suits and
Don't
runs
tell him
and
it's
stuff
easy.
like that.
Don't start with that.
It's easy.
It
I mean,
might be
every
easy
card
for
game
you,
is
but
easy.
it might not be easy
Let's.
for
I
him.
mean,
So
What you think? Like,
Oh.
what, am I wearing my
Oh, no,
helmet
they're-
today
no.
and drooling or something? Jeez. For him, yeah.
I didn't
This
say
is-
that,
this
Kyle.
is-
Just keep him in a cage.
This is an interesting a study in how people view training or teaching. So Jeff, whether this was motivation or not, he's like, it's easy. All card games are easy, which is creating a welcoming. Come on, it's easy. You'll be fine, sort of thing. Whereas D is saying, but wait a minute, everyone's different. What if it's not easy for Kyle, and we've made him feel like it's going to be easy, and he can't, get it, and it will demoralize him and crush him?
That's
Neither one is
exactly what I
wrong.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
sorry, Kyle.
Oh my gosh. I made it this
And-
far in
and then-
life. I think Rummy's going to be where I just can't grasp reality and figure it out.
I think if we spent like 20 minutes, Kyle, I could teach you 5 card games you'll be an expert in.
All right.
Soon. We'll get you caught up to speed.
Thank you. Yeah, I'd
Oh,
like to go
okay.
camping
Well, also,
and play
I want
Rummy.
them. You know how to play Texas Hold'em too.
Yeah.
We already talked about it, and I've been telling them that I want to take them to a card room nearby
Yeah.
to go in and have some fun because there's food and drinks there, but also to, lose money or make money if,
Well,
if
see-
you get lucky.
Yeah.
But
Poker's cool though. I
it'll
love
be
playing
a fun
poker.
experience. At
Okay.
least. Yeah.
I used to have
Are
the
you
little
taking them
the poker set.
To a real? Are you taking them to a real card?
A real card room, yeah. But I mean,
you're
Kyle
saying
knows how to
it-
play cards. D, I think, is a little.
I'm gonna hold 'em. I can play
Hold 'em?
poker.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do.
There's different rules like in a card room, but they're easy to learn. You know,
I
you
go
just
to
gotta,
casinos. I'm not an idiot.
I'm not saying you are.
Okay.
I'm just making sure that.
And you're selling it to them as the old school card room, and your lead on the selling is it's fun. It's just for fun.
Well, it's fun.
That's
Also,
You
like,
might
I know the
not.
owner, and I want them to sponsor the show.
Okay.
So we're
Okay.
gonna go have a good time there, and they're already kind of
Uh-huh.
ready for us to come there. So
Oh,
Once-
cool.
once-
we get our
once
own
we-
table and catering.
no, no,
And
because the guys
there's
that are
another
playing
reason
that you're playing against, they
why-
spend like thousands of dollars a day there. Yeah.
This is another reason why Jeff handles the interaction between potential clients and the show, so that he's not overthinking about negotiating special catering for when the Rad show is there.
He said they were waiting for us. I thought there was a red carpet and a buffet.
Woo!
You're sure it's a good idea, Jeff, to include them in this little endeavor?
Not at all.
Probably
Yeah,
not.
it's a risk. Yeah.
America's
It's like
Radcast, only on the radnetwork.com.
We're about 23 hours away from Greg from Maptrition at maptrition.com. He's going to join us live on the air tomorrow morning around the 8 o'clock hour. And then at 10 a.m. tomorrow at the radnetwork.com, he'll be doing his own Maptrition show as well tomorrow. Radnetwork.com, emails for Greg at radcast at theradnetwork.com. All right, so to our World Cup reporter, Jeff.
Oh no.
Boy, oh, what a day yesterday.
I did watch a lot
soccer.
of I watched a lot
Good.
of soccer yesterday.
How could you did or didn't?
I did. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, how could you not? I mean, oh my God, it was like everywhere. I couldn't change the channel fast enough because I kept hearing about Lionel Messi, the greatest athlete of all time ever in the history of the world, who at the age of whatever,
Oh, really? Better than Maya
38.
Hamm, huh?
Mia.
Mia.
Whatever.
well, we can get out of the all soccer players, Kyle, because they declared him the greatest athlete.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to be honest with you because
No.
he's tiny. He's not very tall, so it's really hard to be like he's the best athlete. But he did, yeah, he had he was like 1 or 2 behind the record for most games in FIFA, and then he scored 3 yesterday. So I think
Yeah.
that's like that's obviously gonna catapult him, you know. But I mean, I didn't see anything, and I watched all 3 goals. I didn't see anything that was incredibly impressive. It's just Argentina's pretty good.
It's just what you said. He's the oldest player to score 3 goals in a game in the tournament, and he just became the first player to be featured in 6 World Cups, breaking
Right.
the record of
Yep.
5 others, all by names that most soccer players certainly know, most notably Cristiano Ronaldo. So,
He's playing today.
yay! But good. Thank you. See, that's the kind of World Cup input we're looking for because
Also, he needs 3 goals to kind of compete with them, or 2, I think, 2 to like tie him. So I mean, Messi getting 3
Ronaldo?
yesterday is pretty. I mean, it's very rare. I mean, so I don't know, and it's group round, so
What's
they're
that
not
mean?
they're not playing like the best teams.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, they're playing like some of the worst teams in a sense. They played Algeria yesterday, so they were not very highly ranked. So I
Gotcha.
mean,
Okay, so they're
yeah.
playing gutter teams.
kind of. I mean, like it just.
Ish.
Yeah, I liked the
They're
game.
all
I watched
better
it, but it wasn't very impressive what they did.
Gutter team.
soccer, Kyle.
France and
They're all
Iraq.
better teams.
They're gutter teams.
No, they're all good teams. It's soccer, and that's not very nice. You don't know about the quality of the Iran and Iraq soccer teams. You don't know. That was just mean.
They lost.
Do they lose a hand if they lose? They go back to the country, they cut it off.
Probably.
There's been stories.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
There's been
Not in
stories.
Iran.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, not in Iraq anymore. But
Yeah.
Iran. Yeah. And
I heard
yes,
stories
Saddam
about
Hussein.
Saddam
used to-
Hussein.
Yes, he was brutal. He was very bad. But this whole Lionel Messi, the greatest athlete ever in the history of the planet
That's
thing.
tough.
Look, first of
Yeah.
all, look, soccer players in general, baseball players in general, even football players you can get in there. When you start arguing greatest athletes, the world of educated sports figures, they all start with basketball and hockey
Yeah.
because of the endurance, all of the muscles that are used, all of the hand-to-eye coordination that is used, and the fact that it's endless. See, in baseball, it ends. In football, you're playing both sides of the ball. You're not playing both sides of the ball, so you get a break. In hockey and basketball, you only get breaks when you check in, check out, take timeouts, etc. And that's kind of where you start with the best athletes. And this is just part of this overblown soccer thing. And then
It'd be
yesterday,
tough, yeah.
Fox, because Fox has the World Cup contract, and it's so absurd, it's so nuts to watch, and I get it, it's a business, but to watch the Fox Sports guys, Colin Cowherd and everybody, suddenly become the world's biggest soccer fan. They're leading their shows with World Cup soccer while we're all watching the NBA Finals. I'm like, come on, guys. And then yesterday they came out and they're very disappointed in the lack of coverage from ESPN on the soccer thing.
Well, the views were up.
Well, exactly. See, ESPN looks at it and goes, well, it's not. First of all, it's not our thing. We're too busy promoting wrestling. Because now ESPN is, for the first time in 40 years, ESPN believes wrestling is a real sport. So they're all over it. They're full on contract with WWE, etc. So that's one. And then two, nobody's watching soccer, so they don't care. But this morning, it's all over ESPN because Lionel Messi, greatest. And there's nothing else to talk about. Hockey's over, basketball's over.
Right.
Football,
it's a very dead time. Yeah. Definitely.
You got baseball and
that's it.
Messi did.
But it's still it's not even halfway through the baseball season. So it's not like it's playoffs or something like that. So I get it. It is a very down time in sports. I watched the game yesterday and Messi, the goals weren't even, one was pretty impressive. But besides that, I feel like they're playing against guys that he knows are incredibly beneath him, right? They're 10 years younger, 15 years younger. And he can dominate pretty well, especially with Algeria not being like the best team. So him getting 3 goals is very impressive, but I don't really, not the best athlete in the thing. I always think boxers are the best athletes in the world.
Back when boxing was
MMA fighters,
like Muhammad Ali.
Seems like you're standing and throwing punches, but I feel like with UFC, like you get down on the ground, you have to grapple. Yeah. I've never been out of breath faster in my life than I have when I do jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, but if you're looking at it from the overviewing 30,000-foot level, that's, again, a very contained, short burst. Whereas if you're a star basketball player, a star hockey player, you're going nonstop, 40 minutes a game playtime.
That's true.
Playing both sides of the ball. Yep. And pretty soon, all of these other things just trickle way down.
Yeah, you do feel good at playing basketball.
In my opinion, there's a lot younger soccer players that are a lot better than Lionel Messi. He's just the older, got the record, stuff like that. But if you put him against like 3 or 4 or 5 different players right now, I don't think that he would be the best in his position.
Who do you think would be the best then?
He's still playing soccer. So.
Yeah, Mbeke from France. I think he's probably better than him. He's young also though. He's like in his 20s still. So
I do love, because this thing goes on forever, 6 weeks or whatever, that as the World Cup gets under its first full week, we're talking about our individual accomplishments so far, because it's so far to go. We're just talking about.
And Mbeke is also very right underneath Lionel Messi. And,
really?
And he's half the age. So he has almost as many goals in the FIFA World Cup scenario than Messi, but he just has the most. Ronaldo has right behind him.
Like Kobe and LeBron, kind of vibe.
Kinda. It's just
the LeBron can't be in the same conversation as Kobe ever.
Mbeke has almost the same amount of goals in the FIFA World Cup, but he's half the age, so he has another 20 years to compete in FIFA, and he's probably gonna surpass Messi and Ronaldo in the goal range a lot. So
you guys are so cute, the way you do that thing, like when we're in relationships where you're actually pretending to care about what Jeff's talking about. And Kyle gave him the old, oh really? Oh, that's good for him. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna be nice to Jeff right now.
That's also all that I demand. They don't have to be sincere. It's all as long as they just show that they know.
I was actually genuinely happy for him. I was like Messi, he's the best. I'm like, I've heard his name and I don't like him. But I'm like, oh, it's happy to hear that this 20-year-old punk kid just comes up and it's like, I'm on your heels, bruh. Or I'm on your heels, wee wee, because he's French.
Oui, oui.
It's soccer. Right. It's like being the next best sandwich maker at Subway.
Just millions of dollars.
To Jeff's point about ESPN and Fox and the coverage and how it's I forget how you phrase it, Jeff, difficult, because there's no basketball and there's no hockey going on, and it's not even halfway through the baseball season. If you actually want to hear a riveting sports show that doesn't talk about soccer somehow, you can just check out the Rob and Steve Sports Show. We're not having a problem. We're finding plenty of stuff to talk about that doesn't include soccer, because there is a lot of interesting things going on in the sports world that aren't soccer.
Well, I'm already excited because football training camps are going. So I've been paying attention a lot to that, and that gets me excited for football. So and football is my number one sport by far. So
football is the go-to.
Yeah.
You can always talk the NFL any day, anytime. If you're doing a sports show, when in doubt, go to the NFL in any way. You can do the all-time list. You can do the last year list, the this year list, the quarterback list, the position list, the team list, the coach list, the rumors. Because America will listen. It is the thing. It's the least polarizing sport you can talk about in terms of interest level, sort of thing.
Right.
So that's why the NFL owns the country 12 months a year. It's a joke. It's like every month they've got something planned. So the minute you start caring about baseball, it's baseball season. Never mind, the draft is here. The NFL draft is here. Far more important. And they've got it dialed in.
Even like preseason, I didn't like it very much before, but I still get excited. In those starting weeks, I started just leveling it up. Like, it's coming close. It's getting close.
But do you watch preseason football?
No, not really. No, I try to. But it's like, it's just time, availability, stuff like that. So
well, it's all guys that aren't going to make the team.
Hey, maggots, it's almost time for today's live episode of America's RAD Cast. So get some coffee or whatever illegal narcotics you use to wake up. Maybe take an ice bath. Please do something close to bathing and just leave everything as is. Set to the radnetwork.com.
America's RADcast continues next, only on the radnetwork.com.
Longtime advertiser Sue Berry, that's Berry with an A, is more important now than ever. Sue and her team have been serving Northern Nevada and the outlying areas for 30 years, and her experience in both commercial and residential lending is vital, as every day we're bombarded with news of interest rates, the market, the economy, and a bunch of other stuff that Sue can actually make sense of while everyone else's eyes glaze over. Now remember, it's Sue Berry with an A, B-A-R-R-Y, SueBerry.com. Most people think berry is spelled like a fruit or Halle Berry, but no, it's Sue Berry with an A, like soul singer Barry White's first name.
I've heard people say.
Stop that. Sue is a broker versus a retail lender, which means she can shop over 150 different lenders to get you the very best rate possible. And on average, someone who uses a broker like Sue saves over $10,000 per loan, which includes refinancing. And if you have a rate at 6.5% or higher, call Sue for a free quote now on a refinance. Sue Berry and her incredible team from Barrett Financial can be found at SueBerry.com. That's Berry with an A. I've been working with Sue and recommending her to you for years. All you need to do is call her now so she can get you pre-approved. Just call your residential and commercial lending expert, Sue Berry, at 775-843-9983. Oh, Rob, stop. You're going too fast. What was the number again? 775-843-9983. Or just head to SueBerry.com. The number's right there. Berry is B-A-R-R-Y. Sue Berry with an A.com. That's Sue Berry, B-A-R-R-Y.com. SueBerry.com.
Disclaimer, Sue Berry, NMLS number 366040, Barrett Financial Group, LLC, NMLS number 181106, Nevada 5091, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Remember, Kyle's Food Factor airs every Tuesday and Thursday right after America's RADcast. And on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, it's Rob's Soapbox. In other words, just stay here, and we'll keep you entertained until 11 when the Rob and Steve Sports Show starts at 11 here on the radnetwork.com.
If you go to AdvantageSteam.com, which you should, at the top of the page, you'll see the Services tab. Click on it, and you'll see that Advantage Steam does carpet and upholstery cleaning. They protect fabric and fiber. They clean and seal tile and grout. They polish natural stone. They clean rugs, especially those really nice ones from foreign countries. And they treat urine damage. And not just urine, but vomit and feces. No. Yuck. I assume if you need that service, you either have children or pets or you live in a frat house. But either way, they'll take care of you. Of course, Advantage Steam also applies MicroSeal. And if you don't know what that is by now, then you just suck. Joel is the local small business owner of AdvantageSteam.com. He's a lifelong maggot, and he's treated, cleaned, protected, polished, and micro-sealed the homes of countless members of the RAD team over the years, various RAD studios, and of course, Williams Manor. And I hate admitting this, but he is a genuinely really great, nice guy. In fact, if you tell him I said that, you'll get 0% off all services. So go to AdvantageSteam.com. Click on Make an Appointment, enter in your available dates and any comments, like maybe type, Rob said you're a really great, nice guy. Please give me 0% off. And they will get you all set up. Just go to AdvantageSteam.com. That's AdvantageSteam.com.
If you think nobody cares that you're alive, try missing a few payments and see what happens. But, har, never miss America's RAD Cast. Hilarious. This is America's RAD Cast.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rob,
Pizza. I'll give you a disease if you don't pizza.
Kyle,
The stuff in the box is going to work at all? Because there's
Yes.
a few things I really wanted.
Oh, the soundboard didn't take too far to fall. I hope that works. I know you want that
That's
to work.
gonna be safe.
America's RAD Cast.
Big day today. Might be New York's last day. As we speak, you can flip around. All the news channels are starting to carry the big New York Knicks Championship Day Parade, which is in downtown Manhattan, starting right now. Just what we need. New Yorkers at 10 a.m. starting the parade for their Knicks winning the championship for the first time in 53 years. It'll kick off, well, it was supposed to kick off 5 minutes ago, near Bowling Green. And then it'll go through Broadway, City Hall. They're going to get the keys to the city. Yay! And then they're going to have former Knicks. Walt Frazier's going to be there. Patrick Ewing will be there. They'll go speeches. Spike Lee might give a speech. I don't know. They'll ride in the cars. Today's a big day. And then afterwards, who knows what happens to Manhattan as they just devolve into what I assume is the biggest 4-day weekend in who knows how long in New York. Alicia Keys will be there as well without Jay-Z. So she's still going to do State of Mind there you go.
Cool. If Sacramento won, they would not get that attention.
No.
New York, man. It's got everybody.
Well,
and all the
might
money.
be nice for Sacramento to sniff a championship to have to worry about things like that.
I always
in
tell
any major
people,
sport.
it's like, just when they're like excited to get into the playoffs, I like it. Like just the fact that they might be able to get into it, at least I'm excited to watch. I'll watch all the games. But I mean, they're not even coming close to that right now.
No. So yeah, and you can't begin to compare. Of course, look, it's been 53 years since the Knicks won a championship, but New York is still New York. They're going to do it up, and they should, and they get to be as obnoxious as they want, and they will. But other cities, you want that type of treatment, go out and win, no matter where you are.
I know. I feel like that's what I'm saying. If Sacramento won, I don't think Alicia Keys is going to be like, I'm going to come out and do a private little concert for you.
No, probably
Well,
not.
does Alicia Keys have a #1 hit song that's about the city of Sacramento?
I do not believe so.
No,
Right,
no.
so
We
why
have
would-
Five
why would-
Finger Death Punch or Nickelback, I think.
Yeah.
Let me
Okay.
get out of Sacramento. It's not even
There you go.
positive.
There you
Yeah,
go.
it'd definitely be Papa Roach doing the
Yes.
the thing or something. Right?
Look, the thing is, at some point, in some type of miracle universe where Sacramento has a major sports team that's winning a championship, can Sacramento maybe just kick it up a notch? I mean, are we going to keep going back to the Papa Roach well until they're in their 80s? Can we just branch
Who else
out?
do we have? Ooh, Arden Park Roots.
You can adopt
Okay.
people, You can go out, you can find people, you can adopt them, you can just bring them in, you just make them part of your family. I don't know.
No.
Can we just start thinking? I mean, do we always have to be the city of Oleander? Look, maybe just
Oh my God, they had that one song.
Yeah,
Oh, good
Right.
I love that song.
yes,
Can't
it was an
recall what
excellent
it was
song.
called.
That song, yeah.
That
that's what
one
it was.
song.
Oh,
It was
I
that
had
one
it
song
too.
by
It
Oleander.
was
I
on
used
my
to love playing
playlist.
that. Yeah. I don't think it'll be an issue for a while for the city of Sacramento to worry about their big parade.
God
So we'll see if
willing.
anything exciting happens in Manhattan as they celebrate the Knicks winning the basketball championship. Today is June 18th of 2026. It's International Picnic Day. Great day to pack up the picnic basket and go out and have a picnic, I guess. Just celebrate.
Yay.
Had picnics.
It's nicer weather today. It's supposed to be like 83 degrees, so it's better.
I'm
than-
excited about the
Is it windy
That's
though?
fine.
It
'Cause
is
that would
windy.
ruin a picnic real quick.
Yeah, it will.
And so do bugs, dirt.
Oh.
mean,
Grass.
Yeah, mosquitoes. Oh, yeah, nothing worse than going to the beach for a nice picnic, bringing all the stuff down this big ass hill, and then you got sand fleas up
Ooh,
the
sand
ass,
fleas.
jumping everywhere, and you're like, "Ugh."
I hate that.
See, I think
gotta
I'm a bug elitist. I would, if given the choice, I would much rather have all of the bugs and creepy crawly creatures that come with the beach than in the middle of a park. Or something. Everything else is the same, but I'm going to choose the sand insects to invade my picnic. For some reason, standard park bugs bother me more in that scenario. I don't like the whole idea to begin with, really. Picnics are kind of stupid, but
Kind of.
they have this glorified. Oh, we're gonna put out the blanket and lay down and pour the wine.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's you got to find like a perfect park, right? Or like I mean, I think I've done a picnic at the Capitol once, but the Capitol's like under construction right now, so it's not really like a place you would really want to be. Yeah.
Well, and wouldn't you be constantly surrounded by protesters?
Yeah, that's probably true
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about they make the picnic benches? That's as far as picnic's gonna go.
Yeah.
Set at the
If I
bench
don't
at
have
the
a
park.
table, I don't want to be on the ground.
Man, now thinking about
Hey,
it, nice restaurant with a patio outside is probably the most ideal picnic.
Yeah.
Or I go one step further, Kyle. You take that table that you were talking about and you put it in your backyard. There you go. We're gonna have a
Oh,
backyard
yeah.
picnic.
What's a backyard?
It's the back part of your. Oh.
What's that?
Oh.
I don't have one of those.
Do you remember when you lived with your dad recently to help out with the family?
Yeah.
And there was that area. There was that area that was outside.
You mean the pool
the house.
area? Yeah, with the
Yeah,
pool?
yeah. That's a backyard.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Great
that was your
times.
guys's. Yeah. But yeah, sorry, bad example. You have a communal one of those now. You have a
do.
communal yard.
It's wrapped up by a chain link fence.
But you
How
have like
quaint.
you still have your grill out there, right? Or your smoker or whatever. Yeah.
I keep that in the garage. I bust
the
that
garage.
out, and there's a little side area, and I put it
Okay.
there. But all the neighbors can come and see it. It's not blocked off. It's not my own backyard. There's no fence. They can all come up
are
to
there
me
neon
inappropriately. and be like,
arrows?
"Oh, hey."
Do you have any like signs? Kyle's Grill, Kyle's Barbecue
No.
stuff.
Don't touch my
Like,
brisket.
Yeah, no, it's a weird experience. Usually you can just leave it and let it go, but I'm paranoid because people come walking by it and stuff in the complex, and I'm always worried about a little kid touching it and burning their hand, and then the parent coming over being like, "You left your barbecue out, and my kid's hurt now." So you have to watch it. You have to watch it like it's a child, but it's a barbecue.
So when you grill, you're grilling out front or in communal property where a kid can walk up to the hot grill when you're done?
Yes, that's correct.
Oh. Well, yeah, I guess you do have to put it away then. I mean, good thinking on your part. I was waiting for the punchline. I'm like, no, that's actually responsible. You do want to be worried about mom going, excuse me, my kid's hand melted off. Well, yeah.
He was on his bicycle trying to jump over your barbecue and it fell. He scraped his arm and burned his leg.
All
yeah.
your fault.
So you're barbecuing in the street?
Yeah, but it's a little sidewalk area. It's in a grass area. Yeah.
No.
It's like a little sidewalk where you walk to like my stairs.
I've seen-
and
yeah,
then
I've
off to the
seen- I get what
right,
you- yeah,
there's a little grass area, and that's where I put the barbecue in. The smoker goes right in front of the garage though, because you got to plug it in. My plug's by the garage.
Right. Again, I was going to go back to that when Kyle started this. Remember, he is removing these items from the garage before cooking with them.
Yes.
That's a little safety
Yeah,
tip
no
for y'all.
emails.
Do not
please.
cook in the
Right. So,
garage.
yeah, well, you got to clarify. Kyle's not garage cooking. He's
You know what I mean?
not.
They're just inhaling all that smoke. It's extra flavor.
Got it. It's not ideal. National Picnic Day
Picnic.
somehow got us onto that discussion. So have a picnic wherever. It's National Picnic Day. Today is also National Sushi Day.
Oh, I like this one.
Yeah,
I'd much rather have sushi.
and there's nothing like really attached to it other than yay sushi. But it does lead to the age-old question of what exactly is sushi.
Raw fish.
And the intellectual answer is it's a way that the food is prepared. It's not raw fish. But I right?
Well, someone says they're going to get tempura in a California roll. I go, that's not sushi.
Not sushi.
I mean, it is on a technical level. Sure, words matter, but in the mind of Kyle, I go, that's wussy stuff.
I also feel like they do that
you're
kind of stuff for
basic.
people like me,
Yeah.
who I do not want to eat raw fish. So I don't eat those rolls either. But I mean, I think that's why they do it. They're like, oh no, it's just cooked chicken or it's cooked blah blah blah. It's not raw fish.
How come you won't touch the raw fish?
I don't like it.
He doesn't like sushi.
What?
Yeah,
No,
like,
no,
again,
see,
like,
I
I'm
feel
not-
like
I'm
you
not
haven't
not
had
eating it.
good quality.
Maybe. I mean, I've been to Crew. I've been to multiple
Oh, you've
places
been to
that are really
Crew?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite
I'm
places.
just maybe it's just a texture thing. I'm not sure, but I'm not really.
Well, you
enjoying
have
it.
tried it. You've tried sushi,
multiple
raw
times.
fish.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also
see,
I try it like on a regular basis to see if my palate's just changed a little bit because I have done that before. Like, I love onions now. I didn't used to love them. I love onions now over the last like 10 years. So
Like
yeah.
all onions, cooked onions, raw onions.
Yeah, almost.
Now you love them.
Yeah.
We'll be getting the bento box. We'll have the sushi. We'll eat all the sushi.
Yeah, that's what I do. I get like a chicken teriyaki bento box.
So,
Right.
do
Now you see, this brings us back to the question though: is that when I always get concerned when my train of thought mirrors Kyle's, and I knew this did, because I know it's indefensible, because sushi is not raw fish. But I'm with Kyle. You got a bento box with tempura, whatever the blank in it, and that's not sushi.
No, that's a happy meal at sushi.
Yeah, gyoza.
Right. And there's no reason for any of this other than there's a version that Jeff's leaving out because it's like Jeff doesn't care. It's like I don't like raw fish. But there's this version of I eat sushi for people who want to seem cool because they like sushi, but they don't actually eat raw fish. Oh, yeah. And those are the hanger-oners that want to be part of the sushi crowd.
That happens
a
lot.
I also find really good food at sushi places. Crew has a Wagyu burger that I'd rather get than a sushi roll. So I mean it's not like there's nothing for me to eat. There's a lot of chicken and steak teriyaki stuff and. Yeah.
But you're not going for sushi. If you're leaving the office, you're not. If you say, "Hey, I'm going to get sushi," Kyle's gonna be pissed when you come back and say, "I got a Wagyu burger," and he's gonna be right.
Oh man, see, I love sushi. So Jeff, when everybody agrees, say you're in a group setting, they're like, "Hey, let's all go to sushi." Do you go, can we do something else? No. Okay.
No, I don't care. Like I said, I can find anything anywhere.
That's what he said.
I've done it every place for my whole life. It's never been hard. Every place has a burger. Every place has a salad.
He doesn't do that, Kyle. But he does this thing where he takes both of his hands and he puts them in his front jean pockets and he puts his head down and he just kicks his right foot out and goes, "Fine." And then he goes to sushi.
That was great.
Maybe if I'm debating between a place I really like and a sushi place, that's what I'll do. Yeah. It's like, I guess whatever you guys want to do.
Begrudgingly, yeah.
Red Robin was a better idea.
Also,
Applebee's.
I have no problem being the guy that leaves a little early and goes and gets a burger somewhere either.
Oh, there you go.
I'm not trying to hang out with people.
You actually hit on the one where Jeff won't do the fine thing. It's when it's Applebee's. It's like, no, I'm not going. I'm going to sushi. Applebee's.
That draws the line.
Today is also National Fishing Day. Ironic, because it's
fishing
National
and
Sushi Day.
This is a great goddamn day.
They go hand in hand.
The U.S. Open Golf Championship opens today. It's National Wear Blue Day. Any guesses on what that is?
Is it today day of the Crips?
Blueberry.
Okay,
Day.
interesting. Kyle went historically with the gang member, and Dee went to the fruit. And the first thought I had, is it autism thing? Because like the blue pumpkins.
Yeah.
At Halloween, it's none of these. That we're wrong on all of these. The history of Wear Blue Day. It's National Wear Blue Day. That's to celebrate every year on the third Friday of June, educating people regarding the numerous health issues that men suffer. You women, you get all the attention. You breast cancer awareness month and the pink and
blue balls. What are you suffering from?
We get nagged. We get naggeritis.
That's blue. That seems sad.
The motive of the organization is to change the male perception regarding health checkups and screenings, Kyle, by launching.
Mine.
He waited until you left the room.
I was
the
gonna
other
follow
day.
up. I was gonna follow up.
He left till you left the room the other day, and he's like, "I canceled it, and I'm not going back."
I had a feeling.
I don't care what you guys say.
I don't.
No,
Why
it
did
was
he
like
turn into a version of Mr. Hanky?
Yes. That's how I took
What's
it.
funny is History Hanky talks to Kyle in South Park.
Yeah. You don't need those warts removed.
They're not warts. It's like 2 or 3 big moles that just need to get looked at, but they don't even need to get looked at.
You don't know that guy.
You already rescheduled.
Why do I have to go in for a nothing burger? If I start getting symptoms of cancer, then I will go in.
What
That's
symptoms
too
of
late.
cancer?
That's too late.
You like
I think
that?
that's death.
I don't know. I don't feel sick. I don't feel off. Like there's nothing irritating about them. They've been there my whole life.
All right.
That every cancer patient ever the day before he was diagnosed. I don't feel anything. I feel fine. I don't feel off.
None of them are crack. I was told when I was younger that if they itch, crack, and bleed, then I have to come in.
That's AIDS. I'm not joking. I'm pretty sure that's what
Some
they said
other
about AIDS.
disease.
Yeah,
Yeah, that conversation never came up with me.
cracks
I don't
or
think they were
bleeds?
worried about it.
Yeah, that's a safe place to go in. Itching,
If
cracking,
you're
bleeding.
scratching your skin and it bleeds,
Ugh, I'm
it's-
getting
you mean,
cringy
like,
again.
it's like pores. Like that's
Yeah,
not cancer.
That wasn't like scratching. They said like they will crack like basically the mole will almost die. It'll go into a dead skin thing where it starts getting old and crusty and cracks and bleeds. That's when I was told that I have to go get it looked at.
Okay.
Well,
And none of
while
them are
we're
doing that.
we're dispensing crack fire health education
Men's
here.
Health Awareness Month.
Yeah.
Yes,
We're
for
blue
men's health
tomorrow,
awareness.
Kyle.
I don't even want to be
Yeah,
aware of it. I just want to live my life. I just don't even want to go to the doctor. I pay enough to go there, and I don't even like going there.
That's the thing. I think that he's based off of his responses. He just doesn't want to wait like in the waiting room.
I don't want to sit there. I don't want him. I don't want the doctor to take a marker and go on my body and look at the moles, and then me spend my money and have it turn out to be nothing.
Yeah, okay.
Well, would you rather it turn out to be something? That
No,
you catch
I don't want
early
that
and-
either, because then there's follow-up visits, and then there's possibly chemo treatment, and then I lose my
while
hair.
waiting.
And then you guys have a GoFundMe page
You should
for
just
me.
remove it first. They'll try to do anything less invasive than chemo first. But just saying.
By the way, just note for future, Jeff, note 86, the GoFundMe page. Silliness. Yeah, you're part of the national. You're that part of the National Wear Blue Day thing. Is to
Yeah.
remove all that stigma, Kyle, and tell you it's okay. You're not gonna have to wait. You should get these growths looked at. Make sure that they're not, because this is the second time I believe you've canceled. So you're one of the targets.
Yeah. Yep.
Of Wear Blue Day, but also
This
Jeff
marketing
was
is for you.
Yes. Please welcome it. Its hand is outstretched to you.
I'm gonna
Kyle.
pretend it's National Sushi Day. Wear Blue Day. That doesn't exist.
It is, so you can choose which day it is. Jeff was dispensing the advice about what was it? Scratching, cracking, and bleeding. That's bad under any circumstance. I don't know that it necessarily means only AIDS, but we should probably
Look into that, yes.
have that looked into. Yeah, just in general, and maybe not leap to an exact diagnosis of what it is.
I was trying to think about where he would hear that, because cracking
Yes,
moles
that's right.
should be concerning to anyone, bleeding moles, stuff like that. So
Right.
I mean, I think it's past the point of
Yeah, I had a hot pediatrician, Wendy. That was her name.
we did not mention that.
But she's the one who told me. She was one.
About
You're
your
like, I don't know
moles?
where Kyle got this information. I'm like, my pediatrician.
Oh, gotcha.
Wendy Cerner, I think's her name. Yeah.
Doctor
There was
Wendy?
relevance.
Dr.
You stopped
Wendy
going to
Cerner.
her when you were 18,
I know.
right?
Yeah. 20.
You waited? Okay.
I was 20.
Oh, you pushed
20?
it out.
20?
He pushed that pediatrician out.
I
to
did.
the-
I got to see her till I was 20. That's when the benefits stopped at that time.
Yeah, but you can get a regular doctor when you're like 15, 16. That's I think when I
Hey,
had it.
she was a great doctor. She's very pretty, and when I had to cough, it was a good time.
You got your lollipop and your sticker, and you were happy. Got it.
Yeah, and more.
Or- yeah. And did she give you a balloon on the way out? That she
No, I didn't get any
Oh, the
balloons.
balloon.
Did you say hi to the other 8-year-olds that were in the waiting room?
He's in the corner.
Like, I'll be okay, guys. I just got one mole to look at.
I got a watermelon lollipop.
As part of Wear Blue Day, men are most likely to die of heart disease, according to the Centers for Disease Control. That's because of you women giving
Probably.
us pains. Yes. 80% of all spinal cord injuries occur in young men. Right? We're stupid. We think we can safely jump over that coffee table at our place of business day after day after day, until that one time we trip and then our knee bone pops out and hits D in the face. And so now we have half of the RAD Cast in the hospital because Kyle thinks he can just jump over coffee tables.
No, Kyle will be in the back alley because he'll refuse to go see a doctor.
With
Can
a
we
spinal
reschedule
cord
this
injury.
appointment?
As he
think I'm
crawls
okay.
along He has no spinal cord fluid. He's crawling along like RoboCop after he's been shot 184 times. Kyle says, I just need to get home. I'll put a steak on it.
Yeah, just ice it. It'll be good. I'll stretch it out.
Loss of hearing is 5 times more likely in men.
What?
Common.
We're begging for it. Every time you start one of your stories, it's like just gouging your eardrum.
Yeah.
You know what's scary is I don't hear sometimes when the girlfriend does talk. Sometimes I feel really bad because she'll say things, it doesn't register, and I have to ask her to repeat it once in a while.
They call it selective hearing.
Okay, because sometimes
you're just a man.
I know there's words, but I didn't hear any of it.
Okay, that was my question. That was, and you answered that. Okay, so you do know she's talking, but it's kind of like, correct me if I'm wrong, it's like reading a book and getting to the end of the page and going, I have no idea what that page said.
Exactly. I know there were big words in there, but putting them all together in my head, nope, that didn't happen.
And then you'll find yourself in that position of knowing either there's a follow-up question or comment you need to insert, or you recognize it was a big enough comment, you're going to need it later, and so you'll just fall on the sword and say, what's your go-to?
I say, oh, that's awesome.
Oh, I thought you asked her to repeat it now and then.
Sometimes I do, yeah, because if I get followed up with a question, if there's like, what do you think? I go, oh, okay, I have to ask. Like, you have to repeat that. Sorry, I was somewhere else in my head.
What were you doing when you have to ask? Are you just watching TV? That's like
no. Usually I'm daydreaming with another thought of some sort.
Oh yeah, that's
usually
not,
like I'm
that's
stuck in my head. Like well, it's funny because that's how it goes sometimes. You're in a conversation with somebody, they say something, you go, oh, that brings up a memory, and then you just start going off on that memory, and then they're still talking, and you're like, oh yeah, I forgot I was interacting with a human. God damn it, Kyle.
And we were talking a few weeks ago about things that everybody does that is seemingly weird but is normal or something like that, and we talked about the extended version of talking to yourself where you create scenarios in your head that'll never happen. Like you're trying to rescue Denzel Washington from a hostage situation, and you'll waste 20 minutes of your life, right, acting out how it's going to happen. When you start going down that road when she's talking, because she triggers something, and it's not about anything she's talking about, but pretty soon you're off with Steven Spielberg and Harrison Ford, and you're in this imaginary land, and then you realize there's that awkward silence going on over here in the right ear, like, uh-oh, this is where I'm supposed to insert something. I'm going to start with, and go from there. And see.
Start there.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, gosh.
I do a lot of really oh, I'm sorry. Like, can you repeat that? I do a lot of that. Probably here, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I do know people are talking. I'm listening to it. I'm just not thinking about what they're saying.
Computer stuff.
Yeah.
That's right. We know exactly what Jeff's wife feels like because he does it to us all the time. And
Can you repeat that?
Or worse, he won't even do the, oh, I'm sorry. Can you repeat that? He'll just come in and he'll make a comment we've already made because he wasn't even listening.
That doesn't sound like me at all.
It sounded like yesterday is what that sounded like.
So imagine being his wife, coming home and telling Jeff all about how Carol is such a bitch at work. And
Carol.
And she keeps saying Carol's name, and she's such a bitch, and here's why. And she gets into the story, and Jeff says, and Carol is who now? It's like he doesn't even listen.
See, that's not me. No, see, I will not act like I'm listening. I'll listen the whole time, and then after she's done with everything, and I'm getting up to get myself like a drink, I'll say, we should kill that bitch.
Okay, well, at least you don't say, oh, yeah,
I say sarcastic stuff like that. That's usually, you know, and then usually the story stops at that point.
Well, at least you don't say, oh, Carol, the hot one, right?
I like that. So you have a go-to playful way of acknowledging that you know she said something. You don't really know what she said.
That's the worst, right? Oh my God, right?
Yeah, exactly. What's the deal with that?
Whatever you want to do, that's what I'll do.
I'll support you.
Yeah. Those are better go-to, Kyle. You should learn those go-tos.
Yeah.
Yes.
They received a lot better.
Until she's like, we have to go bury the body somewhere. And I'm like, I'll support whatever you need. She's like, good, come lift this. Oh.
That's another one you can just throw it in a very generic state when she gets done yapping. You can just generically throw, well, you know, if you need anyone to bury a body, you know I'm here. Because almost anything she was just bitching about, that will apply. And it makes her think, wow, he would actually help me with a murder, and that's cool.
It is. I would help her with a murder. That's fine. So I just wonder if she does this back to me. I don't think she'd ever admit it, but I'm very curious if I'm ever yapping about something and she's just like off in La La Land in her head too, or if that even happens to women.
Most likely.
Okay, thank you.
Oh,
different universe.
Yeah, I mean the stereotypical example would be sports or
No.
the one time that you try to open up and be vulnerable. Those are the times where the woman just completely ignores you, and that's why you never do it ever again because you're expecting that moment. Yeah, I've heard. Oh, me. I'm just saying. Yeah,
a teddy bear makes a lot of sense.
Where were we? Blue Day still?
Blue
Fishing
Day.
Day?
Yeah,
Whatever.
it's very Blue Day for all of us right now.
It is also National Panic Day. I'm not sure we should be highlighting panic, but we do today, with a day dedicated to helping people with panic disorders. Encourage people fighting a battle inside their minds. Isn't that all of us?
Yeah.
Aren't we all fighting a battle in our minds?
When does it become a disorder?
Yeah.
Where's that line drawn?
Panic at the Disco. It's the only panic
You know
I
what they're going
want.
to say? They're going to say the same thing that they say about everything. When it interferes with your day-to-day life and your ability to spend time with the things and the people that are important to you, it has now become a disorder. I have that memorized from college. Wow. So, any other questions, Kyle?
Nope, that was great.
Panic.
This is a day to encourage people fighting a battle inside their minds to take it easy, ease their troubling thoughts, and make them comfortable, because it's that easy. If you suffer from panic disorders, all you need is somebody to say, take it easy. Everything will be fine. And the person panicking goes, oh, okay.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
That take it easy phrase turns into take this pill.
Yeah. I mean, it the last thing that most of them want to be told. There's always going to be reasons to make us feel inferior, but on today, the National Panic Day celebration, we should promise ourselves that we will not purposely make anyone or ourselves feel low.
Oh, okay.
Feel what? Low?
Low.
Oh, I think you
Low,
said low.
low,
I was
low.
like, what?
What if
Don't
they're
feel low.
I'll try.
What if they make rude comments to you and they're a regular at your bar and you just speak freely to them? Is that okay?
I think so.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Try
Just
your
as
best
long
not
as you
to.
don't, as long as you don't panic, it's okay.
Oh,
'Cause
perfect.
It's National Panic Day.
Okay.
So as long as you're being calm.
But
it's
if I
fine.
make them panic, is that okay?
Well, you're not really. Remember, at the end, you're
not in the
supposed
heart
to
of the
not
day.
purposely make anyone or yourself.
Yeah, can we redact that clause?
It's not Revenge Day.
Right. Do that tomorrow.
America's RADcast, only on the radnetwork.com.
He wants to get him.
Longtime advertiser Sue Berry, that's Berry with an A, is more important now than ever. Sue and her team have been serving Northern Nevada and the outlying areas for 30 years, and her experience in both commercial and residential lending is vital, as every day we're bombarded with news of interest rates, the market, the economy, and a bunch of other stuff that Sue can actually make sense of while everyone else's eyes glaze over. Now remember, it's Sue Berry with an A, B-A-R-R-Y, SueBerry.com. Most people think berry is spelled like a fruit or Halle Berry, but no, it's Sue Berry with an A, like soul singer Barry White's first name.
I've heard people say
Stop that. Sue is a broker versus a retail lender, which means she can shop over 150 different lenders to get you the very best rate possible. And on average, someone who uses a broker like Sue saves over $10,000 per loan, which includes refinancing. And if you have a rate at 6.5% or higher, call Sue for a free quote now on a refinance. Sue Berry and her incredible team from Barrett Financial can be found at SueBerry.com. That's Berry with an A. I've been working with Sue and recommending her to you for years. All you need to do is call her now so she can get you pre-approved. Just call your residential and commercial lending expert, Sue Berry, at 775-843-9983. Oh, Rob, stop. You're going too fast. What was the number again? 775-843-9983. Or just head to SueBerry.com. The number's right there. Berry is B-A-R-R-Y. Sue Berry with an A.com. That's Sue Berry, B-A-R-R-Y.com. SueBerry.com.
Disclaimer, Sue Berry, NMLS number 366040, Barrett Financial Group, LLC, NMLS number 181106, Nevada 5091, Equal Housing Opportunity.
If you've never heard of microseal, let me tell you what it isn't. It is not a really small marine mammal. Get it? A micro seal. Oh, fine. Just ask AI. AI describes microseal this way with a bunch of AI words. Microseal is a premium, eco-friendly, and biodegradable fabric protection spray that penetrates deep into fibers to provide permanent stain, soil, and sun fade resistance for rugs, furniture, and delicate fabrics. It uses nanotechno blah 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 and blue 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 blue. What AI is trying to say is that microseal is non-toxic, non-allergenic, safe for pets and children, and although AI doesn't say this, it should, you need to contact a longtime maggot Joel from AdvantageSteam.com right now to get him to apply microseal for you. You can even make appointments online at AdvantageSteam.com. We've had microseal for years at Williams Manor, and it treats a lot more than carpets. Microseal protects virtually all fibrous materials, including wool, cotton, silk, suede, leather, and synthetic fabrics. It protects upholstery, carpets, rugs, draperies, and clothing, including wedding dresses. And ladies, you're going to need what? 3 or 4 of those in your lifetime. And it protects against stains, moisture, and UV degradation without changing the texture. Also, if you're an interior designer, Joel has a special program just for you, and all you have to do is say the password, which is what? But there's no password, I guess. Never mind. Whoever you are, contact Joel at AdvantageSteam.com. And if you're an interior designer, tell them, I guess. I don't know. That's AdvantageSteam.com, where you'll learn more about microseal and everything else that Joel offers. At AdvantageSteam.com, that's AdvantageSteam.com, AdvantageSteam.com.
This is the RAD Network, home to America's RAD Cast. Why is it still called RAD? Because everything from the 90s has come back. Email the show, radcast@theradnetwork.com.
Top of the hour, about 30 minutes away. Greg from Maptrition at maptrition.com is going to join us. You can go to theradnetwork.com, go down to the Radvertisers page, and head over to maptrition.com there as well. And then right at the end of today's live show, 10 a.m. at theradnetwork.com, it's Health Hacks? Is that what we're going with?
Yep.
Health Hacks. Got to talk to him. Health Hacks with Greg from Maptrition as well. We'll be live at 10. You can email us for any or either radcast@theradnetwork.com. I tried to find I want to make sure I worked in a topic that would make Jeff feel really uncomfortable about what we're going to talk about. And this I didn't have to go digging. This was a YouGov poll that just came out and said, Jeff will get so nervous about what we're going to say and how we're going to say it. And the cool thing is that it's something that's of interest to everybody. Oh. And so that really bothers Jeff, is because I get to say, well, we had to talk about it, Jeff. I mean, it's something that's on everybody's mind. Well, I just don't know why Kyle had to be so overtly, dirty about it. I mean, he said the word wee-wee, and I just...
I'll wait to I'll wait
Okay.
for my opinion until I hear the topic. And then,
I'm excited.
and then we'll see. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see if the screen
Do I
goes
need
off.
to be a little extra dirty, Rob? Do I need to roll in the mud a little bit?
At this point, I trust your instincts, man.
All
Let's
right.
see. A new YouGov poll finds what Americans think about sex and marriage. Oh no! We're not going to talk about sex and marriage, are we?
At the same time?
I know. Well, that's true. They don't always go together for some people. Yeah, sitcoms. Christ. Okay. Let's see. It is a question. First question. These are more the ones Jeff will like. These are the sociological questions, the thinking questions, so that he can go out and he can tell his conservative friends or whatever, not conservative politically, but they're all buttoned up like Jeff. He can go out. And he can pretend that they're advertisers. They're not. And they can go, Jeff, why do you let them talk like that? And he can say, well, actually, we had a very intellectual discussion.
I don't say we had a very intellectual conversation.
About what drives men and women sexually before Rob and Kyle, because they're just disgusting. They just started talking about Pete. And then Dee, she just can't control herself because she's a woman. And then she'll follow him. And it's just... This part, Jeff will join in on. Is it normal for men and women to spend their 20s dating casually and then getting married and having children? I mean, isn't that the American dream? Overwhelmingly, Americans, liberal, conservative, all ages, say yes, it's normal for men and women to spend their 20s dating casually, towards the end of your 20s, get married, have children. That's normal. Doesn't mean it's right.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's the path to happiness. But a lot of people go, if I was going to say what's normal, that's what's normal. Sure. Right?
Yeah. Sounds spot on.
I
mean, so we finally have a couple things we can agree on, America. There's an 80-20 thing, is that most Americans But then they don't when it's their kid, they say, well, I don't want her to make the same mistakes I did. And it leads us down the whole road of, well, didn't this make you who you are? Well, yeah, but I don't want her to turn out the way I am because of the way I did it. Yeah, you've experienced this, Kyle. YouGov asked Americans whether they think a range of ages generally are good ages for men and women to marry for the first time. Is there that magical age? The answer, of course, is no, because people are all different. But, and I love this, they actually came up with an exact number. 85% of Americans say that for a woman, the best age to get married is 28. There it is.
30. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel like the numbers gotten pushed back a little bit since, like, my parents got married, which I think was like maybe like 24, 25 maybe. But yeah, 28, 29, 30. Yeah. I think that's a lot more appropriate.
That's when I started taking my life a little more serious. So in the early 20s, I was just kind of willy-nilly, just trying to party and have fun. And then 28, 29 came around. I was like, oh, okay, you're creeping into your 30s. You have to mature. Let's actually take life a little more serious.
And that's fine. And there's a guise of like personal journey. This idea, though, that we then say that the idea that we say this is the age that a person should get married for success, it doesn't make any sense. It's going to be based entirely on life experience, maturity, choices you make. There's plenty of 28-year-old women that are going to get married and it's not going to work. So it's so arbitrary when we throw these numbers out like that. Half of Americans say that 21 is too young for a woman to get married for the first time. You don't need to email us with all your stories of getting married at 16 and you're still together. This is just what Americans think. Okay? No, it happens. If you jump over to men, more than that, 55% say 21 is too young for a man to get married. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
hey, 41 might be too young for a man to get married. And this creates the whole thing of, so 21 is too young for a man to get married, but it's not too young for him to drink legally. It's not too young for him to own a gun legally. It's 3 years past when he can fight for his country legally. It's 3 years past when he can vote for his country legally, but it's too young for him to get married.
But doesn't their cortex or prefrontal, something like that, doesn't that not develop till they're like 30?
25.
Okay, there we go.
Right. So
30.
So why should they be driving, men or women? Why should they be fighting for the country? I mean, this is the thing that drives me nuts about these random ages. Yeah. If it's going to be based on your cerebral cortex, your frontal cortex, and when it develops and such, then they shouldn't be doing anything until they're 25, which is ludicrous.
Shouldn't be doing nothing.
Because they're
going to be doing something. They're going to be bored out of their mind, and there's something that's in hands of length reach right there.
They're wee-wee?
Yeah.
Like, what?
I just wanted to make sure I had the phrase wee-wee used because I made a bet on Palshi that it would happen during this break more than once.
Wee-wee.
So I had to work it in there and then to see how Jeff might react to
we can bet on our own show.
Hey, that's the beauty of these prediction markets. They're all a scam, so you can do whatever you want. It's kind of like Bitcoin, only worse. Americans are twice as likely to say that people don't need to wait until marriage to have. Do we still have this discussion? Should I wait until I get married? They mean overall or with that person?
I feel like it's more in just like religious communities nowadays.
Yeah.
Because like I mean, beyond that, I feel like it's a ridiculous type of idea that you wouldn't have sex with someone before you married them. But I mean, you still see it in certain religious sectors, I guess.
Yeah.
And I usually hate to do that pigeonhole thing of, oh, well, that's religious nuts. But I'm with you. I don't know who else is doing it. I've always liked Kyle's phrase of, hello, you kick the tires before you buy the car. Yeah. And what was that Dr. Rob letter we had? They've already been married. They've been on their honeymoon. Oh, and she's into mommy talk or call me mommy.
Yeah, and then he was all grossed out by it.
They somehow went through the whole dating, engaged, got married, wedding night phase, and now she's rolling out the call me mommy thing. And they even had the sex. The idea of, well, should I have sex before I get married thing?
God, that guy had no spine, too.
You gotta see if you're compatible on all levels.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Right. That's created, by the way, that balance that we've talked about. It's not the kitten fishing is the really extreme version. But this version now in dating of here's all the things that are wrong with me, quote, quote. Here's the things society would say are wrong with me. And a lot of them are things that certain people would go, there's nothing wrong with that. But you get it out there to see if you're compatible. And I don't know how extreme some people are willing to go. You sit down and you go, look, all right, here's what society would say I'm a screw up on. I got a DUI and I've slept with hundreds of women, so many I can't remember their names. Now, there are certain women that are going to go, DUI, who cares? That's hot. You've had sex with that many women. Others are going to be like, oh my God, you're a disaster. I can't be with you. Mm-hmm. Better to know immediately, right?
Yep. Oh, right off the bat. Yeah. It's ludicrous to say that these things should have to wait for marriage, because that's something that's going to break a marriage real quick if it's not worked out.
And I agree entirely. The only question that I have with this new trend is, how quickly do you air it all out? Because there's a logic to bringing it up early for the reasons we're discussing.
3 months
There's
in.
also a safety level, though, of how far do you want to share early on, because you're going to scare them off or they're going to react the wrong way to you. There's always that balance.
But they're scared off. They're going to be scared off in the long run anyways, so why does it matter? Get it out there.
You got to catch those ones early, though, man. I've caught the scared off ones within a few weeks, so.
Let them know what's up.
Yeah, but it can depend on what you're letting them know. Is it still current? Is it something you did in your past? Because I think that might be an example of, if they're going to overreact today, they'll still overreact in 2 years. Not necessarily. They let's say it's your second or third date, and this is something, it happened, it's bad, it looks bad, but it's over. Like you know, if why they haven't in this day and age, I don't know, but if they Googled your name, it would come up, sort of thing. Okay. But it all happened in the past. Well, if I tell you on the second or third date, you might be horrified by it. If I tell you after 2 years of seeing who I am and how I treat people or whatever, you might be like, oh, well, big deal. That was before I met you. Yeah. So those are, where you make the balance thing.
I can see that.
And that takes an experienced person, too, being with an experienced other person, because somebody's been through the rough times is going to be more caring and be like, dude, I get it. As opposed to somebody who's not as advanced in life, they'd probably overreact to those situations a little more.
Well, and then if you want to go even a step further, on a different one are the ones who will have the hardcore, these are my deal breakers. This thing's been around for decades. Yeah. So if, like to your point of Kyle, maybe the reaction would be, dude, been there, no big deal. Well, what about the woman who says, if he says he has any type of financial troubles, I'm not going to, that's it, I walk away. I'm not going to be the mother to him. Well, what happened to the dude been there thing?
Yeah.
Because she's got her hardcore in this made-up example list of, I won't marry you if this, or I won't be with you long term.
She's got some scarring issues with finances, or she's, like I said, inexperienced in that arena. She just doesn't know, hasn't been there, done that yet.
Maybe she really knows what she wants. That would be the other argument. Yeah. She just knows what she wants.
Women knowing what they want? No. What? No, what the hell? That doesn't exist in this world.
I didn't say they would stick to it.
That's a good point.
They want in the moment.
I might change my mind.
So, the National Survey of Sexual Health and Behavior was also released as a result of the survey determining American values on sex and marriage. So we start with the core favorites. These are Americans answering questions, so you're relying on their own personal self-reporting and honesty. And you start with the baseline of sex, the core favorites. This is sex, and this is what we all start with, and that would be the old traditional Mr. Wee Wee into the gopher hole thing. Does that work, Jeff? So the old
yeah, that's perfect, Rob.
That's the baseline. Now we're not talking positions. It's like that, just traditional, good old baby making.
P and the V. You gotcha.
Right. Yes. There you go. All right. And 3/4 men and women are into the warm up, the taxiing. You pull away from the gate slowly, and then you're taxiing towards the runway. Right. That stuff. Right. Okay, yes, just the tip of the airplane, and then it backs away, and then just the tip, and then backs, and then just the tip.
Oh, yeah, I don't usually do that. Usually I take that and I smack it on the runway pretty hard.
I'm sweating right
now. Now, have you ever had the hand of God reach down and pick it up and put it in a different position, where like you're banging the front of it against a wall almost? And she said, no, just to the left a little bit. Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I need a better description.
He's trying to find his own analogy.
Sure, I've been there.
Yeah.
So you got to make sure people. I knew what you meant.
You know how they have the lights?
Worst. I'm sorry. That's my fault. I didn't hit silent. That's my fault.
So that's the one day of the week where Kyle's cell phone.
Damn it. At least I didn't break anything.
Yes, we've reached that level now.
Celebrate
At
wins.
least
No
I didn't
panic.
do this.
No
Very good.
panic for Kyle.
Okay, so yeah, that ruins
Kyle,
sex right there when that thing goes off loud. Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
God.
it's do not panic day, Kyle. So
I
don't
didn't panic.
Don't worry about
I
it.
just reacted jumpily.
We're not going to come down on you.
That
and make you
reaction,
panic.
I'm going to slow down that reaction that Kyle had.
I was so annoyed. That was so loud. Okay, so
Well, Kyle was actually, for once, he was focused because we're talking about sex.
Yeah, right.
was
And he was
in.
like,
Zoned in.
So your airplane's taxiing down the runway, and in your case, Kyle, you've smacked it against the runway a few times. And that dude, the dude that has the things with the lights, the batons, and he waves you in. Well, that's her, and she's waving you into a different direction to make sure that you're touching certain spots of her gate, so that you can actually entry into the gangplank later.
yes, that's
Because-
usually when the guy with the lights, he's ready for you to park. He needs you to go into the right position. In this case, it's a she. She's holding the
Yeah.
lights. Let's be clear there.
Right. Well, she's positioning you, but also giving you ways to make it easier for you to traverse the tip of your plane into
Correct.
its holding area.
Yes. And then
Right.
so
And-
sometimes you have to chokehold the passengers getting off the plane. You have to wait until it's not quite lined up with that gate. You gotta have them out somewhere else. Yeah.
Yes, and sometimes the choking provides lubrication so that the plane can make the smoother entry when you get to that. But this is all part of part 2, which is actually part 1, the pre part. Okay, that's the thing, and then this is the and then the more pressure, less pressure, that whole thing. is going on
Gotcha.
here.
Okay. That's where we're at. We're checking temperatures. Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. And then, so those are the 2 of the 3 baselines. The actual, and then and then the third thing. This is the woman thing. This is the thinking thing. Romantic touch, intimate acts like kissing, deep cuddling, receiving massages rank in the top tier for women of things that are part of the baseline. This is the whole turn me on outside of the bedroom, and I'll be turned on inside of the bedroom
That's how
thing.
foot massage starts into something different. Okay.
I'll never turn down
Yeah.
a massage ever. Let's go.
Right. And some of them will lead directly. Others you'll do somewhere else, but it'll make her feel all warm and cuddly inside, and she'll remember it later when it is time. That's the theory, anyways.
So what about the opposite, where you come up and you smack that ass and you grab it, and you pull her in, and you grab the hair a little bit, bend the neck back, and then bite her? What about that?
Okay, first question: do you know this person?
Of course.
also, where was that the question? Also,
Well, he was saying the romantic
seriously,
side
like,
turns
I
him
don't know
on.
where that question
He
was.
said
I mean,
the romantic side turns him on, massage, cuddling, and all that. And I was like, well, there's another thing I know that works. It wasn't mentioned.
Like usual, there is some wisdom in Kyle's words. You have to dig deep for them. Sometimes you have to get out the heavy mining equipment. But not every woman wants to be told that what they need outside of the bedroom is romance. Some of them want a form of dominance, or want a form of not in a literal sense, although maybe it'll get to that point, but the non-literal version of pulling their hair and saying, this is what we're doing, this is where we're going. So it is part of knowing your woman. It's not always just, here's some rose petals.
Yeah.
messy.
Usually
Kyle
that
kinda
part doesn't
stumbled.
work. Usually, yeah.
I want no food, no rose petals. No.
See?
Too messy.
So
Usually I get the signal from the girl first. Usually she gives me like a signal. Usually she'll bend over in front or lift up a skirt or something, and then it's time to do what you need to do.
again,
Yeah, I
where
don't-
was
I
the
don't know.
question here?
right, yeah.
Where,
You're
this
right,
was
Kyle.
like based off of a survey somewhere, right?
I know, but
Originally.
You gov.
Yes,
Yeah.
originally.
Don't
but
worry, I'll
as you-
find a junior high to sponsor this segment. It's about junior high. This is what I used to talk about like in junior high.
This show is often comprised, Jeff, of things that start in one direction and end up way in the other place. So I'm trying to bring it back, yes, to the love, marriage,
time
and
for
sex
Greg.
survey. And we had the three foundations that we were talking about: the traditional P&V, the lead up to the P&V, and then what was supposed to be the romantic touch thing that devolved into just smacking her ass and pulling her by the hair, or whatever it might be. So that's where we were for the setup. Then most popular sexual positions. These are just most popular, so most used. Maybe not favorites. Sometimes your favorites are the ones you roll out a few times a year because they require more gymnastic skills. But these are the more popular ones: missionary, doggy, woman on top facing you. Big surprise. Like, doesn't everybody know
Good
those
old
would be the three that
classics.
would be mentioned?
Yeah, good old
And
classics.
then, yeah.
Anything else, you're gonna need to stretch beforehand and prep. Unless you guys are acrobats, then good for you.
Stretch and prep.
Yeah, what's that Zombieland movie? You gotta limber up. Rule number 1, limber up. Can't be doing too many crazy positions and not be limbered up. That's how you go to the chiropractor.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Or get a hernia.
Pull
Been there.
something in your back.
Is that what happened, Jeff?
Pull something.
Nah,
You guys bust out the Kama Sutra, and all of a sudden now he's got a hernia.
no, I was coughing too much. I was smoking too much.
Sorry.
Well, at least both of our hernias were for self-abuse reasons.
Yeah.
Mine just happened to be wild sex in my 20s. Yours is smoking and coughing.
Yeah.
That's a result.
That's how it
Although
happens.
I actually had mine operated on. I didn't milk it for month after month after month after
Snap.
month, like some people are doing. By the way, same survey, Americans thinking about sex and marriage. Far more Americans say, we already said that you don't need to wait to have sex to have marriage, but we talked about, is it a religious thing? Is that who's having these discussions? Whether or not they're equating the two, there is no difference in political backgrounds as to whether or not you say you should wait until marriage to have sex. So both Democrats and Republicans say out loud, no, you don't need to wait. Just go out and have sex. And so we're still trying to find the religious groups or the people that are willing to publicly say, yeah, you shouldn't. Because it's like 25% of Americans are still saying you should wait to be married to have sex.
Yeah.
So,
You shouldn't, but
No.
I'm saying, but yeah, if you're raised really religious, Mormon, Jehovah's Witness, a lot of those, yeah. You gotta,
I think I also feel that people get married early in those religious
Yes,
sectors
they do.
because they want to have sex.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
So it's like they don't really know. They met this person for maybe 3 months, and they're like, "Yep, it all works
And
out. Our
that's-
parents like each other. Let's do
That's
this."
what
Right?
they do. And then all of a sudden they have 3 to 4 kids already, and you're like, what are you doing?
yeah.
Oh, 20 years
They're
from
like,
now, good
"Yeah."
luck.
We're
Right.
doing it 9 times a day, every day, because we had to wait all this time
Right.
to finally do it. And then they learn they hate each other, and they're stuck with these 4 kids, and they get divorced, or they just start cheating, and they just go insane. They make up for all that lost time because at this point, the divorce, they've been excommunicated from the church. What do they
Oh,
care?
I'm aware of this process.
Oh, I know. Hey, you live long enough, you'll experience it, and hopefully be on the receiving end of it. But yeah, they just go.
On the receiving end.
Hey, religious chicks who are trying to tempt Satan are great to catch at the right time of their life because they are rebelling in every way. They almost feel like Satan is tempting them to do certain
That
things.
sounds like how I was conceived. That is the scariest thing ever. Holy crap. Yikes. I thought it was
America's
a gift from God.
Radcast, only on the radnetwork.com.
It's that time of the year again, spring cleaning time. Much like New Year's resolutions, spring cleaning is something we swear we're going to get to and then we never follow through on. And one of the reasons is how overwhelming it can be. You start to clean up, and then pretty soon you realize you have way more trash than you can just throw into your bins and put at the curb for the garbage company. You have enough junk that you need to make a half dozen trips to the dump, and then you go, oh, we don't even own a truck. Nor do you have the time or the energy, so you just say screw it again and no spring cleaning. So this year, call my man Corey from QuickDumpsters.com. Quick is spelled wrong on purpose. It makes him stand out. Plus, it makes you think of chocolate milk. QUIK Dumpsters.com. Quick Dumpsters, QUIK Dumpsters.com is their website. Corey and his team came to my house recently, hauled away dozens of boxes filled with just stone cold trash, unusable and worthless old vacuum cleaners, appliances that couldn't be fixed, and just random crap from around the house. QuickDumpsters.com. Quick is QUIK. We're in and out of my place in less than 30 minutes. They checked in with me multiple multiple times to make sure they were taking the right stuff. They were friendly, kind, professional, and finished off the job by making the house cleaner than when they started. And this may be the best part. Quotes are free, and you don't even have to have them over to your house where you get the little sales pitch and all that. Just send them some pics or videos. You get your price, schedule your day and time, and you watch someone else get that junk out of your house. Basically, you have no excuses other than your own laziness. Go to quickdumpsters.com. That's Q-U-I-K, dumpsters. Quickdumpsters.com. Quick, Q-U-I-K, dumpsters.com. Longtime maggots will remember Greg from MAP, M-A-P, as in Maximum Athletic Performance, which guides you to better output through better ingredients, also known as nutrition. Greg has been on the RAD show many times and will be again, as he simplifies nutrition and helps us all understand what actually works when it comes to fueling our bodies, almost all of which can be found at maptrition.com. Every product is formulated with clinical precision and backed by science and purpose, and maptrition.com has something for every fitness level, even those of us who barely have a fitness level. With nearly 20 years as a nutritionist and a specialization in sports nutrition, Greg works with athletes and everyday individuals to optimize performance, energy, and overall health through smarter fueling strategy, all of which starts at maptrition.com. At the very least, we should all be taking daily multivitamins, and Greg has his formulated for exactly what a man or woman's body needs. Protein is in, but maybe instead of getting yours from mac and cheese with extra protein, you get it from maptrition.com. And of course, all things workout, training, and exercise are available as well. From pre-workout to creatine and other muscle builders to recovery supplements and more, all at maptrition.com. From morning breakfast essentials to post-workout recovery and everything in between, maptrition.com's full range of supplements, proteins, and wellness products are built to power your journey from start to finish. Check out all the products and find what's right for you and order it shipped to you all at maptrition.com. That's maptrition.com.
And now, more words of wisdom from Kyle. Of course you can flush paper towels, condoms, hair, cat litter, cooking grease, dirty diapers, coffee ground, and even small dead animals down the toilet while at an Airbnb. It's not your problem. Email us with your life hacks at radcast@theradnetwork.com.
So far, so good in Manhattan. The parade for the New York Knicks and their championship is underway, has been for almost an hour now as they work their way through to downtown. They'll get the key to the city. They'll do some speeches, and all of Manhattan will be drunk within another hour. That would be noon their time as they celebrate the New York Knicks winning the championship today. And we'll see what else happens in New York. Is Greg from Maptrition with us, Jeff? All right. So we have Greg from maptrition.com. He's going to be joining us in mere moments. As promised, we said we'd have him on. You can email us to the RAD Network at, RADcast at theradnetwork.com. And then Greg's going to be doing his health hacks with Maptrition at 10 a.m. So we're going to talk to him about what he has planned for that. Now, it is Thursday, so we do still have a food factor in there somewhere, Kyle. What do we have coming up today? Yeah. Well, what are we going to see?
I have an excuse to use my barbecue, so I busted it out and grilled some wieners. And yeah, I didn't know this was even a thing. It's been recipe. There's not like one exact one, except for the sauce used. The firecracker sauce seems to be pretty universal. Some people just juice it up a little bit. But
So the firecracker dog, the basis of it is it's a hot dog with a very particular sauce, and then anything else you want to do to it.
kind of, yeah, it has a sweet and spicy aspect to it. So this won't be giving too much away. The sauce is sriracha, mayonnaise, and a honey. But I use, in this case, a hot honey, and then I add a little garlic powder and a little cracked pepper to it to add a little extra flavor. And then, yeah, you grill your hot dogs, and then I cut mine up so it looks like at the end, so they look like they have tentacles on each end. So when you grill them, they look like an exploded firecracker. and then you put the sauce on, and then the
fire.
top.
Okay.
And then the toppings. Some people will do like a sweet slaw, and then cilantro and like some jalapenos. Other people were doing like pico de gallo. So I have this peach mango salsa that I really like, and I put that on top of some jalapenos with the firecracker sauce on the hot dogs.
Why do I want my hot dog to look like an exploded firecracker? It sounds like something out of Bugs Bunny.
It is. It's kind of fun.
I guess you don't respect themes, Rob.
You don't have to. But I mean, if you want to be festive and you want to decorate and you want it to be a thing, yeah.
It's like how I do Mickey Mouse pancakes. I'm so proud of myself.
It's firecracker hot dogs. It looks like somebody's manhood got blown up afterwards. That's what it looks like.
Right. That's okay. I'm getting the Mickey Mouse, or I'm getting the firecracker and the Bugs Bunny visual. What is a Mickey Mouse pancake?
It's just a pancake with 2 ears.
You've
It's
never
like a regular
made a Mickey
circle
Mouse pancake?
Circle pancake, and then just put like 2 little ears on the ends. Yeah, little circles. They're big. They're a big hit between like 8 years old and under. Yeah.
Oh,
Right, and that's Kyle. The answer to the question of why have I never made Mickey? Why would I ever make Mickey Mouse
I
pancakes?
didn't know that wasn't a thing in the 70s. Mickey Mouse pancakes weren't evolved then.
Yeah, I didn't know that you didn't know that they existed.
Yeah.
Little chocolate chip face, a little whipped cream.
Yeah, IHOP did a huge thing with them.
Yeah.
Well, great, good. Okay, I didn't know. No, it's not my thing. We weren't a Disney household. First of all, we were a Warner Brothers Looney Tunes household. Second of all, food isn't meant to be a character. I don't need to be eating Mickey Mouse or Donald Duck or whatever. And I don't need chocolate chips on my pancakes. I just want my pancakes. That's how
so
it was
good
when I
that
was
way
a
though,
kid.
with powdered sugar and butter.
Well, can you eat them that way?
Oh, I do.
So good.
I
Butter.
do. Oh, yeah. It's the best version of pancakes, chocolate chip.
What is this sauce that goes on this firecracker dog? Since that seems to be the only other consistency. with this thing?
Mayonnaise, honey, and sriracha.
Hot honey.
Well, I substituted hot honey. The other recipes just say honey.
That's spicier then.
Well, yeah, it's firecracker.
Yeah.
That's what I was
But
thinking.
the baseline would just be honey, and then if you want to actually have a personality, you use hot honey.
Correct. Yeah, there's sriracha. There's already a spicy element to it, so I just doubled down on the hot honey, and also.
Now
it's the most
I
full
know
of the
you
honeys.
said for the purpose of this, you grilled the hot dog, and I think we've had the argument before, but I was just having it again with somebody recently. The grilling is the only way to properly prepare a hot dog. I think that should be
I
said.
prefer the flavor of the pan. I like it more
No.
golden brown, and I like to put a little bit of the hot dog juice inside the pan and then kind of steam it up a little bit. After you get some good brown grill marks on there, then you put the little lid over there and get it foggy. Oh, it's the best. It plumps up a little more.
If you want brown grill marks, use a grill, not a
Yeah.
pan. Who wants the flavor of a
I
pan?
got 'em
Ooh.
Cast iron
yesterday.
or grill though. Cast
I don't
iron's
know.
good.
It's a different thing.
Metal.
I thought it was appropriate because it's a firecracker, so it needs to be at least on fire. So the
Right.
barbecue was good. But if I was to do it again and make my hot dog the way I wanted to, I'm doing it on the pan on the
Okay.
stove with a little hot dog water, getting extra flavor on them.
Oh, no.
Dog water.
Good that way.
Oh, just dump the Vienna sausage can in there and make a deconstructed firecracker hot dog with all sorts of grossness.
Man, I won't even feed those to my
No.
cat.
Really?
Yes, exactly, because that's what it is. It's cat food. Hot dogs prepared in any way other than grilled. It's cat food.
Dude, my cat loves hot dogs too. Loves them.
I bet, yeah.
He goes crazy. I don't know what it is, but he's all for it.
But only on the pan, not the grill, Rob.
No,
It's not
Right,
like
on the
I,
grill.
gr- I
Pan
grilled
fried.
him yesterday.
No,
He
bro.
ate them. It's in the video. You see him. You see him.
I'm definitely. I do like a skillet. I'll do it. I'll grill a hot dog on a skillet on a pan in like 5 minutes. No problem.
Skillet?
Put on a bun.
Like a cast iron?
Yeah, cast iron
Okay.
skillet. Yeah, but I mean, I'll do a pan too. Toast the bun, mustard, jalapenos, boom, onions if I have
No.
them.
Crunchy.
Yeah.
No. Yuck. No.
Might do that today for lunch.
Don't. No, you shouldn't have. That's my verdict.
Gonna
You
leave
shouldn't
it
have had
till-
it yesterday for lunch.
No, I said I
And-
might have it today for lunch.
He might.
Yesterday
No.
I had Togos.
Okay, I'll allow that in the aftermath. Nothing I can do about it. But no, not today on this hot dog. You actually grilled this hot dog. And look, there's a place for cast iron skillet, not to substitute for a grill, for a hot dog. And don't you ever boil a hot dog. That is the most
What,
disgusting.
don't
what,
boil.
what are your
God.
thoughts on cast iron steaks then? If we're going, they're not
Totally
compared to a
different.
grill. Is it
Totally
better to do it on a grill if you're doing a ribeye or a cast iron
Depends. It
steak?
depends on the
Not
moment.
necessarily. Some people don't even understand that some of the best steakhouses in the country, excuse me, chain or otherwise, they don't even have grills. They do everything on the flat top, which is basically on a skillet or on a stove flat top.
So why can't the same apply with a hot dog?
Because it doesn't. That's why. That's the rule.
They're meant to be barbecued.
It doesn't have to have a reasonable answer, Kyle. When you're making up a really stupid topic like I'm telling you how you have to eat your food, there doesn't have to be an answer to, well, why doesn't it apply to a ribeye like it does to a hot dog? Because it doesn't. That's simply the answer. That's all it is. What other follow-ups do you have? Because there's always gonna be an answer because you're literally making it up as you go. So.
What does Costco do? They boil them? What does Costco? They boil them,
They put
right?
them on the little rollers.
Oh, they do?
Oh, I don't know.
Like 7-Eleven.
I feel like yeah.
Oh, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
They
I was gonna say,
roll them babies
I like,
out.
I like Costco's hot dogs sometimes.
Well, but that's the
It's
warehouse
price,
store
though.
version of a grill. See, they're grilling it on their little brown things.
Yep.
Because they're the warehouse store. That's
Yeah,
what
I was gonna say that I need to get one of those for the house,
$1.50.
like a small one.
You can't beat that.
You just you got different meats rolling on. I got
Dude, that would be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, look, we have a rotisserie chicken thing. We have a Ronco oven. Why can't we have a little roller? Just bust that out for our hot dogs.
You absolutely can. That would be great.
America's RADcast, only on the RADnetwork.com.
Longtime advertiser Sue Berry, that's Berry with an A, is more important now than ever. Sue and her team have been serving Northern Nevada and the outlying areas for 30 years, and her experience in both commercial and residential lending is vital as every day we're bombarded with news of interest rates, the market, the economy, and a bunch of other stuff that Sue can actually make sense of while everyone else's eyes glaze over. Now remember, it's Sue Berry with an A, B-A-R-R-Y, SueBerry.com. Most people think berry is spelled like a fruit or Halle Berry, but no, it's Sue Berry with an A, like soul singer Barry White's first name.
I've heard people say.
Stop that. Sue is a broker versus a retail lender, which means she can shop over 150 different lenders to get you the very best rate possible. And on average, someone who uses a broker like Sue saves over $10,000 per loan, which includes refinancing. And if you have a rate at 6.5% or higher, call Sue for a free quote now on a refinance. Sue Berry and her incredible team from Barrett Financial can be found at SueBerry.com. That's Berry with an A. I've been working with Sue and recommending her to you for years. All you need to do is call her now so she can get you pre-approved. Just call your residential and commercial lending expert, Sue Berry, at 775-843-9983. Oh, Rob, stop. You're going too fast. What was the number again? 775-843-9983. Or just head to SueBerry.com. The number's right there. Berry is B-A-R-R-Y. Sue Berry with an A.com. That's Sue Berry, B-A-R-R-Y.com. SueBerry.com.
Disclaimer. Sue Berry, NMLS number 366040. Barrett Financial Group, LLC. NMLS number 181106. Nevada 5091. Equal housing opportunity.
Longtime maggots will remember Greg from MAP, M-A-P, as in Maximum Athletic Performance, which guides you to better output through better ingredients, also known as nutrition. Greg has been on the RAD show many times and will be again, as he simplifies nutrition and helps us all understand what actually works when it comes to fueling our bodies, almost all of which can be found at maptrition.com. Every product is formulated with clinical precision and backed by science and purpose, and maptrition.com has something for every fitness level, even those of us who barely have a fitness level. With nearly 20 years as a nutritionist and a specialization in sports nutrition, Greg works with athletes and everyday individuals to optimize performance, energy, and overall health through smarter fueling strategies, all of which starts at mapnutrition.com. At the very least, we should all be taking daily multivitamins, and Greg has his formulated for exactly what a man or woman's body needs. Protein is in, but maybe instead of getting yours from mac and cheese with extra protein, you get it from mapnutrition.com. And of course, all things workout, training, and exercise are available as well. From pre-workout to creatine and other muscle builders to recovery supplements and more, all at mapnutrition.com. From morning breakfast essentials to post-workout recovery and everything in between, MapTrition.com's full range of supplements, proteins, and wellness products are built to power your journey from start to finish. Check out all the products and find what's right for you and order it shipped to you all at MapTrition.com. That's MapTrition.com.
Remember, life is hard, but it's harder when you're stupid. We're here to help. And now, back to the RAD Network's presentation of America's RADcast.
As we were just discussing, Kyle's Food Factor at radnetwork.com. That's theradnetwork.com with the firecracker hot dog at 10 a.m. today. At the end of the live show, we're going to have health hacks with Maptrition from Greg and Greg at maptrition.com, who joins us now live in our Midtown studios. Good morning, Greg. How you doing, man?
I'm always good. How are you guys?
I'm good.
Good.
Yeah.
I always like to, right before you come on, have a really in-depth, health-forward, conscious discussion. In this case, we decided to talk about hot dogs and the firecracker hot dog. And one of the things, Greg, that people have always loved about you is that you claim to let people have their thing. The example when we first started working together was bacon. Okay, you got to have bacon. I'll make you work. If you're like doing a meal plan for them, if you're guiding them or whatever. Do you personally, Greg, will you eat a hot dog on 4th of July?
No. A hot dog's not even food to me anymore.
What about turkey dog?
Sounds like it's in the health food section. I'm probably not going there either.
Oh.
But I'll eat my body weight in chicken and burgers for sure.
So is the hot dog problem the type of meat, the way it's processed? Where's the line that makes you go, well, I can be cool and eat burgers and chicken, but I ain't gonna be cool and eat hot dog?
Yeah, I'm always trying to be cool. It's definitely for me. It's the macros, right? It has way too much fat for way too little protein. I'm not really on the wellness side, but if you've ever seen what's actually in a hot dog, it is just scraps and disgusting and riddled with different types of fungus and parasites. And I'm good. I watched a video. I'm all set.
But hamburgers, you're good.
Hamburgers, you're good. The processing is significantly different.
Makes me feel a little better.
So
I still
do you
want to eat the hot dog?
I know. I want a hot dog now. How do you guide people, though, Greg, from having a viewpoint of I want to be well, I want to be healthy, but I don't want to obsess? Because you take what you're talking about, and the next step from that is you're the guy at the barbecue who's telling everybody what you just said to us. You ever seen what's inside one of those? You ever seen how that's made? I mean, there's got to be a way that people don't need to obsessively count everything all the time ever.
Yeah, 100%. And, in the last episode of Health Hacks, I went through, my top rules that I always follow that are just really easy to follow. And in the upcoming episode later today, I'm going to talk more about 4th of July specifically. But realistically, the concept I always go back to is, am I the type of person that, like, hey, I want to be really fit. So am I the type of person that eats a hot dog? No. And there's always second options there. So I have a choice. I'm just choosing the better or the worse. And that makes it really black and white for me and tends to work.
Wait, what was the premise setting question? I want to be a fit person?
Yeah, so, or I associate myself as being a fit person, which I think everyone should try to do. And then you just ask yourself, as a fit person, am I the type of person that A or B?
And what if the answer is yes, I want to eat hot dogs?
If it's yes on one day on the 4th of July, awesome. As long as it's not the 4th of July and the 5th and the 6th and the 7th, because then you're not a fit person. You're telling yourself something you're not, and you lose self-confidence that way.
So one of the things that we've also talked about over the years is the moderation thing, but also the trends. And everybody gets broiled up in these trends. And you've had some good battles on the air with emailing nurses and other people. and I can't quite tell where things now are trends versus lifestyles. But one of the ones that I hear people arguing over is this zero sugar thing that is obsessively taking over America. It seems like all over the place, but in particular with sodas and the prebiotics and the probiotics and the zero sugars. And what I hear people saying is, some people say, well, that's not true. It's not zero sugar. You're still getting all this sugar. And other people say, well, it might have zero sugar, but it has nothing but cancer in it. Where are you with this zero sugar phase?
I love the idea of zero sugar. I think I've told the story before. Little Greg, 12-year-old Greg getting into nutrition, could have told you that my bigger friends like gummy bears and my skinny friends like chocolate. But the scientists of the world at that time couldn't tell us that sugar was an issue. Kind of a marketing scam, right? But I'm all about zero sugar. What I don't like about it is people are cutting carbohydrates in total. They're almost trending towards more of like a high protein, low carb or a keto diet. But carbs are absolutely necessary for a fit body, for healthy blood and brain function. So low sugar, absolutely. Low carb, not a big fan. When it comes to the cancer and fake sugars, people are just regurgitating information that they saw on TikTok. If it is 0 calorie, it has 0 sugar. So you are not getting the same blood response. You're not getting the same calorie hit that you would from a normal soda. When it comes to the cancer stuff, I talked about this on the last Health Hacks episode. That was based on one mouse study where they fed mice like the equivalent of 700 Diet Cokes per day. So yeah, the fake sugars finally gave them cancer, but it's the same thing. If you stand in the sun for 700 hours, you're gonna get skin cancer. It works the same way.
So do you advocate, can people trust this labeling stuff? Like if somebody's like, I want to eat healthy, I don't have the time, I don't have the energy. I hear Greg say this, that, and the other thing. I'm going to start by trying to eat cleanish or healthy-ish. Can you say to them with confidence, hey, when in doubt, go ahead and grab the thing that says 0 sugar?
Yeah, as a general rule, absolutely. I think that's totally safe. What you want to be cautious of is everything has a molecular structure. Like if I pull a molecule out of this mic, it's no longer a mic, it's something else. So when you pull sugar out, you have to replace it with something else. And that either means fake sugars or fat. So just take a look at the label, be an adult, read it for 3 seconds.
That's a lot of time.
I'll give you one of my hacks. Make the decision before you go. So I use this for restaurants a lot. I have also done it for the grocery store. Is I will look ahead and say, here's exactly what I'm getting. And if it's not on the list before I walk in, I will not buy it or order it.
Oh God, you have such good control of yourself.
Have you done? I mean, I know you know this information already, but have you done like a ChatGPT or AI thing where it says like, give me healthy snacks or give me a nutritional diet, a meal plan, whatever like that? Would you say it's accurate? It's not accurate? Do you like what they say?
I like what they say as far as meal choices. So I've done this with ChatGPT. If you ask it to write you a meal plan, you give it parameters like, hey, I want this much protein, this many calories. It will pop out a reasonable looking meal plan, but holy smokes, ChatGPT cannot count to save its life. It'll be like turkey sandwich, 80 grams of protein.
Right, yeah.
Like, not quite.
Yeah.
But it will be a healthy plan. It's a great starting point.
Okay.
Everything that has to do with numbers and math, chat, and then we've talked before about like humor is the other thing. Chat is just still trying to catch up. It's like a woman. It's like, I don't really get numbers and jokes, but other than that, I can be really good at stuff. So you don't have to comment on that, Greg. So we're talking to Greg from maptrition.com. So you got all your little fun supplements and stuff up there. That's how I describe it to people. And I keep getting into these conversations about creatine because, and you and I have joked about this on the air. If you have a certain age, and depending on what you're interested in, the first thing you think of with creatine is you think of the baseball scandals, steroids, and and bad, all of which is not accurate or true. And then it went away for a while, and now it's back, and it's really popular, and people are singing the praises of creatine. One of the arguments I've heard against it, Greg, and I just kind of stay in the background and don't get involved, it's so that I can bring these things to you. There are people arguing, we discussed this a little bit last time you were on, creatine is only for those that are training. If you're trying to build muscle, if you're training, if you're trying to cut whatever, that's what creatine's for. It is not for the rest of us. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely not. Complete falsity. So that's like saying creatine only has one job, but it has so many jobs in the body, and it's so essential. Your body can actually make levels of creatine, and you consume it in all of your proteins. But amplifying that dosage gives you way better results. So outside of muscle recovery, muscle building, and muscle retention in general, which everyone needs, especially with age, with a high enough dose, you get significant brain function improvements. And the studies that show creatine can actually, over time, fight off degenerative brain diseases like Parkinson's and dementia are absolutely bulletproof. So why would you not take that?
So, and I fell down the chat hole and getting ready for you to come on over this creatine thing. So a few follow-ups here. What's with the gummy thing? Why is everyone so, and you too, why is everybody so excited about gummies as the delivery system?
Because creatine powder tastes gross.
Yeah,
nobody
does.
likes drinking smoky water.
No, it's a rough experience if you're not ready for it.
Yeah, I make the joke all the time. I'm a fat kid at heart. I want to eat peanut butter cups and gummies all day if I can, and I made creatine gummies because I wanted to. But as a second, like, sciencey part of that is there is a benefit to having real sugar with creatine to improve creatine absorption and uptake in the body. So our creatine gummies are the only product that I use actual sugar in because there's a benefit to it and they're delicious.
So when I was researching online and stuff, because you emphasized over time, one of the things that I saw if you're researching creatine for like the mental stimulation benefits, the cognitive benefits, things like that, is the things that I saw universally. And what do you think of this, Greg? Is take them like do it in 2 different doses a day, same time of day, but oh, by the way, and then you have the milligrams and all that, which is specific. It's going to take 2 to 4 weeks to really feel this set in. Does that all sound close to right to you?
Yeah, that all sounds close to right. I think the only thing you may notice right away from taking creatine, and when I say right away, I mean within a few days, is if you are strength training, you may notice a small increase in like the pump effect, the little bulge of your muscles when you work out, because it is drawing in water to those muscles. But outside of that, yeah, absolutely. You want to treat your creatine like a multivitamin. You take it every day, no matter what, workout or not.
Yeah. But it's not going to have, for people that are not necessarily using it to work out, it's not going to feel like you just took an energy pill that first day. It's not that if this, then that caffeine type thing.
Creatine doesn't give you like a hype up, does it? I don't remember. No, that's like the pre-workout that does that for you.
Yeah, people get so consumed in the idea of energy and muscle supplements, but creatine has no effect directly on energy. Does it help with your natural energy production cycle in a very faint way, like step 2, step 3? But no, you're not going to get a burst. And it's the same thing. I make a caffeine-free pre-workout that everyone loves. But no matter how many times I tell them it's caffeine-free, they're like, oh, I'm getting energetic. I'm like, that is a placebo. There is nothing in there that's going to give you energy like that.
What about the vitamin Bs? They got vitamin B all up in it, right?
Yeah, and I mean, again, like stage 2, stage 3, vitamin B is a small part of the energy cycle. Okay. Branched chain aminos, small part of the natural energy cycle. So are you a little more clear? Sure. But is it going to make you crazy? No.
Why? Because one of the things you see with this creatine effect and everybody getting on board with it, why get it from Maptrition? What is so great about your creatine?
I'll give you 2 parts. So one is just taste and texture. A lot of creatine gummies come out very gritty, just the way they've done it. We have a very special balance of ingredients that actually make the gummy itself that have made it really smooth. But 2, and most importantly, whether it is mine or you decide you like someone else's flavor, it's okay. I won't be offended. But you want to make sure it's third-party tested. So there was a lot of creatine companies that produced a gummy that turned out just to be candy with no creatine content in it. So making sure that a third-party lab has tested it, and we list it directly on the label because we pay for it. So I want you guys to know that ours are third-party tested.
Yeah.
And okay, and then when dealing with Maptrition.com specifically, I had a couple friends who also asked me about, well, hey, hold on, there's creatine, and then they're like, well, what are these athlete pack endurance gummies things?
They're amazing. That's what they are.
Yeah, and that's what I said. I said, well, I know Kyle in particular swears by them, but what is the difference? What's the breakdown, Greg? And for somebody who, like I said, this reminds me a lot of financial talk. It's something that people want to know, but they don't. It's overwhelming. It's intimidating. I do think chat is pretty good. Like you said, it can differentiate and delineate certain things. Bad at math, bad at dosage, things like that. But for somebody that they listen or they go to your website and they're like, okay, creatine, I heard everybody's talking about it now, but wait a minute, what are these athlete pack endurance gummies? And Kyle says they're great, etc. What is all this, and how can they break down what they need?
No worries. So creatine is more of a wellness supplement. Yeah, it has fitness benefits, but it's going to fit into your world like it's a multivitamin. You're going to take it no matter what. The endurance gummy is a carbohydrate-based gummy. What's unique about it is the type of carbohydrate that it is. So typically, if you were to take goos, gels, energy beans, things like that in a long endurance event or to fill in your day, it's going to be pure sugar. It digests like a candy bar. Ours is the world's first sustainable carb gummy, so it digests more like an oatmeal. So whether you want to supplement your day because you need some extra carbs and you don't eat rice and bread a lot, or if you're having high endurance events like you're going on runs very often, you do a lot of cardio, you have workouts that last more than an hour, these gummies will absolutely change the game when it comes to endurance.
Yeah, see, I was using them for everyday things. Like after this job, I go nap for a minute, and then I have another 7-8 hour shift at a bar. And I was like doing that, not taking the naps, taking an endurance gummy, and having just great time, not getting tired at my other job. I was using it more like a cup of coffee.
Yeah, you're just giving your body the fuel it needs, specifically carbohydrates, improve brain function. And the fact that these are sustainable and not spiking your blood sugar, you're not dealing with drops in blood sugar, which make you really, really tired. And it's more tasty.
I do like the fact that you have more mental clarity when you take it as well. I noticed that, like you said, I feel like if I drink like 2 Starbucks little shot shooters, usually I'll take those. I get brain fog from them quick. And maybe that's from the sugar. I don't know.
I can tell you.
What? Okay.
So when you take caffeine, you're not doing anything to necessarily improve brain function. What you're really doing is limiting the thing that makes you tired. So caffeine doesn't give you energy. It blocks the receptors for the thing that makes you tired.
Gotcha.
So it's like fake energy.
So but in your gummies, they're doing the opposite then. They're just giving you the energy you need.
Exactly.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, that's why it works better.
Now, Kyle uses the analogy of I use it like a cup of coffee. Are the gummies, in particular the endurance gummies, is there a risk? Is there an issue to be watched of dependence, like with caffeine, right? The more you take it, the more you need, et cetera. Can you, because when you were initially talking, Greg, you were talking about not necessarily as a basis, but hey, well, Kyle was taking them every day to give the body, as you say, what it needs. Can you take them every day?
Yeah, absolutely. So on the package, you'll see it says don't take more than 4 per race or per event. I just put that on there so no one tries to live on them and come at me because they lost all their muscle and died. There's literally no downside. You could eat them all day, every day, and it would be totally fine.
Yeah. I tell you what, it's a game changer in the bedroom. Endurance for sure.
Yeah, okay. And Greg, he brings this up every time. What is there a connection, or is this a placebo? And if it's a placebo, we won't tell Kyle what that means. What is the connection to Kyle?
I know that word.
Yeah, so I mean, obviously, a quality carbohydrate will give you energy and help with mental clarity. But more so, what carbohydrates can do is create a pump effect. They open up your blood vessels, which if you're in the gym, you might see some more swelling of the muscle, which gives you more power. In the bedroom, swelling, blood flow improvements.
there's your endorsement, Greg.
But I can't put that on the label, guys.
No, just Kyle's face like this with a thumb up.
It's like in the game of Mario where you jump up and you hit that imaginary box in the middle of the sky. That's like a hidden cheat code. That's what's going on here with these gummies. That part's just a hidden little cheat code about these things.
You guys said it, not me.
The look on Greg's face of trying to actually decipher, is this good for me or not, is classic Kyle's speaking mode right now.
It was more the phrase of jump up and hit the mystery box in this whole conversation.
That's what sent you the wrong way.
Greg's in the same seat as I'm in most of the time. Like, is what Kyle's saying gonna be good or
Sorry.
Buy the gummies. We should just put Kyle's face up there on the website with the thumbs up.
I'm gonna do it. Screenshot it.
Yeah.
It'll be up. Good.
That's where the money is.
Kyle approved. What else is going on with Maptrition, Greg? Last we talked, you're traveling, 48 weeks a year and everything. What else going on at maptrition.com?
This has been it. So right now we actually just got verified with a few of the national buyer chains. So we're in talks with companies like Vitamin Shop, GNC,
nice.
Who absolutely love the formulas. And now it's just trying to make it more available to the masses because,
Congrats.
If you order through Maptrition, it's me. I label it, I pack it, I write you the note and do it all. I actually bought a machine, which is kind of cool. It helps me load the gummies. So I only work, 12 hours a day now. It's pretty awesome.
Was that from your paintball days? Did that come to you? Did you build a little gummy loader?
Kind of, yeah. I ghetto rigged one
just
first.
Shoots the gummies into the bag.
Oh, I'd be so fast.
That's awesome.
But it's great. It's still a one-man army, but we're growing, and the feedback on the products has been absolutely lights out.
Excellent. What wouldn't like an underage foreign child be cheaper than a machine to put all the gummies in a bag? Have you looked into that? Because I get a guy. I can talk to you about that.
Yeah.
So when they order, Greg, because we live in this Amazon world, when they order from you at maptrition.com, is it going to be there between 10 and 3 this afternoon with you at the door knocking on our door saying, here's your Maptrition?
No, it'll probably be there in a day or two, but if you want to order through Amazon, I'm officially on Amazon.
Nice.
Yep.
There it is.
As of last week, the gummies and the Endurance Plus are available on Amazon.
Damn, Greg stepping up.
Yes, swinging for the fences, man.
Hell yeah.
Any new products, anything in the works, anything you can tease, anything exciting?
The only thing that we're really working on right now, we're redoing our protein formula. So we want to come out with some different flavors, different textures. Some people said that the amino acids we had added gave it a little bit of a bitter aftertaste, so it's more of like a dark chocolate currently. So I'm working on making that taste sweeter without sacrificing what I think is right in a protein powder. And I'm also working on a second flavor of the endurance gummies.
Nice.
What would you say to people, Greg, who would look at your website and go, well, this guy's just going to say, just buy everything, just take everything all the time? I mean, would you say that? I mean, do you take all of your products all the time, every day?
No. And I think it's hilarious when people say that I say that, because I've never said that. I prefer to downsell people. Like, if you're just going to the website and you're trying to be healthier, a multivitamin and a protein are a great place to start. If you're interested in creatine, that's more of a lifestyle supplement. You could use that as one add-on, or sacrifice the protein and eat healthy and add the creatine. But I mix and match. I take my caffeinated pre-workout, the Power, when I go to the gym. I take the Endurance Plus when I'm going to the paintball field. I only take the gummies if I'm going to work out more than 90 minutes, which right now means pickleball. But I mix and match. I do not take everything every day, other than protein and the multivitamin.
Okay. You said it, so we're going to pause.
I knew
we're going to have a discussion. We're going to have a little discussion here. Greg, you're literally a professional athlete. You traveled the world as a paintball champion. You're in great shape. You've got mathematician. You're a good guy. You're cool. Pickleball? Come on, dude. Come on. It's ping pong. You're standing on the table. What are you doing playing pickleball? It's not okay. It's for 80-year-olds in Florida at the villages. This has to stop.
Look, Granny don't want a piece of me. I don't judge. Everyone's going down. But for what it's worth, when I compete in pickleball, I play a lot of singles, which is definitely like mini tennis. It's super fast paced. And it's one of the few sports that I've transitioned to that fills my competitive bucket. Like, it is very competitive, which is fun. And two, a lot of skill sets have transferred over from paintball. Predicting body movements, predicting shots, predicting people's strategies, fast hands at the net. I'm going to send you guys a video. You guys think I'm out there
We're going to do like we're going to get a video of Greg in action.
Yeah, I am the first one to Superman dive for a ball, so.
See, that I like, because I'm picturing the Seinfeld episode of Kramer beating up all the kids in karate, because here comes Greg. He's taking pickleball seriously, and for so many others, it's just a lovely morning, and here comes Greg.
Yeah. We're all the same belt. The same belt.
It's just like Billy Madison, who walks in with the paddle, and now you're all in big trouble. Yep. Yeah, I don't judge, man. If you want a piece, come get some.
Well, and actually, there was a serious side to that, in that movement is better than not, right? I mean, again, I talk to more and more people, and younger people, who are like overwhelmed kind of sort of with, I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. So I just walk. And my response is, well, good. That's better than nothing. Or I'll even have people sometimes say, well, your buddy Greg would never approve of this. And I'm like, why? What are you doing? And it's like, well, I only swim for 20 minutes a day. I'm like, well, you haven't met Greg, so you're being an ass. Yeah. And I think Greg would say that's better than 20 minutes playing a video game. Am I dispensing your message properly?
You nailed it. And a quote that I really like is, the greats never say only or just. It's not only 20 minutes. It's not just practice. It all counts. It all adds up. And the only thing I give people a hard time for is, like, if Kyle comes to me and he goes, well, I didn't work out today, but I cleaned my house. Like, listen, bro, you're not 80. That doesn't count. But if he makes a designated opportunity to go, hey, I did a 30-minute walk because I didn't have time or energy to do something else. Yeah,
cool. Hey, I lifted a 15,000-pound desk into a studio.
Let's go. That's called functional fitness.
Yes. Okay, I do miss
since we did mention the desk, Kyle does think he could flat jump onto the top of this desk.
Yeah, we used to do the jumps. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Do you think I could do it?
I think you can do it.
Yep. He knows I can.
We measured it. It's only like a little over 3 feet. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're good. You got it.
Yep. All right. Yeah. I do miss working out with Greg though, man. Like his energy, like he was talking about the pickleball. You get alongside with that in the gym. Holy crap! It's a fun time.
Thank you.
So this desk jump thing, I call it the standing jump, Greg. I don't know what the official name is, but this is something that because we've had an issue with Kyle over the last week with his agility, his ability to move around.
I've knocked over just a camera in the dark.
Okay. And then Jeff's
I don't think you should
Jeff's
just say just
uncomfortableness.
Okay, and then
with Kyle maybe falling or hurting himself, and so we got to the vertical jump onto the desk, which I saw my college teacher, engineer Bob, did this every day until he didn't because he missed, and I had to take him to the ER. So what is the purpose of the standing jump on the desk exercise thing?
Yeah, so I'll give you 2 parts. So the point of something explosive like that, like a box jump is what it would be called, is that when you're very explosive, you exhaust carbohydrates very quickly. You help your body build fast twitch muscle fibers, which are very, very powerful and for short-term efforts like that. But it increases your metabolism significantly. Like look at a sprinter, they're always ripped because they're just filled with fast twitch muscle fibers. But what seems more important to me is not if Kyle can do it or not. It's if Jeff is strong enough to drag him out so no one gets in trouble.
Nope, he has a hernia. He can't lift anything.
Well, we got to work on that.
We have to get the girl, D, to do it.
Yeah. I have like a little bit of a cart I'd have to put him into and roll him out of here.
After D loaded me onto it.
So next episode we'll work on some deadlift format and some sled drags, and I got you.
Oh, the sled. I missed that. They don't have that at my gym. I don't have a sled anymore. What's something else I could do at a gym? What's a normal gym equipment I could do that would give me the same workout as a sled?
Do you have a heavy rope at the gym?
Yeah.
Tie a plate to the end of the heavy rope and drag it.
Oh,
drag it.
Mm-hmm.
What if it's attached to a machine?
Oh, it's like the pull down.
Yeah, it's one of those two with the two of them. They do the drum line with it. That's the only heavy rope I have.
They usually clip in.
Those are kind of lame. You could do some farmer's carries, which help a lot with like core strength and stability. Or if you have an open area that's carpeted, if you put a weight plate on the ground and then put your hands on it and basically like bear crawl.
Oh, they do have that. They have the turf grass too.
Yeah, that one's brutal.
All right.
Highly recommend.
Hey, Greg, where are you on the whole? This seems to have a little bit tapered off, but it's still around the ice bath, ice plunge thing. Because you were talking about that immediate sensational thing, like just jumping in the ice bath for however many minutes you do or whatever.
Yeah, so I still do ice baths occasionally, not as consistently because I don't have it at the gym, but a lot of the science on that got twisted, which is why people bailed on it. So it's not very popular anymore. One, because it's miserable. But it's more of a mental challenge. There's actually not a lot of science behind muscle repair when you're cold versus warmth. So you're better off going into the sauna for muscle repair than you are going into the ice bath. It actually reduces muscle repair. But for injuries and things like that, or pain killing, it's great. And it's a great mental challenge. So I still support it.
The after effects of it are great.
Mm-hmm. Is part of the mental challenge, is there, because this is one you hear a lot, that it's like a cold shower on steroids. It wakes you up, it gets you going. Is there an element to that that's real, or is that all a placebo?
Oh yeah, you will definitely feel the adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
So
It's
when
like
you get out of there, you will
needles.
be wide awake.
Yeah, like needles poking through you a little bit.
That goes away after a
that's how
minute.
I feel like.
It
After
does.
a minute.
A little bit after a minute. Yeah.
There's 5 stages to cryo. So it's cold, burning, stinging, aching, numb. Most people quit before they go numb. But once you go numb, you've had the full effect of cryotherapy.
It hurts so bad climbing out of the ice bath with like your feet when they're numb and you can't feel the ground. You feel like you're gonna fall.
Yeah, we're not making this sound like a very pleasant experience.
But
I'm not trying to sell it as pleasant.
Yeah,
No, that part sucks. But the blood flow comes back, and then your body warms up, and you get that tingle, and you get that rush, and then you feel like 50 cups of coffee at once. Like you just go. It's like seeing laser focus.
This is a quote I was going to use in the show later today, but it's hard, but that's okay. It's just this is what hard feels like. It's okay. Yeah, it does suck. Oh well.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Kyle and
pain
I were
that comes with
working,
trying to be fit.
Kyle and I were working on our own show in which we were going to talk about how it's hard and that's okay. And if you want to know what hard is,
Oh no.
but it's a different show. It's a nighttime show on the RAD Network. We're doing it. We're doing it on the DL without Jeff, so he doesn't know about it.
They'll sneak it by me.
Yeah.
Last thing, Greg. So you got your health hack show. We've alluded to a lot of it. It's coming up at 10 a.m. Overview of what people can expect. You can always email Greg radcast@theradnetwork.com. But what else is coming up today at 10 a.m.?
Yeah, 10 a.m. is going to be the health hacks episode, and today I've got a lot of motivation worked in when it relates to Father's Day. So this is something that really stands out to me. I have a phenomenal dad who's taught me a ton, really pushed me to be as competitive and outgoing as I am. So I want to talk more about that because I see so many dads rolling over and dying and their kids kind of suck. So if I can help, I will help. I might offend some people. That's okay. And then I'm going to split that with 4th of July survival guide. So a couple of different recipes that you can use, a couple of different rules you can follow that are really simple that if you don't want to tell anyone about, they'll never know you're doing it.
Ooh, I've got these firecracker hot dogs that I just found out about. You add hot honey to sriracha and mayonnaise and then put them on these hot dogs. Does that sound up your alley?
Fat, sugar, flour, carbs, yum.
And actually, when you were going to do 4th of July safety tips or however you phrase it, I was thinking of Kyle in a whole other direction with his firework obsession and all things but that's a different, we need a fire marshal to come on and give those tips.
That'd be nice.
For 4th of July safety.
I do know a guy if you need a guest.
I need a firework permit is what I need. I need to figure out how to get one of those. Cal Expo can get one. How come I can't get one?
We go from firework safety to I need a firework permit so that he can just blow things up. Good. So Health Facts with Greg from Maptrition comes up at 10 a.m. It's Greg from Maptrition.com. Great to see you, man. Thanks for joining us.
Always. Thank you.
We'll be back after
America's RADcast, only on the radnetwork.com.
Longtime Magazine member Greg from MAP, M-A-P, as in Maximum Athletic Performance, which guides you to better output through better ingredients, also known as nutrition. Greg has been on the RAD show many times and will be again, as he simplifies nutrition and helps us all understand what actually works when it comes to fueling our bodies, almost all of which can be found at maptrition.com. Every product is formulated with clinical precision and backed by science and purpose, and maptrition.com has something for every fitness level, even those of us who barely have a fitness level. With nearly 20 years as a nutritionist and a specialization in sports nutrition, Greg works with athletes and everyday individuals to optimize performance, energy, and overall health through smarter fueling strategies, all of which starts at maptrition.com. At the very least, we should all be taking daily multivitamins, and Greg has his formulated for exactly what a man or woman's body needs. Protein is in, but maybe instead of getting yours from mac and cheese with extra protein, you get it from maptrition.com. And of course, all things workout, training, and exercise are available as well. From pre-workout to creatine and other muscle builders to recovery supplements and more, all at maptrition.com. From morning breakfast essentials to post-workout recovery and everything in between, maptrition.com's full range of supplements, proteins, and wellness products are built to power your journey from start to finish. Check out all the products and find what's right for you and order it shipped to you all at maptrition.com. That's maptrition.com. The first time Corey walked into my home, I came around the corner, extended my right hand to shake it, and said to him, "Wow, you're big." And that would be Corey from quickdumpsters.com. Quick is spelled wrong intentionally. Quick, Q-U-I-K dumpsters.com. That's quickdumpsters.com. Corey's yet another maggot launching his own locally owned and operated business, and boy, did I need him, and really we all do. Things pile up, you get frustrated, you keep saying, "We need to make a dump run." Pretty soon it's more than a dump run, and now you need to rent a truck or have one of those ugly upside down box cars parked in front of your house that you fill up yourself. Or you do like I did, you call Corey at quickdumpsters.com. In my case, my house had fallen into complete disarray as my late wife Christina had lost her 2-year battle with congestive heart failure, and amongst the many things left were gathering her things and finding what to donate and what had to just go in that pile of stuff where we were both going, why did we ever buy this? And it all could have been so overwhelming had Corey not just walked in, taken charge, and removed dozens of boxes of total junk, unusable dog kennels, desks that were falling apart, a worthless old smoker that couldn't be fixed, bag after bag of crap, and I can't remember what else. He was quick, spelled wrong, Q-U-I-K, quiet and clean. Well, he wasn't clean. I mean, he was. But I'm not commenting on his hygiene. I meant that his work was clean. He swept everything when he was done, and the house looked like he'd never even been there. Corey's the real deal, and I couldn't be more proud and happy to call him a brand new advertiser. His story is incredible, his dedication unmatched, and his motivation to succeed larger than he is, and that's saying something. Quotes are free. You don't even have to have them over to your house. Just send him some pics or videos, and you'll get your price, schedule your day and time, and watch someone else get that junk out of your house. Go to quickdumpsters.com. Quick, Q-U-I-K, dumpsters.com. Quick, QUIK dumpsters.com.
This is America's RAD Cast. Email the show, radcast@theradnetwork.com.
Thanks to Greg from Maptrition at maptrition.com. We got health hacks with Greg from Maptrition coming up 10 a.m. at theradnetwork.com. We also do have a new episode of Kyle's Food Factor. We're going to talk about that more after the 9 a.m. hour if you're listening live with food news coming up. Remember, we're on Spotify now as well. You can get the show every day after we do it. Always watch us online at YouTube and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Trending this morning, everything's more expensive nowadays, so much that certain stuff that used to seem normal and affordable now feels like a luxury. Obviously, gas always is going to fall in that list. A house, people have been bitching about the housing for, 20 plus years, ever since the big collapse in 08 of that American dream dead. But what are other things? They went out and they asked people, things that used to seem normal and affordable and now feels like a luxury. The first thing I thought of was, okay, you say fast food. I thought of a grocery store trip. Like, isn't it still sticker shock when you get there and you're like 8 items and it's $142?
Yeah, it's sketch.
I didn't get crab legs. What the hell?
Yeah.
But it's
even if I go for just little things, man, it's $50 more. And like I go in for just a simple trip.
Yeah, no more nugget for me.
really.
Well, they're expensive. I like the cheese.
Yeah, but they aren't. I mean, when you start singling out individual stores, then it all balances out in the end. You make whatever choices you want.
I spend way more
but
there.
Well, that's got to be.
They have a good variety of things, though. I mean, you're just tempted more there. That's my problem. Like Greg was saying, the last subject, you're going with the list. You're fine.
maybe don't individualize stores.
Okay, we'll try. I'll try.
That was for you, Jeff. So I get to say wiener one more time before 10 a.m. All right.
I guess I wasn't paying attention close enough to that conversation.
See?
I thought
Just
I
like
was. I thought I was. I missed something about wieners.
It was a big wiener.
We threw grocery store trips in there. You had said initially, you've been bitching about this for months. Fast food trips.
Yeah.
It's like, how did I get to $30 or whatever it is for what used to seem like it was half that or whatever. Vet care is
oh gosh.
I am new to this game, so it was
okay. I
went in for he got a check and he got 2 medications and it was $300. That seems appropriate.
Standard.
That's that standard? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm wondering about part of this, and again, it's not scientific, it's online. Are we starting to get a group of people that are bitching about things that have always been? That's not a descriptive of what they say. Things that seem normal and affordable now seem like a luxury. Vet care people have always bitched about how much it costs, how quickly it adds up. Yeah. And it's not normal and affordable. This is why we get these horrible stories of people giving up their cats or dogs because they need surgery and they don't have the $1,200 or whatever they need. So I just don't buy that one is a result of we used to think of it as normal and now it's a luxury.
Grooming also, like I groom my own dog's hair, so I cut his hair myself and then clip his nails. That can be quite pricey.
Yeah, but
He's a
that's
small
not
dog.
vet, though.
But it's a
right. If they would have gone on notch below, I'm with Kyle. Go to pet care, then I'm with you because now
doggy
people.
Daycare.
Doggy daycare. The fresh food. No, you're going back to, or you're going to make some type of maybe decisions there. Vet care is just like a necessity. It's like, I don't know those ER trips. They sure seem like a luxury.
Also a luxury.
Right. Everything's more expensive. So much certain stuff that used to seem normal and affordable now feels like a luxury. Also, on red meat, the rest of groceries are so much money that people have started cutting back on their protein too. And so a lot of people are saying, well, is chicken cheaper than red meat? And what grade of red meat am I getting? And
I've noticed this. I used to just buy standard tri-tips, no problem. They'd be like $20, 3 pounds, 2.5, 3 pounds, no problem. Now they're like $40, $50, and I have to go to those little tri-tip steaks where I'm like, I'm still spending $20, and you're getting a lesser amount. But they're still good, and thank God there's only 2 of us, so it's really not that big of a problem. But man, I find myself finding like the smaller tri-tips and snagging them up right away. That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
And there's that, and then there's also like really when you do decide to eat one.
depending on the size of it, prepping out, okay, how are we going to get every dollar out of this thing? What am I going to do? Tri-tip sandwiches tomorrow? Am I gonna,
We're having tacos.
those, right. It's like, I don't know that any of us ever encourage a wasteful society, but now more than ever, we're all going, okay, how can anybody gonna eat leftover salad here? Anybody?
No, salad, no.
If it's all dressed, you can still eat it later.
I know some will. My mom does. My mom eats leftover salad.
Keyword there if it's not dressed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Soggy.
Yeah.
Even yesterday, I left and I wanted to eat something. I was like, I'm gonna go get some food after I leave here, and I was like, I have leftovers. I need to eat those.
See, right? We are in that state. The other night, I was just like, I didn't even want to warm something up. I was that lazy and tired, but I knew I had to eat, and so in my mind, I think, oh, just DoorDash something, and it'll just show up, and it's ready. I can wait 20 minutes, and then I went, wait a minute. I've got leftovers, and I don't want to throw them away, and my dog can't eat them, so because you just in your mind you think everything is going up, everything seems to be costing more, and so a lot of food related things have absolutely become luxuries, whether it's red meat for you or something else.
Pizza.
Red meat almost seems like a proxy for the whole thing.
It does.
Cost of maintenance on our house now feels like a luxury rather than depending on what the maintenance is, how much do you need it? It ain't a luxury if your air goes out today. That's a necessity. But other things, no.
Yeah, I don't know. I found this out being a homeowner. It's just expensive. Have a credit card nearby with a good limit on it because stuff does go down. And it sucks when it does.
It does. And the problem for a lot of people is that those credit cards have, less and less available on them because they've been using them for more and more things. And we're kind of back to the food thing. Yeah. Like my stupid, we have a lot of people, modern age, you have a refrigerator with a freezer and it makes your ice cubes and it dispenses your filtered water or whatever. Our ice maker stopped working like 2 years ago, and we did everything. We tried all the YouTube hacks, and I am not paying some blank hole to come out and for $350 fix my ice maker, and I'm not just going to go out and buy a new $5,000 refrigerator or whatever. So you know what I've done for the last year and a half? I reverted to making my own ice cubes, like we used to do when I grew up. And it's the big old ice trays, and I just use the oversized ice cubes, and because it's like at this point it's out of spite. No, I'm not going to pay you to fix my ice maker. I'll make my own ice. That I can handle.
Oh, it's fun because I have a few ice trays in my freezer too. We have the big, huge, square block ice cubes that I use. Oh, I love those. Your fridge isn't making those.
No,
I'm using those all the time now.
Yeah,
that's all
great.
I'm doing. Are the big old square ice cubes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they go further. And I know exactly. Take them out of the freezer, microwave the tray for 49 seconds. It's ready to be put into the 49. Not 48, not 50. Jeff, I saw you give me that look. 49 seconds, and then it pops right out. But there's no residual water that then freezes it all to each other. So if you're ever going to come over, Kyle, and change out my ice trays, it's 49 seconds, and put the ice cubes right in there.
Very efficient.
Yeah,
okay.
Take a note.
I like it.
Do we like these ice makers that are really popular right now? There's a lot of people that buy the side by side, or like things that go on your counter.
Those aren't cheap.
Yeah, well, you also have to definitely have a water line into it, or it's not cheap.
Yeah, and it looks
it's not
sitting on the side
enough.
of your counter. You're like, what's this thing? Why is it taking up so much counter space?
Clutterville.
My dad has a legit commercial one that I think's worth it, but besides that, the small ones I don't think are that beneficial. And again, unless you have a water line attached to them,
that's a luxury.
You have to pour in the water, and I have a couple, but we don't use them. Yeah. Right. And my ice maker still works in my fridge, so I'm good.
Luxurious, Jeff over
aren't
here.
You great? Good. Yeah. I'm so glad your ice maker works, Jeff. That's just great.
I wanted to mention that.
Other things that now feel like a luxury. Next on the list, cable TV or whatever, streaming, some cable. Some of it at some point, like we were talking, like why do I have Disney? Oh, I know it's the bundle
Star Wars
to get ESPN and Hulu, but I never watched Disney. Is it cheaper to get Hulu? Oh wait, no, now I got to get without ads. Oh, because I want ESPN. Oh Jesus, and that's how you wind up with them.
Yeah, no, I mean I'd always go with Disney. I go back and forth. I probably signed up for it twice, and I've always canceled it within a few months because I don't use it. And I mean, that's also because I have cable, so I watch ESPN on cable. But it does help when you have the MLB package, or I mean, even like the ESPN Plus package. I like that as well.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Yeah. So I mean, so it helps there, but but I've like gone off of it a couple times. I'm just about to go on Apple TV again.
See, okay, I don't understand why you and I, Jeff, wind up on Disney Plus, because I'm the same way, because I'm at 2 or 3 times now. Why did I ever buy it?
My reason is definitely different than yours. I think because like I really do like for some reason have like a nostalgia thing is like all the Disney movies, like all the like things I used to watch as a kid are available. Aladdin, right? All these things. But again, I never watch them. I mean, there's like there's a million of great shows or animated cartoons that are there, but I don't ever watch them.
Ooh, is there anything on streaming for Nickelodeon old school cartoons?
I don't know.
I haven't seen that one yet. They need to come out with that. Those little suckers.
That's to be next up.
The Nickelodeon like shows.
Yeah, you know how you're talking like Disney. You said everything from childhood. I was thinking, I'm like, dude, they need one with like Rugrats and Doug and all the old school Nickelodeon cartoons on it. Or like they used to have. It was called Boomerang back in the day. It was a cable channel.
Nickelodeon doesn't have an app.
I don't know.
Oh, I mean, I haven't looked at it, but I would assume that they kind of would. But again, I don't know. I guess I can look that up.
Just for Kyle.
Go amongst
yourselves.
Kyle.
You're not going to watch those old school cartoons? Oh, you
No,
did
I have plenty of Star Wars to watch.
I like
I've
Rugrats,
got
sure.
HBO. I've got Game of Thrones. I got plenty of other stuff I need to watch or read a book.
See, Jeff, and I do the same thing too. It comes down to like the quality of am I watching it, and I don't know why. I don't know why I got Disney in the first place. I have to believe it was the connection to ESPN or whatever. But then you mentioned Apple TV. Apple, I would never get rid of Apple. We had that discussion a couple years ago, and it was like it came down to you have to get rid of all of them except one. And it was at the time, it was this battle royale between Apple TV, Netflix, and Paramount, because Paramount had just launched Landman, and they already had all the Yellowstone stuff and Tulsa Kings.
Paramount has a lot, yeah.
Yeah, this is the thing. Paramount has a lot of. Well, so does Apple. Apple has some great regular programming or original programming, like Shrinking, and your Friends and Neighbors with John Hamm, the Owen Wilson show, the golf. I mean, there's so much good stuff on Apple. I would never even consider getting rid of that one.
Yeah, I mean, even like, so you're a good reference, Rob, and then I have a brother who watches a lot of Apple TV, so he's like telling me about the original content as well too. So I'm like, because when I got rid of it, and I would say it would probably been like right after Ted Lasso stopped, so probably a couple years now. I didn't think the original content was very good. You know, I wasn't, but now it's like been developing, and everyone's like talking to me about shows that sound very interesting that I would want to go and catch up on or watch up on. Nickelodeon is at Paramount Plus.
Oh, okay.
Is on Paramount Plus.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow.
So just a
bonus.
It's all about.
You know another streamer, because they ebb and flow on their current stuff or their original stuff. Amazon Prime, they were rolling out some really good stuff, and lately it's just been junk. I know I have it, Thursday Night Football. I'm not getting rid of it.
Yeah.
But
is Hulu still even prevalent? I haven't logged into Hulu in so long.
Like ESPN and Disney are all together in a little bundle.
In a little package.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's like, so like Peacock is buying up all kinds of content and Paramount Plus. I mean, I'm not gonna say they are now. They've been for like 5 years, 4 years now.
Yeah.
So they're and NBC owns already so much already. So it was a kind of a natural thing for them to do.
And that's the other thing, is that all these streamers get you if you're getting off of all forms of cable or network TV. Like Hulu is Fox. So anything that you want streamed, you would have to have Hulu if you're not going to watch it on Fox. And then, NBC is part of both the Peacock family and so many of those different families. CBS is part of the Paramount family and so many of those. And it's not, by the way, necessarily where you saw it originally. It's who owns it. It gets very convoluted.
Right. Yeah, and people are
really
buying
comes down to which of these networks do I need? Which ones am I going to absolutely...
There's so many.
Yeah, see, they need to be like an app bundle, like cable TV used to be. Just get them all on one. Just sell them as one big monthly package.
Well, I mean, go ahead, Rob.
Good. I was going to say, this is something we've been talking about on the Rob and Steve show specific to sports, is will they create, this is Steve's idea, to give him credit, will they create like an all sports bundle? If they're going to start giving out the NFL, for example, which they have to Netflix, they're already on Amazon Prime, they've put them now on Paramount or whatever for one game, Peacock for a game, then are they just going to create here's the bundle you have to buy so that you can see all the NFL packages? The bigger idea would be what you're talking about, Kyle. Can you get all of these major conglomerate, there's 3 major companies that own all of these together to say, okay, here's choice 1A, 1B, 1C, and here's everything you get. And then there's 1D is all of the above. I don't know.
Yeah, come on, Comcast.
Yeah, I think,
right.
I've been lecturing this for maybe like 3 or 4 years now, even more now, because like when Netflix started getting like really popular and Paramount came out, people buy up this content to individualize themselves. They do not want to share their content.
Yeah. I know.
So it would take like a special contract with the NFL or something to be like, I want to just play these, which the NFL would never do because how much money they're making from each individual streaming platform.
Maybe Tesla can just buy it up. What, Elon Musk worth $1 trillion now? Maybe he can just handle this for us.
He'll be on
great.
He'll
Yeah,
be
Tesla
on it.
TV.
I don't
Get all the bundles.
Elon we trust.
I don't think that's
Elon's
what we
Santa
want.
Claus. Right? Here's what we want, Elon. Just fix this problem.
America's RADcast, only on the radnetwork.com.
If you've never heard of microseal, let me tell you what it isn't. It is not a really small marine mammal. Get it? A micro seal? Oh, fine. Just ask AI. AI describes microseal this way with a bunch of AI words. Microseal is a premium, eco-friendly, and biodegradable fabric protection spray that penetrates deep into fibers to provide permanent stain, soil, and sun fade resistance for rugs, furniture, and delicate fabrics. It uses nanotechno blah 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 and blue 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 blue. What AI is trying to say is that microseal is non-toxic, non-allergenic, safe for pets and children, and although AI doesn't say this, it should, you need to contact a longtime maggot Joel from AdvantageSteam.com right now to get him to apply microseal for you. You can even make appointments online at AdvantageSteam.com. We've had microseal for years at Williams Manor, and it treats a lot more than carpets. Microseal protects virtually all fibrous materials, including wool, cotton, silk, suede, leather, and synthetic fabrics. It protects upholstery, carpets, rugs, draperies, and clothing, including wedding dresses. And ladies, you're going to need what? 3 or 4 of those in your lifetime. And it protects against stains, moisture, and UV degradation without changing the texture. Also, if you're an interior designer, Joel has a special program just for you, and all you have to do is say the password, which is what? But there's no password, I guess. Never mind. Whoever you are, contact Joel at AdvantageSteam.com. And if you're an interior designer, tell them, I guess. I don't know. That's AdvantageSteam.com, where you'll learn more about microseal and everything else that Joel offers. At AdvantageSteam.com, that's AdvantageSteam.com, AdvantageSteam.com. Longtime advertiser Sue Berry, that's Berry with an A, is more important now than ever. Sue and her team have been serving Northern Nevada and the outlying areas for 30 years, and her experience in both commercial and residential lending is vital, as every day we're bombarded with news of interest rates, the market, the economy, and a bunch of other stuff that Sue can actually make sense of while everyone else's eyes glaze over. Now remember, it's Sue Berry with an A, B-A-R-R-Y, SueBerry.com. Most people think berry is spelled like a fruit or Halle Berry, but no, it's Sue Berry with an A, like soul singer Barry White's first name.
I've heard people say.
Stop that. Sue is a broker versus a retail lender, which means she can shop over 150 different lenders to get you the very best rate possible. And on average, someone who uses a broker like Sue saves over $10,000 per loan, which includes refinancing. And if you have a rate at 6.5% or higher, call Sue for a free quote now on a refinance. Sue Berry and her incredible team from Barrett Financial can be found at SueBerry.com. That's Berry with an A. I've been working with Sue and recommending her to you for years. All you need to do is call her now so she can get you pre-approved. Just call your residential and commercial lending expert, Sue Berry, at 775-843-9983. Oh, Rob, stop. You're going too fast. What was the number again? 775-843-9983. Or just head to SueBerry.com. The number's right there. Berry is B-A-R-R-Y. Sue Berry with an A.com. That's Sue Berry, B-A-R-R-Y.com, SueBerry.com.
Disclaimer, Sue Berry, NMLS number 366040, Barrett Financial Group, LLC, NMLS number 181106, Nevada 5091, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Confucius says that he who stands on the toilet is high on pot. That's it. I'm out of here. So long, Stinktown.
A couple more items on the list went viral this morning. Somebody asked, since everything seems more expensive nowadays, certain stuff that used to seem normal and affordable now feels like a luxury. There were some obvious ones on the list, gas and any house. People said vet care. I'm not sure that applies. That's always something we've bitched about. Red meat or whatever your proxy is for that thing, it's a luxury now at the store. You used to get it all the time. Now it's like, no. No, can't get that. The cost of maintenance on your house. We left off with cable TV or figuring out all the different streaming services. And so when it feels like a luxury, it used to be, well, I have them all. Now it's like, yeah, I dropped whatever. And then we were talking like Disney. I still don't know why I had that. There was another one I thought, Discovery. They have, I guess, a streaming service. I originally got it because Mike Rowe came back with new episodes of Dirty Jobs. And I've never watched it ever since.
Oh,
so
yeah. History Channel. They put everything in a vault. You got to pay extra for that.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, and if you're into it, great. Otherwise, that would be one way they... Yeah, I can let that go. But that's where we're at, where these certain streamers are now luxuries. Movie tickets, okay.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, it's only...
bad.
But it's also only a luxury if you really enjoy it. You know?
Yeah.
I mean... I don't want to go out to the movies. It's a stupid experience now.
Well, see, I still
but
like it.
yeah, that's great. And if you feel like you're getting your money's worth, but I mean, it has gotten ridiculously expensive. You said you paid $18 for a ticket last week. I was like, really? We're up to that now?
Oh, and that was the cheaper one.
Yeah, mine was 23.
matinee.
Yeah, mine was 23.
Is that with like the?
That was the XD theater.
Okay,
though. That wasn't the
say,
basic. I was like,
the...
you get the bigger, better screen and the comfier chairs. Yeah, and that go to the Cinemark. I feel like that's more upscale movie theater too.
I agree.
It's just an experience that I think has just gone past me at this point. I'd rather be at my house. I'd rather wait.
Same.
I've got comfy chairs at my house, a big enough TV, better food.
Your dog.
And the dog, right? And yeah, and not having to deal with people. So it's, to me, movie tickets aren't a luxury. They're like a waste of money. Like, no, I don't want to spend it on that because I'll spend it on something else for the event. But either way, it is a luxury for people. And then you bring in families.
Yeah.
I mean,
imagine
what
kids.
is it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Can you get out of a movie theater for $150 these days if you take two
not.
kids and eat?
There needs to be like a kids section of the movie theater. You know how they have like two ways you can go. One's on the left, one's on the right. One needs to be for families and kids only. I swear to God. Oh, I hated going to the movie. The last we went and saw, what was that? The Disclosure Day. There was like 6 kids in front of me with this one guy, and he couldn't wrangle them all, and they were taking forever at the icy machine. And all I wanted to do is get my icy, because my movie started in like 5 minutes, and I just wanted to get the goddamn icy. And there was 3 of these little, like almost 4, little bastards sitting there trying to figure out, and they're all like sipping off their cups, getting refills, and like I'm looking over at the dad or whatever he is, like trying to get him like, get your little shitheads out of here, please.
Yeah, I see.
And this would be something they set up for the luxury of those of us who don't have kids or want to leave the house with the kids at home and not experience it. We've been having this discussion for decades. We used to do it with restaurants when these kids got out of control because their parents, it's not the kids' fault, their parents wouldn't watch them, and you have to wait. This is back in the day, back when America was really booming, and you had to wait 30 minutes for a table at the Outback Steakhouse, and the kids are bored. So mom puts on their roller skates, and the kids are roller skating through the Outback Steakhouse while the rest of the people are dining. Well, maybe we need a like Kyle said, family side, regular people side.
Yes, please.
People who don't want to be around their families. It's not an anti-kid thing. A lot of people that are out, they have kids. They just don't want to be around them. And they don't want to deal with them roller skating or not knowing what icy flavor they want.
See, that's when bars used to be bars, where you just like no kids were allowed in the bars. Now they're a lot more family oriented. They're not allowed at the bar, but they're allowed inside stuff now.
Yeah.
And of course, even then, I'm sure. Well, I don't know with your particular bar. I've never been there, but your stories. But at other bars, one of the things bartenders see all the time is, it's like, how long is this person going to see? How long they can let this kid sit at the bar. You see this all the time when you go out, where adults bring their kid and they're like at the bar, and whoever you're with, you're like, What do you think? 5 minutes, 2 minutes? How long?
Over under.
Oh, yeah. It's being a bartender. You see some sad things, man. I see there's a few parents that come in and just get sloshed, and they give their kids money to go play at the claw machines, and they look at their iPad. And then you're like, oh, God, we're driving home like that.
We do have, in Kyle's bar, we do have some dogs who do make it to the bar.
Oh, yeah. They're well behaved. They're therapy dogs.
They get their own seats, and they are, I mean, I have nothing against them. They are well behaved.
Yeah. So what they are, like, we have a regular who owns a dental practice, and they have therapy dogs, and they're little pugs. And they sit on the lap with the kids who are nervous and have to get dental surgery done. He's actually he's a dental surgeon. Yeah. So he brings in these little pugs, and they are the calmest, chillest things. They sit there. They don't bark. They don't make noise. They follow. They obey. They are very well behaved, and I treat them just like people.
Like, I mean, more well behaved than like 80% of the clientele.
All the children. I'd much rather have Pugsley come in than any of the kids. Are you kidding me? Oh, absolutely.
Pugsley.
But when you pull out a stool and you're like, oh, can I sit here? And you realize there's a dog there. You're like, oh, wait, I'm sorry. I didn't mean
America's
I'll go to the next
Radcast,
one.
only on the radnetwork.com.
If you've never heard of microseal, let me tell you what it isn't. It is not a really small marine mammal. Get it? A micro seal? Oh, fine. Just ask AI. AI describes microseal this way with a bunch of AI words. Microseal is a premium, eco-friendly, and biodegradable fabric protection spray that penetrates deep into fibers to provide permanent stain, soil, and sun fade resistance for rugs, furniture, and delicate fabrics. It uses nanotechno blah 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 and blue 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 blue. What AI is trying to say is that microseal is non-toxic, non-allergenic, safe for pets and children. And although AI doesn't say this, it should, you need to contact a longtime maggot Joel from AdvantageSteam.com right now to get him to apply microseal for you. You can even make appointments online at AdvantageSteam.com. We've had microseal for years at Williams Manor, and it treats a lot more than carpets. Microseal protects virtually all fibrous materials, including wool, cotton, silk, suede, leather, and synthetic fabrics. It protects upholstery, carpets, rugs, draperies, and clothing, including wedding dresses. And ladies, you're going to need what? 3 or 4 of those in your lifetime. And it protects against stains, moisture, and UV degradation without changing the texture. Also, if you're an interior designer, Joel has a special program just for you, and all you have to do is say the password, which is what? But there's no password, I guess. Never mind. Whoever you are, contact Joel at AdvantageSteam.com. And if you're an interior designer, tell him, I guess. I don't know. That's AdvantageSteam.com, where you'll learn more about microseal and everything else that Joel offers. At AdvantageSteam.com, that's AdvantageSteam.com, AdvantageSteam.com. Longtime advertiser Sue Berry, that's Berry with an A, is more important now than ever. Sue and her team have been serving Northern Nevada and the outlying areas for 30 years, and her experience in both commercial and residential lending is vital, as every day we're bombarded with news of interest rates, the market, the economy, and a bunch of other stuff that Sue can actually make sense of while everyone else's eyes glaze over. Now remember, it's Sue Berry with an A, B-A-R-R-Y, SueBerry.com. Most people think berry is spelled like a fruit or Halle Berry, but no, it's Sue Berry with an A, like soul singer Barry White's first name.
I've heard people say,
stop that. Sue is a broker versus a retail lender, which means she can shop over 150 different lenders to get you the very best rate possible. And on average, someone who uses a broker like Sue saves over $10,000 per loan, which includes refinancing. And if you have a rate at 6.5% or higher, call Sue for a free quote now on a refinance. Sue Berry and her incredible team from Barrett Financial can be found at SueBerry.com. That's Berry with an A. I've been working with Sue and recommending her to you for years. All you need to do is call her now so she can get you pre-approved. Just call your residential and commercial lending expert, Sue Berry, at 775-843-9983. Oh, Rob, stop. You're going too fast. What was the number again? 775-843-9983. Or just head to SueBerry.com. The number's right there. Berry is B-A-R-R-Y. Sue Berry with an A.com. That's Sue Berry, B-A-R-R-Y.com. SueBerry.com.
Disclaimer. Sue Berry, NMLS number 366040. Barrett Financial Group, LLC. NMLS number 181106. Nevada 5091. Equal housing opportunity.
Confucius says that he who stands on the toilet is high on pot. That's it. I'm out of here. So long, Stinktown.
Just to finish off this list that's taking forever, things that used to seem normal and affordable that now feel like luxuries. We've covered almost all of them. People said vet care, red meat, maintaining your house, cable TV, movie tickets. We left off there. A couple more. Sneakers now seem like a luxury. Well, depends on what kind you're getting.
Yeah, I've always gotten expensive shoes, so nothing's changed there.
That's on you or me. That's on us. I mean, yes, that's always been a luck. Spending hundreds of dollars on sneakers is a very American luxury, and then you get into thousands of dollars.
Well, shoot.
Is there a difference between spending hundreds of dollars on shoes or on sneakers? Because it's different for me. I don't really buy sneakers anymore.
Well, it's a personal thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're still buying footwear, and I mean, people are paying what $1,800 for a pair of what are basically sneakers.
Actually,
right.
I want some.
So
new
yes,
shoes.
personally, well, I don't know. When we say sneakers,
I know.
we're thinking
Sneakers,
like
shoes.
high-end basketball Kanye stuff?
That's kind of a little bit. I was thinking I used to buy more like Jordans and stuff. I stopped, in my 20s probably, and I buy different shoes that are a little cheaper still. They're maybe $80 to $100, $120. My Jordans were like 140. They're probably like 170 now, 80 maybe. I don't know. But I mean, so like I still buy like nicer shoes, but I don't buy sneakers like you guys do a little bit, or I'm not really sure if you do actually.
So I when I have the money, I splurge. Yeah, I have a few pairs of Jordans. I keep them very nice right now because I know shoes are expensive. And the last time I went out and bought shoes, I checked Ross. You go there, you check the aisles. Usually size 13s don't come up with nice ones, but if they do, and I see them for $30, I'm like, I'll wear them. I grab them now because I go through shoes so quick. I just need everyday walking shoes, and I'm not really super picky about it now. So I'll just grab them, but then I have my nice shoes set aside for when I want to rock them.
Yeah. The everyday walking shoe are still the $40 dad shoes from Nike, and there's 4 pair of these babies lying around Williams Manor because that's it. This is what you're just using to flop around in. Who cares? But then when you get to sneakers are really in with guys. It's kind of obnoxious, like guys in suits wearing sneakers. So you get into designer sneakers, and either way, it's all going to come down to these are forced luxury. This was a luxury before. Okay, you can't say gas feels like a luxury now, just like sneakers.
Yeah, you have to drive.
Right, and you can get cheap sneakers. It's just you have to dumb down your need for the swoosh or whatever it is.
Yeah, I mean, what would be too much for sneakers right now? Because I think like over $100 to me for sneakers anyways.
300 plus
Over
is like
two.
getting into luxury. Yeah, because like 2 is like, I don't know. I have a Macy's card too, so I go to Macy's and if I just want some like normal nice shoes, I'm spending 150 plus for sure, and that just seems normal. Like anything above.
But are these tennis shoes?
Yeah,
or are these okay?
They're the Nike Airs.
Okay, yeah. Not like dress shoes or like
Tennis shoes? Are they sneakers? Are they fancy
Sneakers.
shoes?
They were. I was going there specifically for gym
tennis shoes and
I
sneakers
I wanted active shoes, so I found Nike Airs, nice ones, and I think they were 137 with tax. I walked out 156 or something like that.
Because you can't wear like sneakers to like a board meeting. Is what I'm saying.
No.
It's like so like I'll wear like shoes, nicer shoes or dress shoes or whatever that aren't sneakers.
For all your board meetings stuff.
Yeah, no, and I have those too. Those are different. Those I go to like Nordstrom's Rack or actually go to Nordstrom's if I have the cash. I'll get nice dress shoes.
Nice.
And then those are with the with the slacks. And I have 2 different colors. You got your brown pair and your black pairs. Yeah. Yeah, Rob can't talk, and his shoe game is out of control.
It is. Yeah. Can you wear like the high end dress sneakers in Jeff's scenario to a like a business meeting?
I think it's okay in today's world.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's okay. I mean, I think that your rest of your outfit has to kind of match that, right? You're probably not going to wear like a suit and tie with sneakers, but yeah. No, I mean, I would say that's fine.
Yeah, it's like wearing a fancy watch nowadays sometimes. Sorry.
And we're back to Jeff's initial question of well, what makes it a luxury or whatever, and that back to that personal thing again. I think it's gone too far. We are seeing guys, particularly in the sports media, but all the media, where men are wearing full on, like, from Michael Strahan to the least cool guy, full on suits, dress sneakers.
Yeah.
And I mean suits and ties and stuff. And I think it goes a little. Steve Harvey's starting to do it as well. Personally, it goes a little far for me, so I wouldn't do it. But yeah, they are. Which I guess the question always comes down to: you can wear whatever you want nowadays.
Yeah, it's a power flex. It's like wearing. I feel like, especially growing up in my generation, like Jordans and really high end Nikes were glorified. Like you were cool as shit if you had one or if you had them. Like you were top dog almost. So. If you're wearing them with the suit, like these guys in high places, I mean, some of those shoes can cost thousands of dollars, if not more. So, it's expensive. It costs more than the suit. You can still wear them. Yeah.
You could wear them. The question I always come back to is, who are you wearing them for? Yourself or the other people? Because the other people only care if they're like as shallow as you are. That's the test I always have to do. Is like, am I meeting with somebody as shallow as I am, who cares as little or cares as much about appearance? Because otherwise, why am I going to waste the $20,000 watch, the $4,000 pair of shoes, all that's like, they don't care. Yeah. It's not going to be. So you have to know your
also,
audience.
like if I walked into a meeting with someone I didn't know and they had $10,000 sneakers on, I would have no idea. Like I would say those are $85 sneakers, right? I would notice they're wearing sneakers, but I wouldn't know them. Right? I mean, it's a very niche group of people who would actually know that they're that expensive,
Yeah.
Which is where I've always said the answer to the age-old question: does the suit make the man, or the man make the suit? It's the second one. The man makes the suit. The man makes the outfit. The man makes the clothes. Do you wear it with confidence? Do you wear it with unapologetic abashment? Wow, those are some shoes, all right. And you lean into it, almost like yes, they are. I love these shoes. They're fantastic. It's like you're trying to make fun of me because you don't understand what I'm wearing on my feet. You gotta feel right, and now more than ever, you can wear whatever you want. We've thrown almost all these rules out. I think we're just this far away from pajamas at board meetings.
Okay, well, there has to be a line somewhere. If you go to a board meeting and you're dressed in a suit and you bring Crocs to the game,
Oh yeah.
That's I don't care about this meeting.
I don't care how expensive the
America's
pajamas are.
Radcast, only on the radnetwork.com.
If you've never heard of microseal, let me tell you what it isn't. It is not a really small marine mammal. Get it? A microseal. Oh, fine. Just ask AI. AI describes microseal this way with a bunch of AI words. Microseal is a premium, eco-friendly, and biodegradable fabric protection spray that penetrates deep into fibers to provide permanent stain, soil, and sun fade resistance for rugs, furniture, and delicate fabrics. It uses nanotechno blah 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 and blue 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 blue. What AI is trying to say is that microseal is non-toxic, non-allergenic, safe for pets and children, and although AI doesn't say this, it should, you need to contact a longtime maggot Joel from AdvantageSteam.com right now to get him to apply microseal for you. You can even make appointments online at AdvantageSteam.com. We've had microseal for years at Williams Manor, and it treats a lot more than carpets. Microseal protects virtually all fibrous materials, including wool, cotton, silk, suede, leather, and synthetic fabrics. It protects upholstery, carpets, rugs, draperies, and clothing, including wedding dresses. And ladies, you're going to need what? 3 or 4 of those in your lifetime. And it protects against stains, moisture, and UV degradation without changing the texture. Also, if you're an interior designer, Joel has a special program just for you, and all you have to do is say the password, which is what? But there's no password, I guess. Never mind. Whoever you are, contact Joel at AdvantageSteam.com. And if you're an interior designer, tell him, I guess. I don't know. That's AdvantageSteam.com, where you'll learn more about MicroSeal and everything else that Joel offers. At AdvantageSteam.com, that's AdvantageSteam.com, AdvantageSteam.com. Longtime advertiser Sue Berry, that's Berry with an A, is more important now than ever. Sue and her team have been serving Northern Nevada and the outlying areas for 30 years, and her experience in both commercial and residential lending is vital, as every day we're bombarded with news of interest rates, the market, the economy, and a bunch of other stuff that Sue can actually make sense of while everyone else's eyes glaze over. Now remember, it's Sue Berry with an A, B-A-R-R-Y, SueBerry.com. Most people think berry is spelled like a fruit or Halle Berry, but no, it's Sue Berry with an A, like soul singer Barry White's first name.
I've heard people say.
Stop that. Sue is a broker versus a retail lender, which means she can shop over 150 different lenders to get you the very best rate possible. And on average, someone who uses a broker like Sue saves over $10,000 per loan, which includes refinancing. And if you have a rate at 6.5% or higher, call Sue for a free quote now on a refinance. Sue Berry and her incredible team from Barrett Financial can be found at SueBerry.com. That's Berry with an A. I've been working with Sue and recommending her to you for years. All you need to do is call her now so she can get you pre-approved. Just call your residential and commercial lending expert, Sue Berry, at 775-843-9983. Oh, Rob, stop. You're going too fast. What was the number again? 775-843-9983. Or just head to SueBerry.com. The number's right there. Berry is B-A-R-R-Y. Sue Berry with an A.com. That's Sue Berry, B-A-R-R-Y.com, SueBerry.com.
Disclaimer, Sue Berry, NMLS number 366040. Barrett Financial Group, LLC, NMLS number 181106, Nevada 5091, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Confucius says that he who stands on the toilet is high on pot. That's it. I'm out of here. So long, Stinktown.
All right, we're going to fully embrace the visual side of what we do here. Remember, you can always watch the show. You can go to the radnetwork.com, subscribe on YouTube if you watch. So we were talking about things that used to seem normal and affordable. Now they feel like luxuries. They're playing a little fast and loose with some of them. Obviously, we get it with gas. But when you say sneakers, okay, sneakers have always been like your choice makes them a luxury. And we started talking about brand names, and in particular with men, this thing of dress sneakers are in. So I went over to my shoe collection since Kyle brought it up, and I brought a couple of examples because everybody cares about price points. So here's a classic example of a white dress sneaker for men.
Yeah.
Now this particular pair, we got some gold flames on the back there, but otherwise it's just a white sneaker, right? Yeah. Okay. These happen to be Air Jordans, dress sneakers, about $200. The more common ones, they don't have the gold flare around the heel, but you know, this is becoming popular with men to wear as a dress sneaker as opposed to
absolutely. See, those are good. Like walking into a meeting with, those look nice. They look clean, and they have a little flare. It's perfect.
Okay. Now, what about something that's really over the top for some?
I don't like those.
Where it's going to be. I mean, it's a dress sneaker. It's white. It's blue. It's black. It's got the spikes on the top.
I like those.
I mean, this is the classic. You can either pull it off or you can't thing. For those of you that have ever heard of the red bottom shoe, that's what it is. That's a Louboutin men's sneaker. So, Jeff, you're not walking into, but would you care if somebody else walked into a business meeting wearing these with the right outfit?
I mean, I wouldn't care regardless. Yeah, I mean, like to me, it doesn't really bother me at all. It depends on what you have to say.
You're not going to notice, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
I ain't wearing this for you. By the way, these are $900.
Oh, I was gonna guess 1,000. Yeah.
Like it'd be cool.
I'm not gonna be like, sir, can I check your bottoms of your shoe?
You got the red
bottom. You see that red bottom?
The spikes from man.
You and I, Jeff, have been in meetings with guys that would care.
Oh yeah.
And that's why you might wear them.
A little older probably, but yeah.
I'd wear their shoes to a fight if I had to kick somebody.
I think so. I think it's usually more like people that are more strict on like meeting etiquette, right? No, not you. Not you. I wasn't saying that.
We said older.
Yeah, but just because I say old doesn't mean that I'm throwing shade at you. It just means that I'm talking about certain people in my mind that I know that that are older that would have an issue.
Okay.
But I'm thinking also, like,
Kyle,
I'm thinking like 70s.
Yeah.
You were anti-spikes? Is that what you said?
Dude,
Tom?
yeah, I know you love those. I've seen you wear them a lot, but every time I see you wearing them, like he looks like a punk rock drummer. Like I just imagine you in Green Day wearing those, like with your skinny jeans.
That's what he's going for that day. He
It's
wants to be a
fine.
drummer.
If you like them, it's cool.
And then you got like these. So these are
Louis
still
Vuitton.
sneakers, but they're all blue, right? And design and stuff. Great with jeans.
Yeah.
And yes, they are Louis Vuitton. Right away, the girl knows.
2000 probably.
How much?
2000 is my guess.
2,200.
Yep.
I like that.
See?
Good for you.
My
Way to
price
go.
is right.
All right, we got some entertainment news.
Curtain and lights. It's time for entertainment news.
That's fun. You find yourself in a family setting or whatever, and Dee walks into the room and she says, "Oh, that's $2,000." And someone in the room will say, "No one would pay $2,000." And then they go, "Boom, 2,200." And Dee says, "Mm-hmm." And then they all talk amongst themselves. "Oh, that's insane that somebody would pay $2,000." Well, which is it? Nobody would, or it's insane? It just happens. Could be
It
both.
does.
In entertainment news, Shrek is making a comeback. Universal has released a new trailer for Shrek 5. They did that yesterday, teasing the theatrical release for next summer, but not all fans are looking forward to Shrek's return.
I haven't even seen 3 or 4.
3
That's a
sucks.
lot. Okay.
Okay, 3
4.
sucks. Oh, what-
3's the woman empowerment episode where
Ooh.
Fiona and all the women Shrekkers save the day. It's dumb.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, like Ghostbusters so with the women. Got it. It's gonna suck.
The Melissa McCarthy version of Shrek. Yeah, Shrek 3. And
No.
Shrek 4 wasn't great. I'm not overly thrilled. They're not Toy Story. They're not holding up every time they come out. It's a minute and a half, the new trailer. It follows Shrek, Donkey, Fiona, and Shrek's 3 children. That's another thing. Get these kid ogres out of here. Need that. As they travel to further away, right? It was far away. Now it's further.
Oh, great. A road trip with Shrek and Fiona and the kids. Oh.
Yes, but
Donkey.
they wind up in jail in the trailer.
Oh, okay,
And
cool. Perfect. All right.
So that's what we
fun
know.
What do
happens.
they do to get to jail? Okay,
Gotta
bet
see the
you
movie.
It was probably Puss in Boots. He probably had catnip on him and got everybody arrested.
Yeah, is he going to be back for this? Is it Puss in
He
Boots?
better be back for it. Puss in Boots is awesome.
He is not listed currently as confirmed cast returning. That doesn't mean he won't. I just don't have it here on this.
Maybe
I love
now.
Puss in Boots.
Isn't Pedro Pascal
Anyways.
playing him?
he's too busy these
No,
days.
that was Antonio Banderas.
There we go, Antonio Banderas. That's what it
They
was.
don't all look and sound alike, man. So a lot of people don't like the new version of the animation. I guess it's more airbrushed and overpolished, they say. But other than that, Mike Myers is back as Shrek, Eddie Murphy as Donkey, Cameron Diaz as Fiona, but no mention of Puss and Boots. And again, it doesn't come out till next summer.
Gotcha.
So about 10 months from now, I'll be talking about Shrek 5, and Kyle will ask, "Oh, Pedro Pascal, is he back as Puss in Boots?"
The buildup is real.
Hold on. What about? I saw this. I don't know if it's fake or not because it was on Facebook. But I heard Austin Powers 4 was in the making.
Really?
Speaking of
I
Mike
haven't-
Myers.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen that confirmed, but I would think anything is back in the making or in the mix. I mean, look, man, I know you're with me on this, if they'll make us Happy Gilmore 2
God.
and say that it was good and successful, they're going to give us anything that they could possibly believe that we would roll out.
You know what? I wouldn't be
more.
surprised if Adam Sandler's already in the making of Happy Gilmore 3.
Probably.
I know. You know he is.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to bring about all back. Bigger Daddy will be coming.
No.
Yes. Yeah. You know.
Oh,
Bigger Billy.
No, not Bigger Billy. No, not old Billy. Not Bill Madison. That's what it'll be.
It's
Bill
gonna
Madison.
be Bigger Daddy. And, yeah.
William
Or,
Madison.
okay, yeah, you could go Bill Madison Sr. You know, there's all sorts of ways that he could just make these
America's
things.
Radcast, only on the radnetwork.com.
If
If you've never heard of microseal, let me tell you what it isn't. It is not a really small marine mammal. Get it? A micro seal. Oh, fine. Just ask AI. AI describes microseal this way with a bunch of AI words. Microseal is a premium, eco-friendly, and biodegradable fabric protection spray that penetrates deep into fibers to provide permanent stain, soil, and sun fade resistance for rugs, furniture, and delicate fabrics. It uses nanotechno blah 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 and blue 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 blue. What AI is trying to say is that microseal is non-toxic, non-allergenic, safe for pets and children, and although AI doesn't say this, it should, you need to contact a longtime maggot Joel from AdvantageSteam.com right now to get him to apply microseal for you. You can even make appointments online at AdvantageSteam.com. We've had microseal for years at Williams Manor, and it treats a lot more than carpets. Microseal protects virtually all fibrous materials, including wool, cotton, silk, suede, leather, and synthetic fabrics. It protects upholstery, carpets, rugs, draperies, and clothing, including wedding dresses. And ladies, you're going to need what? 3 or 4 of those in your lifetime. And it protects against stains, moisture, and UV degradation without changing the texture. Also, if you're an interior designer, Joel has a special program just for you, and all you have to do is say the password, which is what? What? There's no password, I guess. Never mind. Whoever you are, contact Joel at AdvantageSteam.com. And if you're an interior designer, tell him, I guess. I don't know. That's AdvantageSteam.com, where you'll learn more about microseal and everything else that Joel offers. At AdvantageSteam.com, that's AdvantageSteam.com, AdvantageSteam.com. Longtime advertiser Sue Berry, that's Berry with an A, is more important now than ever. Sue and her team have been serving Northern Nevada and the outlying areas for 30 years, and her experience in both commercial and residential lending is vital, as every day we're bombarded with news of interest rates, the market, the economy, and a bunch of other stuff that Sue can actually make sense of while everyone else's eyes glaze over. Now remember, it's Sue Berry with an A, B-A-R-R-Y, SueBerry.com. Most people think berry is spelled like a fruit or Halle Berry, but no, it's Sue Berry with an A, like soul singer Barry White's first name.
I've heard people say.
Stop that. Sue is a broker versus a retail lender, which means she can shop over 150 different lenders to get you the very best rate possible. And on average, someone who uses a broker like Sue saves over $10,000 per loan, which includes refinancing. And if you have a rate at 6.5% or higher, call Sue for a free quote now on a refinance. Sue Berry and her incredible team from Barrett Financial can be found at SueBerry.com. That's Berry with an A. I've been working with Sue and recommending her to you for years. All you need to do is call her now so she can get you pre-approved. Just call your residential and commercial lending expert, Sue Berry, at 775-843-9983. Oh, Rob, stop. You're going too fast. What was the number again? 775-843-9983. Or just head to SueBerry.com. The number's right there. Berry is B-A-R-R-Y. Sue Berry with an A.com. That's Sue Berry, B-A-R-R-Y.com, SueBerry.com.
Disclaimer, Sue Berry, NMLS number 366040, Barrett Financial Group, LLC, NMLS number 181106, Nevada 5091, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Is this the worst version of RAD? It's too soon to say, but so far, so awful. Email the show and provide some actual entertaining content. radcast@theradnetwork.com.
Coming up in about 20 minutes, we've got Health Hacks with Greg from Maptrition and Maptrition.com. It'll be live at theradnetwork.com. You can email Greg, radcast@theradnetwork.com. Kyle's got a new food factor posted featuring firecracker hot dogs. Still trying to figure out the wisdom of this. That's posted as well at theradnetwork.com. Gives us a chance to do a couple of quick food news items.
Food brings the people together, both in good times and in bad weather. Sharing a meal, sharing a laugh, raise a glass, it's a simple pleasure we all have. Food, oh glorious food, it nourishes my soul and mood. We're now serving food news.
Food news is news about food. We're going to start with Doritos. Last year, Frito-Lay debuted something called their Simply NKD line. What a terrible name. Yeah, I know, but it's still It introduced Doritos nacho cheese and Cheetos Flamin' Hot chips without any artificial dyes or flavoring.
Yeah.
Okay. So, did
They're
you try
terrible.
them, Kyle?
Yes,
You
I
call them
did.
caca.
Yeah, I did it on a
Oh.
Kyle's Food Factor episode. I tried the naked ones, and they are disgusting.
terrible.
I didn't try the
Okay,
Cheetos
so-
version. These are new. But I did the regular cheesy chip, the nacho cheese, and the Cool Ranch naked, and it was terrible. Oh, and I did try the Cheetos naked. Both gross.
So today the line it also includes, as you mentioned, the Simply Naked Flamin' Hot Cheetos Puffs, the Simply Naked Cool Ranch Doritos are out, and they are expanding the Simply Naked family, starting with their teaming up. What is Dynamita? What is this?
It's their take on Takis.
Yeah. Dynamite.
So it's just
with
it's a
Doritos,
name
yeah.
under Doritos. It's a Doritos thing.
it's a Doritos Taki.
'Cause- got it. The Dynamita line was Doritos' response to Takis, giving fans a spicy, zesty rolled tortilla chip to crunch on. And they are now unveiling Doritos' new Simply Naked Dynamita Chili Limon chips, which they say won't leave the signature red dusting on your fingers. And much like the Simply Naked Flamin' Hot Cheetos, they are naked. The same thing. No artificial dyes. or
Something about those
flavors.
artificial dyes, man, that makes it taste so much better.
Right. They actually taste good. They taste like what the chemicals our bodies are accustomed to.
Those look terrible.
But these naked ones are.
Yeah.
I haven't tried these ones in
All right.
particular, but based on previous experiences with other flavors, bleh.
Hey,
Nope.
as long as so here's the question though. You can't get a Doritos Dynamita correct in like say Chipotle limon flavor unless you get the naked?
I don't know, man. I've never tried these ones.
Yeah, they just don't.
Yeah, because see, that's the thing that we've been talking about with this whole Maha crap. You want to make naked Maha, no artificial, make it all day long, let people buy it, but don't take the good stuff away, the chemicals and stuff from the rest of us. We want to taste the artificial flavorings
Yes.
and such. These chips remove the artificial colors red 40 and yellow 6 from the original chips. Yes, those are good. We want red 40 and yellow. Some of us want it. I wish they would just sell it in bottles combined. And you just, like hot honey, just squirt on red 40 and yellow 6 on whatever you're
That
eating.
was it.
And then it also eliminates the artificial flavor enhancer disodium inositol, which I'm sure is just fine and slightly flammable. And disodium guanylate. You're being deprived of disodium guanylate, which I'm sure is delicious.
That derived from bats. Guana. That's like guano.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yep.
KFC is making some big changes this year. They just announced this week that KFC is launching several menu items, including Kyle new sauces.
Yes.
And, and beverages, as well as new restaurant concepts globally this year. As part of the revamp, KFC is testing out newly designed spaces, including an open concept restaurant, bringing a greater emphasis on hospitality and communal dining. No, thank you.
No.
While still
No, thank you.
offering the convenience customers love through drive-through and takeout services.
You need to make your drive-through times better, KFC. Don't focus on in-house sitting down bull crap. No, you need to make sure that I'm not getting the, oh, can you park out front for 45 goddamn minutes while we deep fry all your chicken? Because that's the
and
experience
they're-
I'm getting lately, and it's annoying as hell. I hate going to KFC's drive-through. I love getting it, but you are waiting in the parking lot lately.
Yeah, I don't want to be.
And
on
they're
that
going the
picnic
wrong
bench.
way with this. They don't look. We need our places where we don't want to be communal. No, we don't want to sit down. We don't want to be social. KFC, you're on that list. This
Yeah.
is not what we want.
They're not
Now-
Starbucks. You're gonna get your laptop
No.
all greasy. You can't sit there and pop
As
up your laptop.
part of its global revamp, KFC is launching more than 10 new beverages, their dunked menu, and we'll talk about the sauces as well. Here's the dunked menu. These are tenders, wings, and sandwiches that are dunked and drenched in sauce for an immersive, flavor-first eating experience that brings bold flavor to every bite. They are already available at KFC South Africa and India. The dunked menu items reflect growing consumer demand for more indulgent, sauce-forward menu experiences. These are coming to America this week. They're going to start rolling them out. The dunked menu, where it's KFC tenders, wings, and sandwiches that are drenched in their sauce.
Perfect.
Okay. Then you got your dipped menu. Crispy, juicy tenders, and an assortment of other favorite boneless options paired with sauces from KFC's new Global Sauce Pantry. A lineup of more than 20 sauces, ranging from modern takes on classic recipes to internationally inspired yet familiar flavors designed to tap into growing consumer demand for personalization and blah, 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 blah. Now, I don't have descriptions on all of these.
Okay.
However, here are the names, so maybe Kyle will have to have fun making up what's in these sauces. Here are the 20 new sauces from KFC. So they don't have a Colonel sauce already? That's new?
I remember that. Okay.
It's like a Chick-fil-A sauce.
All right. Well, Colonel sauce. There's a classic buttermilk ranch. They've revamped that.
Okay.
Texas barbecue.
Excellent.
There's Louisiana pepper ranch / buffalo available as a sauce at KFC. How about cheesy? Well, Kyle's kind of a little down on cheesy Parmesan garlic, which is another.
That one's gonna be gross.
Sounds good.
How about this? One of the new 20 sauces at KFC coming this month: jalapeno bourbon barbecue sauce.
Yeah, maybe. That
Tangy.
Texas
Doing
barbecue
a lot
sounded
there,
a little
yeah.
better.
Jalapeno and bourbon.
And the barbecue.
Yeah, I don't know.
Smoky bacon ranch is one of the 20 sauces at KFC
That
now.
one might have a dog food flavor to it.
Yeah.
Rancho Verde. Smoked honey chipotle ranch is also available.
Now we're talking.
KFC.
That sounds good.
Okay, we're getting there. How about jalapeno pesto ranch, which will be out in a couple
Interesting
weeks.
combo.
Yeah.
Chinese 5-spice barbecue sauce available at
Is that
KFC
like a
as they roll
Japanese
out.
barbecue sauce, maybe? Okay.
Well, it's called Chinese 5-spice barbecue.
Oh,
so
sorry.
That's not.
Not all
Japanese.
countries are the same. Got it.
The other ones, right?
Yeah, the one across the ocean.
Chimichurri Ranch is now available, or will be available, sorry, as a sauce at KFC. Korean barbecue sauce.
Now we're
They
talking.
will have
Oh, that'd be great in chicken tenders. Yes.
Thai sweet and spicy sauce at KFC is coming soon.
Yeah, that's fine.
Lemon pepper glaze, something called
No.
Bang Bang sauce.
Yeah, Bang Bang. They have it at Jack in the Box. I think someone has it.
Bang
Maybe it's
Bang
called
shrimp.
Good
Bang bang shrimp
Good.
at what is it?
Good. Good.
call it
Bang
Good.
Bang.
Bang
Whatever.
bang. Sounds delicious.
There's also a hot honey habanero sauce coming to KFC,
Yum.
and Creole honey mustard and spicy mango chutney will
What
be
is-
part of their new KFC's new 20+ sauces.
What's Creole? I know it's from Louisiana, but is it something or is it just what they call the
A
people
little
down
spicy. It'll be a little more flavoring.
Oh.
Well,
Right,
all
it's
the
a
same.
spicy Caribbean type flavor. Yeah, it's gonna be
Ooh.
salty, and then lead heavy on those Creole spices. It's excellent.
All right.
These sound good.
And
I just
then
wanna know how many
one
you
more
get.
thing, KFC. Yeah, I don't know pricing. How many of these dips can you get?
You get 1 dip, 2 dips. How much extra? Yeah.
Yeah, McDonald's charging 29 cents per dip cup right now, so hopefully it's in that price range. Or maybe you
think
just
they-
get somebody cool who gives you all
With
of them.
these chicken things, they come pre-dipped. They're like soaked in.
No,
in
well,
the
that,
sauce.
that we
These are
did
side
that one
dippers.
first, and these are side dips.
That
Oh,
was the
more
dunked
side bits.
menu.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, ones
Okay.
that
If you
are
were
dunked.
listening,
Dipped.
I was listening. I was just
Dipped and dunked.
also working on other stuff.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
See, there's the dunked menu, which we talked about, that Jeff just kind of sort of alluded to, and then we were doing the dipped menu,
Dipped.
Got
which
it.
is you're doing the dipping,
dips
Got
and
it.
dunks.
I'm
Dips and
dipping
dunks.
it. Yeah.
right, allegedly. I don't know.
Can I get
also,
extra
KFC
sauce? Is the same thing?
29 cents, please. KFC is debuting several new beverages as well. They have sparkling lemonades, including a sparkling raspberry lemonade and a sparkling cloudy lemonade. Okay.
Oh, what's the cloud made of?
What's making it cloudy?
That's what
I
I was
know.
thinking.
I was like, I don't
Yeah.
want no cloudy in my lemonade.
Ooh, a little man cloud. Yikes.
Yeah.
Boba refreshers now at KFC, or will be,
Okay.
sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Those are cherry boba refresher, strawberry boba refreshers. They're gonna have crunch shakes, like the caramel crunch shake, the chocolate crunch shake, the strawberry shortcake crunch shake.
Strawberry shortcake.
And KFC will be getting into the iced coffee game, iced lattes, iced caramel coffees, iced mochas, iced tiramisu. That's why this is a whole year rollout.
Excellent.
They just announced it.
So when
this
are they
week.
making the chicken waffle plate for the coffee?
It's in the works. I hope. I don't know.
Yeah, no
we
facts
have,
on that one.
on the heels of talking KFC and dipped and dunked, we have health hacks with Greg from Bath Christian coming up in mere minutes at theradnetwork.com. We're back tomorrow.
Okay, that does it. Screw you guys and I'm going home. Talking poo is where I draw the line. Go on and go home, you fat chicken.
Bye, diddly eye. So long.
God bless you.
See ya.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye, Homer.
Take care.
Adios.
So long.
Very well.
Yar. Bon voyage. Toodle-oo. So long.
Bye-bye.
Ta-ta. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Sayonara, dude.
So long. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.
Your phone's just right on camera.
So long, stink town.
Here's a show.
Well, goodbye. And don't think it hasn't been a little slice of heaven, because it hasn't.
God bless the United States.
America's RADcast, only on the radnetwork.com.